Yep. Good to go.
We're good to go. Not much changes. You get quiet right when everything gets quiet when I. It doesn't matter, right?
I ran out of things to say to
I heard a lot of talking.
Only so much I can say to Montante.
He's get quiet fast.
Yeah, that was quick, Clemmer. Jesus. We're so have a nice little pre-show conversation.
Oh, I know. I'm just teasing you.
I heard something about, I almost turned around. I was like, Clemmer's like, yeah, he's a good guy vibe. I was like, all right, I don't think I can participate in this today. Who are you talking about?
Stu Feiner.
He is a nice guy.
Him and Frank are going to be on the bus together.
You couldn't pay
That
me.
would be a lot.
You couldn't pay me $1 billion to be on that bus with those guys. I like, but I don't know Frank, but I like Stu, but that's just, Stu is just on. When he's not on, great. I don't know him very well. I saw him in West Virginia at that thing. And when he's on, for me, it's like funny, but I'm like, I can't. But then we had a couple conversations when he wasn't on, and it was very nice. But
Yes.
he'll kiss me. Like, he's like a kisser. And like, I don't want to be kissed by any man at all. Nothing against Stu, but like, I don't know. You disagree?
No, dude, no. I like Stu a lot. He's very like a lot of hugs, a lot of, like I said, a lot of kissing.
Yeah. So you avoided the bus.
I did.
Yeah.
I did. Yes.
But you're a bus guy though. You're a bus level. Like, you should be on the bus. Portnoy laid it out the other day. You're a bus. Like, I don't know why you're not on the bus. You should probably go back on the bus.
That's okay. I'm also 43. I'm not going to take a bus there and back.
I'll talk to Portnoy. You should probably be on that. I'll tell. We've been texting.
I don't
all
see it
day
happening.
since yesterday's show.
Unfortunately, I have an Estella. Right.
We literally have the most important and the least important person at Barstool sitting in that seat in the last.
Come on, man.
Who's less?
You might have something there.
Actually, who is?
I don't know. So okay, I'll say this. So the line, it's like, all right, I just got to do better than like Tico, and Tico's gone.
Oh, I forgot about her.
And it's like, all right, well, I got to do,
Chris Clemmer, by the way, is here. People don't know if they're new to the show. He used to be part of the show, then turned his back on the show.
I did not turn my back on the show. You turned your back on me.
That's how you interpret it. Some people, you can make the argument.
Yeah,
there's not really an argument.
Did you watch that trivia? Did you watch that trivia competition?
Certainly did. He got the question right, didn't he?
Yeah, but not for me.
I know. I'm saying he could have got it wrong.
But one could make a case that if he didn't help Brandon and we won that match with a different seed, then maybe we wouldn't have won the championship. So maybe you really were playing the long game.
Yeah, it's
as only you can.
Or it's just a situation where I was using a phone a friend and you reacted wildly.
No, how do you expect me to react?
I
calmly.
But I'm also going to do what I'm going to do. I'm going to answer the question.
I'm a much better trivia player than you.
Oh yeah.
Why are you asked? Because I'm not nice. Like, you're nice to everybody.
Think about that situation. I was just a phone a friend, and you wanted to kill me and then kill yourself. You were so angry.
Right.
Like, why would someone want to deal with that? Would they just call me and I'll probably get it right, too?
I have friends like, Dan, whoever, like, they never, like, Kirk never gets a movie question wrong. Even, like, the old sports ones, I'm as good as anybody.
If I called you as a phone a friend.
I haven't looked at the Immaculate Grid yet. I imagine you do it.
Yeah.
Have you done today's yet?
I'm like 2/3 the way done.
Oh, well, look it up. Montante, look it up. Let me see how I do. I bet you I'll do fine.
I bet you do great.
Look it up, Montante. Do you know what that is?
The Immaculate Grid, I've seen it. Okay. Never partaken, but.
Nobody asked. Just look it up, would you please? Jesus. Why do you have a hat on?
Have you seen my hair?
Yeah, you never wear a hat before.
I know. Well, this is the last step before I just get
you seem
rid of
nervous.
everything.
Take it easy. You're yapping away.
I'm on ImmaculateGrid.com. Is that how...
Immaculate?
ImmaculateGrid.com.
We had Mick in here yesterday. He said petiter.
I heard you. What else did he say?
Not the words. Yeah, he said something worse.
Hospital. Meaning what? Yeah. I don't know. Although Andy Mayo, Colleen doesn't tweet out clips of the show anymore. But that 11 thing yesterday was maybe the funniest thing ever in the history of the show. But Colleen's busy. I don't know what he's doing now. But go ahead.
I got it up here. So we got, I'm not sure exactly how this works, but I have an idea. We have the Red Sox and the Pirates.
Okay. Keep going.
Okay. Then we have the Cincinnati Reds and the Pirates.
All right. It's one obvious one. All right. We'll go fast. I'll do Dave Parker.
I say John Smiley.
Okay. You did better than me on that one.
Yeah.
Dave Parker's got to be probably 20%.
But I had more time to think about it too, though.
You're just watching genius at work here. Just appreciate it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Dave Parker is 16%.
Okay.
Got the nice old Bucks hat on. I like that. And then the last one's going to be
on the Pirates. That's probably part of the reason why. Go ahead.
True. 200 strikeouts season for the Pirates.
For the Pirates. Oliver Perez.
Ooh, that's a good answer.
Maybe 1 year, you think? He's always hurt. That's 50-50.
4%. So you're on.
That's a good. I didn't do it yet, but I was going to say Burt Blyleven.
Oh,
so you did better than me.
Doug Drabek?
He had 200.
He's a big
didn't he?
strikeout guy. He won the Cy Young. Go ahead.
Then we're going to go Boston Red Sox and the A's.
Carney Lansford.
Who?
Carney Lansford.
What kind of name is that?
Carney Lansford.
I say John Wasden.
Oh, that's a good one. That's better than my Carney.
2%. Jeez. A's Reds.
Ooh, A's Reds. Did you have anybody for that?
Yeah, I did. I forget who I said though.
Go ahead, skip that. The Reds one, I'm
And then we
struggling.
go. This one's pretty, I think, easy, right?
Well, they're all easy.
200. Well,
Oh, okay.
Carney Lansford's not exactly easy. 200 strikeouts for the A's.
Well, but you can make it as easy as you want, though. That's my point. You try and get the more difficult ones.
Okay. Zeet's there.
What?
Zito.
That's too easy. You see what I'm saying?
Isn't that good though? Don't you?
No,
want
you
the
don't
good?
want the most popular. You want the,
I already failed the grid. Bert Blyleven didn't have 200 strikeouts at the Pirates, so you beat me.
You didn't?
No, I guess not.
Lefty Grove.
Grove. How the fuck do you know they played in the? All right. 2%.
Okay, go
Nice
ahead.
black and white picture.
Shut up,
We're gonna
Mike.
have the Braves and the Red Sox.
The Braves and the Red Sox. I mean, it's an obvious. Smoltz is very obvious. Is that who you did or
No.
Who'd you do?
Kent Merker.
Oh, Kent Merker's good. You Kent Merker. Well, I'll steal yours there. That's a good one.
Kent Merker. We are at 0.1%.
Nice. Good job, Clemmer.
Then the Braves and the Reds.
I can't think fast like that. Not you know.
It takes me a while too.
I have to think about that.
I
one.
spend like 20 minutes on
I'm not a
this.
big Reds guy. I mean, Ken Griffey Sr.?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Ken Griffey Sr., right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I said Nick Asaski.
Nick Asaski's a good one.
3%. And then 200 strikeouts for the Braves.
Okay. Phil Negro. Easy, but
I got this one wrong. I said Warren Spahn back like when I had the same question a while ago.
6%.
He was wrong.
you never struck out 200 guys?
Yeah.
Was he not? What's that?
You got 6% on Negro.
I'll get the
Oh
rest.
no, maybe he didn't have 3,000 strikeouts.
Careful with the word
Maybe that's-
Negro too, Montante.
No, I nailed it. Trust me, I nailed it. Negro.
I know for you that's a tough one.
Oh,
So Montante's here, Clemmer's here. Colonnade, we'll get Montante second. Let me get Chris Clemmer, who's been in this cauldron, who still listens to this show, I'm sure religiously, I would have to think.
I listen.
It doesn't miss it.
When you say you're going to kill me, then I usually take about a month off, but then I'll
That's
jump
been
back
a long
in.
time.
It has. So I've been listening.
We recorded with you. Nobody heard it, but we recorded with you in New York, which I thought was very funny. You did a great job.
Thank you.
What is your take on? You've had obviously a rocky relationship with Colin. I reached out to you for advice. You said to fire him.
That's
What
not
is your-
true.
you're the
That's
first-
not true.
I trust your counsel so much. I reached out to you right away.
No, you don't trust my counsel at all.
What is your take on the entire Colin situation?
I actually see it more that it is less of a firing and more of him quitting.
Yeah, it's like I think it's
I
almost
really
exactly
do.
50-50, but yeah.
Like the way he, when he said like when you on Sunday he's like, yeah, I think it has run its course. I was like, oh shit, all right, well I guess it's done. Because like before that, I'm like, all right, this is just Kirk being upset. Or I know you guys spent a ton of time together in July prepping for the show and doing this stuff at Corn Ferry, and you guys were just joined at the hip for like a month.
This is true.
And you did the same thing with Steve for the case. And
True.
I think when that happens, it does burn people out.
Yeah, probably with me especially, I guess, to some extent. But yeah, I think you're right.
And
But
I have another take too on it.
Go ahead.
That this job is really hard because you can't commiserate with anybody. So like Dave can't go to Mike and be like, Kirk's just driving me crazy today. It's nothing against you. Everyone drives people crazy.
Michael saying the show.
Right. That's the problem I had doing this show, was that I couldn't bitch to Dave.
You could talk to Carano.
I did, but he was the only one I could. Like,
Which rank, if you would, quickly though, before that, these Carano episodes you're doing, which is your favorite and least favorite on YouTube, the 40-minute breakdowns of his songs? What would you say?
I like when he puts out his own music.
No, I'm saying the 40-minute breakdown when he talks about the making of it.
He loves that stuff.
Like
if
he's,
if he's enjoying it, that's good.
Someone asked.
They're all my favorite.
You've listened to them all equally, you would say?
Yeah,
I bet.
I enjoy the entire library.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Are you still in touch with him?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, he talked to you in New York. He'd reached out to you after we called.
Yeah, no, we talk pretty regularly. He's definitely a friend of mine. Like, he'll always be a friend of mine.
Is he applying for this job?
I don't believe so.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
Good for us. Check a box. Jesus.
He'd be very good, technically.
Yeah.
He's really good at that.
How about the other part of it?
I think
He can handle the universe well?
no. And I don't think there's other people. I wonder that's going to be a struggle for people. That's one thing Cullinane could do exceptionally well.
Yes.
He could take a punch.
He
A lot of
could.
people can't.
Past tense, yeah. He can't anymore, but yeah.
I don't know why can't.
Montante can't. He's sensitive either.
he?
Yeah,
I'm
he's
sensitive. Well, yeah.
I don't know.
Yesterday's sensitive too. Obviously, the guy's had like 6 breakdowns.
Montante?
No,
Mick.
the kid
Oh,
yesterday.
Mick.
Yeah.
Well, Mick got all upset when someone made fun of his girlfriend making him a cake.
Oh,
So I'm a little concerned
lowbrow.
about.
that was you, wasn't it?
That's lowbrow.
That was
Yeah,
you, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah, that so that but
So you
he,
think Cullinane quit? You don't think I fired him?
I think
Percentage-wise, what are you saying?
the fact that he didn't fight at all and he seemed done, I'd say it's like 60-40 Cullinane.
Yeah, I agree with that. What do you think, Montante?
I don't think so. I think it might be 60-40 the other way.
Why do you? What's your?
So if Cullinane's, anything, he's honest. I think he kind of felt it, and then just didn't fight because I think it'd be inauthentic for him. I think he felt that he fucked up, and it was time to move on.
Okay.
It was weird hearing live, though. I mean, it was surprising to hear live.
I didn't find it to be particularly uncomfortable. I said that yesterday, but I don't find that stuff uncomfortable. I don't know. It seemed fine to me.
Well, you don't find any of that shit uncomfortable. You like when people are uncomfortable.
Wait till tonight.
It's kind of,
Trust me, I got a couple things up my sleeve.
this sounds. By the way, no one knows anything. So everyone at Barstool, like, we're all like in the dark completely. We have no idea what we're walking into.
That's true. I mean, yeah, I would say, other than it's just going to be us, there's going to be no fans, which I think is a good move. They decided not to sell tickets, my understanding.
That's not true. Tickets are on sale. People should go buy
They're
them.
available.
They are available.
Every single Barstool person I tweet out, and they're still available because nobody knows. I don't know who to blame for this, but nobody fucking knows what it is.
Yeah, the messaging was not great.
It's a meet and greet.
I think, well, if Dave said in the show yesterday, that's what they should have just been like, look, afterwards you can meet everybody you want.
But like, we're not aware of that either, though. Like, we don't, like, obviously whatever they want us to do, we'll do. But like, we were never told, oh, be here. We're told to be there at 7:15.
I don't
know.
By the way,
Do you know?
I'm presenting something tonight. I have no idea what time I'm supposed to be there. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know.
Kevin told me the same thing pretty much. Kevin's
Dave,
like, I'm
do we know
presenting,
anything
but-
or no?
I know nothing.
Nothing. Yeah. I mean, literally not a thing.
Everyone is in the dark on this, which is very weird. I don't know what to expect.
Yeah, I mean,
This is gonna be like the end of Inglorious Bastards, where they just lock the doors and set us on fire.
That'd be great. I know we were supposed to have a run through the other day. It got like presenters or whatever.
Okay.
It got canceled.
Why?
I don't know. They were like, because I heard Dave fucking flipped out on somebody, so everything got postponed. So I don't know if tonight is going to be a repeat of that Dunkin' Donuts. I have no idea. I mean, I'll just go and laugh, and it's funny to me whatever happens. But and it sounds like everybody's going to be there. So
You guys dressing up, or
I'll probably just wear a t-shirt.
yeah, I don't think you can wear whatever you want, but like,
No, I'm going to wear that. I'll look. Milton's is going to be representing tonight. That's for sure. Colin, dress sharp. I have to wear a suit if you don't want. But how about you?
I'm wearing a suit. I'm wearing, like you said. I mean, I am the old man on the totem pole there. I'm wearing a suit,
Yeah.
black tie, black shoes. Stay out of the way.
I don't care who. I mean, if you're like, we work for Dave. He says dress nice. You dress nice for an event, and it's a nice event. So you should dress up for that. I don't know why.
Any other job you have functions you have to dress nice for. This isn't that crazy.
And we got a sharp, I thought, terrific email from the CEO of the company yesterday as well, which I liked. I read 4 times. I sent her a message telling her how much I enjoyed it. So
I've never got an email, from her that blunt, I guess is maybe the way. Like,
it was basically like, why are there 97? It was good. I think she is now following. She understands like, all right, now we're back in Dave's world. Like, here we go. Now we can call people out for being shitheads. So I'm in for that. So it should be, I think, an angry evening tonight. I would go, put it this way. If you got the money, if you want to take a second on your house, I totally understand that. And buy a ticket for tonight's show. It's $600-700, whatever it is.
I think it's $200. $200.
Pre-fees. So do that, and then, and get in there and make a night. I mean, listen, when it's done, you get a chance to take a picture with Chris Klemmer and with, Dana Beers or, any of these great people, right?
I feel like you're saying that somewhat sarcastically.
It's a huge night. I think it could be actually a hugely uncomfortable night. So I would definitely recommend.
Well, Kevin had a tweet saying it's like reading between the lines. This is going to be like a powder keg.
That felt a little Don Kingish to me, honestly.
But then Dave was like, "It is going to be a powder keg." I don't think Dave would do that.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what. Well, he was in there yesterday. I don't quite know what happened. Like, I don't know why it doesn't have a sponsor. I don't know why. Like nobody knows what they're doing. Like that's kind of why, like, whatever you want, like, obviously Barstool's bigger than the Kirk Minahan show, but we would sell that place out in a second because people would be like, okay, well, I know what the show is going to be. It's going to be this, it's going to be that, VIP.
Same with a dozen.
Same with the dozen.
Like, you know where you're getting.
Right. Same with Kevin's stuff. Same with Chicks in the Office. Like, you know what it is. Whether you like it, you don't like it, irrelevant. Like, this is what I'm getting. Tonight, it's like, first it was kind of like, well, we're going to stand up there and watch these guys sit down and, like, eat and, like, get awards. And also, like, I was talking to Jeff about this yesterday, the Oscars. Like, obviously, you know who the nominees are, but also, like, you know what the awards are. Like, you don't know anything. This would be like the first Oscars ever just be like, here are the Oscars.
Right.
Like, what is it? Like, what are we giving away? Are we giving away? I know what I'm presenting, right? I was asked not to say what it is, and I'm like, kind of like, well, why?
Oh, the one, I'm not going to say what it is, but the one, I don't know if you already said it on air or not, but I'm not going to say it. The one Kevin's presenting it makes kind of sense for a 20-year retrospective. It's like, all right, I kind of get that.
Did he say what he's giving? Oh, he's doing like a video of it?
No, he's giving out an award.
Oh, did he say what it is or not?
Yeah.
Oh, what is it?
I'm not going to say because
You said it on the air?
I don't know if he did or not. So I'm not going to say it. It's not my place. I am the low man on the totem pole.
Okay, yeah, I don't know. I was told that they're like, yeah, don't say it.
But it was somewhat like retrospective of like 20 years.
Well,
like,
mine like makes sense for the persona I have at the company. So
Okay.
like that kind of thing. So it's like that, and I'm like, fine, I'll do it, whatever. But I don't know why we can't just talk about it. I don't know. It'll whatever. It'll be nice to see everybody. I'm looking forward. I'm going to have dinner before with K. Marco and Ellie, which will be good. And Josh, I think Josh's tooth is totally fixed now. That's good. The lawsuit was settled against the entire police department of Los Angeles. So that's good. So I think we'll have a good night tonight, I think.
that was, yeah, serious crime.
Do we have any, Dave, I know you talked to your people. There was, when K-Mark was in the other day, was Clemmer buddy with him? What are your sources?
I did hear some rumors that there was some like handshakes and head nods and things
Hugs,
like that.
yeah.
Not only that, so K. Marco has been in the office maybe 6 times since I've been there.
Mm-hmm.
He's never said a word to me. And Hubs is like, oh, yeah, he hates you. I'm like, why does he hate me? I'm like, because he's like, I think the association with Kirk.
Well, you should take that as a badge of honor.
Oh, no, I'm like, all right.
Yeah,
I mean, he's never, like, I don't know the guy at all. Obviously, what he did with,
He's an asshole. Yeah.
was the Zonker thing was
he's
bizarre and weird.
Cocksucker, yeah.
Like, he's never, like, yelled at
Will
me.
he be
in the
there
office.
tonight, do you think?
I mean, he was in the office the day after. Remember that clip when everyone was coming in
Yeah.
on? Like,
Yeah.
he
Oh,
was.
yeah.
That was the one day he was in. So maybe
He'll be there. He's been there forever. He'll be there.
he's got to be. I would be shocked
should
if he's
be
not
there.
there.
How much do you think
I
he's
hope he's
getting paid a month now? Because he's kind of grandfathered in.
I think Portnoy said nothing changed for him.
Because you're talking about the company bleeding money. I don't think he's exactly.
It's a good question. Yeah. I mean, if Portnoy's looking at Cullinane's salary, then, I would think K. Marco is a red flag. I would think. I don't know. So
Are you going to say hi to him?
I will acknowledge him at some point in the evening.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're leading on that you know a little more than everybody else.
What?
Like you seem like you have a little more of an idea what's happening tonight than anyone else really.
I know. I only know what I'm doing. I know nothing else. Literally, I don't even like. When I say I don't know what time I'm supposed to be there, I don't even know what time I'm supposed to go into Boston. I'm like,
7:15 is the red carpet begins.
I know, but I think I'm supposed to do a walkthrough. They want me to do something
Oh.
else. Like I don't quite know what. I don't know. So I'm like, as always, I'll do whatever. But even like the thing that I teased with Portnoy yesterday, that's going to be happening in October in Chicago. Like they're like, don't talk about it. I'm like, well, why not? Like, why are we promoting this stuff? Like even the Ryder Cup. Like I don't get any of it. But what do I know? I'm just here to help. I'm a Barstool guy. Are these more applications, Dave?
Yes.
Any good ones or no? There's a shitload, huh? Jesus.
Well, obviously, you got to check out Ticket Guy Kyle's application. He's at the top of the pile.
Played offensive lineman. It's on there.
It's better when the mic's on, Montante.
Yeah, no, sorry. He has his offensive lineman resume on there too. It's on the bottom of it.
I would hire, he's the last person I would hire for this job. He's actually the most annoying person I think I've ever met in my life. He also has the security of the Boston Garden. He has the Latin word for it.
Oh.
Accomplished football coach. That's not the football coach? Is that the football coach or the ticket guy?
That's Ticket Guy. That's Ticket Guy's resume.
Oh, yeah. Half these cookies, baker. Yeah, that's not going to happen.
You need an Austin. Like I know you were talking about yesterday, but Austin is
I
an
love
animal.
Austin. He's
I mean,
a great
that
guy,
kid
too.
works so hard.
That's
He's
what I need. That's what I'm saying.
so smart. Like we do like the New York Times
Well,
crossword puzzle.
I don't want that,
He's
but yeah.
brilliant. He works his ass off.
Yeah, he's great. No, he's great. He's a good kid, too. I like him. I get along
He's
with him.
awesome. Like
But,
if you had someone like that, I think that's what. But I don't know. You can find guys like that. Like
Montante doesn't have that kind of work ethic.
I'll get the fuck out
I
of here.
don't-
I work. You can say whatever about my intelligence. I'm glad you said it. Intelligence is not a must.
Right.
So that's good.
But you're
I
too
work.
old. You're too old. And you have a girlfriend.
Correct.
Yeah, these are outs for me. Like I know that again, this may be some HR violation, but you can't have you can't. I don't even know if I want these guys masturbating. If I'm being honest, like I just want them to focus on the show all the time.
I've been trying to cut back on that, but I mean, 31. I look 40, but I'm only 31.
I do forget that sometimes. What time do you get up in the morning?
5:30.
Okay, you're a blabbermouth.
Yeah, I mean, I kept the
You're a
live show
blabber.
stuff.
You're a blabbermouth.
Yeah, I tend to be at times.
You're a complete drug addict.
Alcoholic is probably the more
Alcoholic,
accurate. Yeah,
you're a
yeah,
gambling
yeah.
addict. There's a
Yes,
lot. There's a
yes.
lot of which can be good for content, but also concerning for other things.
Yeah, but I mean,
And you would sell that. But you're not going to sell that. You're not going to sell that Oceanside property.
I might have to, and we've been in discussions to do it anyway.
Why is that? For tax reasons or no?
No, just to get a little extra cash. Like, my mother doesn't work, so it would be some extra money.
Did you bring the mom out here too?
That's the biggest holdup. The girlfriend would come, I think, with a little convincing. The whole mother thing would be a little tough, but I figured it out. These are things that I've been.
This already sounds like it's a no. Like we're already in this,
not a
like
no.
we're already.
It's not
You know
a
what I'm
no.
saying? We're already in this, like, well, maybe my mom.
He sounds like he's trying.
I know that, but it's like my mom, my girlfriend, and the house.
There's
and-
obstacles, but if I was presented the opportunity, I would then have the discussion. I would know.
Did you tell Jerry why you couldn't do the show?
Yes,
today?
and he was beyond. He took it great.
You said I'm doing Kirk show.
Yeah, well, he
What did
already
say?
saw the tweet. So I was like, hey, by the way, I'm not gonna be able to do Wednesday.
Did you guys do a couple minutes just joking about it in the show or no?
Fucking
around a little bit?
I think
Yeah.
first 20 minutes we talked
Yeah, he
about
was fucking around,
KMS.
having a good time? Yeah,
He was
yeah.
talking about Minifandom. I'm surprised he listens. But no, he took it very, very, very well.
Okay.
And then he asked, what he really doesn't pay attention to. I guess for his sanity, he's like, how's Kirk doing? What's Colonian doing? I was like, oh, infomercials. He's
Yeah, I
like,
haven't talked to Jerry. I don't know when that tweet was. It's 7 months or something.
No, I don't think that long.
6?
Probably four or 5
Yeah, I
months.
literally haven't said a word to him, which is by far the longest we've ever gone.
So that means it's really done.
Yeah. I don't think either one of us have any interest in. I'm sure he doesn't. I know I don't.
Yeah, he doesn't say anything bad about you, though.
Same. I don't know. I just think he's.
Yeah, yeah, you
I think he's
definitely don't
racist. And he's homophobic.
outside of that,
well,
you know.
I mean, that's how he is. It's not his
Yeah.
fault. He's not going to change.
It's called old school. Yeah.
Yeah, it's who he is. He's killing it. So that's good. And Biden fell asleep. So there's 20 minutes for him right there. Can't
Yep.
beat that, right?
Yeah, I got a little Jerry sound if you miss him.
Sure.
I don't know how topical this clip is. Probably not at all, but let's see if we can play the sucker.
I was like hearing that from a producer.
So that's
What a confidence in the book.
The answer is no.
Oh, we got to put that.
How's
up
that
there,
sucker
huh?
going? Good or no?
What's that?
We said let's see if we can play this sucker. How's
Sucker's
it?
not going well, but the
Okay.
sucker's going to be doing a lot better in about 3 seconds.
Let's go.
Today, maybe go shopping in Lake Tahoe, and definitely maybe go to lunch and then get ice cream. Can we get ice cream, Jill? Get ice cream.
Jeez.
It just sounds fucking.
Nothing changes.
He sounds so much older.
He does. He sounds
Doesn't he?
like I'm trying to think who he sounds like now. He just sounds weak. He sounds like Biden almost. He sounds like weak. Like he's making fun of him. It's what he sounds like now.
Yeah, it's funny how when you get old, like your voice does do that.
Yeah, it's weird.
he
I
has
know.
that,
I'm
you know,
worried
obviously.
about that myself. What? I always wonder about this. I don't like it. Biden, whoever. Like, why does it matter? Wouldn't want, if I lived at Maui, I'd be like, I don't want any fucking president here. Let me take care of our own shit. We don't need you flying in here and being a distraction.
Yeah.
Does it really help? Like, oh, wow, the president's here.
I don't know if it helps.
Doesn't
With,
bring anybody back to life.
No,
That does
I don't
nothing.
think it gives anybody any boost.
does it help get awareness for like funding though, like federal funding? Maybe like
Joe Biden being there?
I don't know. I that's the only thing I can think is it would help with
I saw Biden
getting more resources.
Was that yesterday or the day before when Biden was done with that speech and they had to like basically walk him off the stage?
Yeah, that's-
it's like it's really sad. It's like fucked up. I don't care whether you like Biden, you hate him. It's just weird. He's like Jerry. He's so feeble. I feel bad for him. He's like he has a break in half.
If he wins the next election, he'll be 86. As our president.
86
That's
years
wild.
old. And by the way, I think he's got a good chance. People hate Trump. I mean, it's
Well,
definitely.
I think Trump's going to run independent, and that's going to split the Republican vote.
No, Trump's gonna win the
he'll
nomination.
get the nomination. And
You think
he-
so?
He's up like
Yeah,
40
1,000%.
points. DeSantis has been a disaster.
He has DeSantis has no personality. Vivek's too new. No, it's
I don't like the
it's-
Vivek videos of him with his shirt off playing tennis.
Well, he's admitted in the
trying too
past that
hard.
he wants to go viral. That's the biggest thing, right? Go viral. So he's doing all these. The Eminem thing was fucking terrible.
You didn't know, to be fair, who's the guy with the beard, the singer?
Oliver Anthony?
You didn't even know he was like a big Republican guy. You just heard his song like randomly. You were like, I really like this guy.
Yes.
Right? Yeah, I thought so. I just wanted
Yeah,
to make sure.
It's not too deep.
Yeah. When you were tweeting about him, I know you're a big music guy. You were like, boy, this really connects with me. Like, I didn't even know what anybody else was tweeting about.
I have to like him.
Yeah. I want the new song.
Oh my god, that just shows he's not a one-hit wonder.
Oh, totally.
You know?
I see the truck in the background when he's singing, and it's just like this guy is going to be such a phony in like 3 years.
He
Get
hasn't
ready.
taken the money
He's
yet.
gonna be like the
though.
Michael Block of music. Get ready. He's gonna have plastic surgery. He'll be skinny, new wife. He'll start to like. You'll see pictures of him with like I don't even know what like liberal celebrity.
Chris. I was saying music. Chris Stapleton's a huge liberal. And
No, but he'll be with like what's her name? John Legend's wife.
oh Chrissy Teigen.
Yeah, and then you guys all hate him. It's a
Correct.
tale as old as time.
Yes, if that does happen, he'd be dead to us.
Anyway, what was your overall take on Mick yesterday, Montante? Now that you're competing against him.
He was all right. I thought it was. He had a couple moments like when anything to promote. The podcast from 7 months ago. That was a little bit interesting, but
wasn't great.
He's definitely more familiar than than the technology aspect.
You look
than
rattled
most
by the
people.
tech. You're staring. You're like looking around with the. We're not doing anything right now.
I know, but it's still new to me. I just mastered StreamYard, which took like 6 months. So this
Sure.
is a little
So I like to
different.
hear
but
from a producer, yeah.
But no, listen.
Would you hire Montante as a producer?
No.
No.
Do
you not like
it's-
Montante?
No, I like Montante a lot. I think Montante, I'll say
Montante's good on the show.
Let me say with a caveat. I would just worry about the technical end of it.
And I would just fuck around and I would figure
good.
it out.
Okay, but fine,
No,
yeah.
I would fuck,
I didn't realize that.
On my
No.
own time, like with my own show, I would be messing
Dave,
around.
tweet that out, please. Montante's strategy.
Okay,
He's just gonna fuck around.
we're taking that out of context. But
That's
I would-
exactly what you said.
I know, but there's there's a little more after it. There's a little
there's a more
context.
nuance
There's a little
to
more,
it.
yeah, there's a little more. Yeah, absolutely, always nuance to it.
You
So
are a
I would do my
nuanced
own
character.
show. So I would do my own show on this, and I would get it right. So by the time I came in here for my own show, it was
Wait
it
a
was
minute.
mastered.
What are you talking about? You can do your own show
With the new software. So like I would
Montante's World.
yeah. So I would just
Montante's World is gone. If you get this.
well, I would do it and then
Are
not
you out of
release
your
it.
fucking mind?
I'm saying I would practice with. I would
This
practice.
is the worst pitch I've ever heard for any job.
What are you doing?
Andy Mayo's number thing was more successful
What I'm
than
saying
your
is
pitch.
I would use the
Slow down.
software.
Slow down. We're gonna get through this together. I like you. We'll get
I
this-
was about to defend him.
Take a deep breath.
I would use the software.
No, I got to catch up because I'm not sure what's going on.
Okay.
So you're not great yet with the technology.
No, I'm not that familiar with it.
That's fine. To me, it's 50-50. You're a good content guy. You're a good guy. I think you would work hard. I
You can take a punch.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Montante, I would be on the short list, and I would want to do well. But when you start saying I'm going to fuck around, then I'm going to try it on my own show. Montante's World. If you get this job,
Done.
R.I.P.
Okay.
Can't have. I don't think we can have it, right?
Yes. So I guess.
Are you okay with that or no?
Mike,
Yeah, of
I
course.
got to step
Delete
in
and
here
see
for a
later.
second. Like didn't you hear him say that 24/7 Kirk? Whoever the next producer is, they live, breathe, and die this show.
Yes.
The fact that you would even talk about Montante's World is
concerning.
wild.
I did a piss poor job explaining that. I'm saying I would use this at home and get used to the software.
As a test run.
Yeah, and I wouldn't release it anywhere. I would just make sure that when it played back, everything was on point. So when I was in here by myself, everything would go smoothly.
Okay.
That's the intelligent way to say what I attempted to say 4 minutes
I don't know
ago.
about that. More intelligent, maybe.
Yes.
What do you do when you are on your own? You know what Montante kind of looks like with that hat? If you look at him quick, it looks like Dan.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
A much less successful Dan. I use StreamYard, which is like way easier than
I'm saying, so Colleen's not here today, right? You're
Yeah.
you're the producer of the Kirk Minahan show, whatever. Your little assistant's here maybe for the day or something.
Yeah.
I'm here, Mike's here, whoever's here. We're all gone. It's whatever, 11:15. See you later, gone. You're by yourself. You feel like you can land the plane.
That's the easiest part. The audio file uploading is the easiest part.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that true, Dave?
Yes, but he also has not seen that yet, so he doesn't know that for a fact. So
How are you feeling about this so far?
with Montante?
Yes. Well,
So
he's
what
here.
I think I would have done in that spot, because Montante, he is a talker. I think we all know this.
Yeah, it's
And
concerning.
he did call me in advance of this. I would have called that producer and say, "Hey, what do you use for a board? What do you
Call-
use
meaning you,
for-"
or?
Yeah, call somebody that's
You didn't
familiar
call?
with-
You didn't call him?
No, he called me, but he didn't ask about this technology. I would have found out about this technology, hopefully, so I was familiar with it when the producer advised me what to do before they came.
Got it. What is your Alex?
Yes.
What is her? Have you spoke to her about this or no?
I threw out a feeler. She likes Boston. Because like I said, I'm not going to have the conversation.
What does she do
until-
for a living?
She works at a dealership. She makes good money,
A car dealership.
which is a very movable job.
I was going to see she could do that. Right?
Yeah.
She sells cars or?
She's a service manager. So
Okay.
like the parts and shit.
Yeah, so she could do that somewhere.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. The back of my car got fixed.
Did you? How much did that run you?
That was at the deal. I mean, I don't know. It's a Mercedes. I don't know. They
Was it emasculating or?
No, they just came to my house, picked up the car, and then
Why would that be emasculating?
brought it there. And I can't do anything. What do you
I'm saying the average person would probably fix that themselves, but.
fix that? The light? The really?
Oh,
The-
I thought you were
the
talking
ca-
about the thing that always kept like on the back.
Well, that's
of
the
your
problem.
car.
Is it was attached to the camera thing, which was broken. I
Okay.
can't fix. You could fix that?
No, I didn't think it was that severe. I thought it was just something that was driving you nuts, not an actual light.
No, I've said to me, peak masculinity for me is I can open the thing and lock it and put the windshield wiper fluid in.
Yes. Oh, that's
And I slam that. I'm like, I fucking did it.
more than a lot of people.
I feel good about that.
Feels good opening that up, doesn't it?
Yes.
Like,
It
all right,
ta-
I'm a
it takes-
man.
Takes me forever, and I find I'm like, all right, I did something here.
Can you do a tire on the side of the road?
If I had to, I could, but like I wouldn't.
That's manly.
Especially now. Would you on the middle of a highway on the side of the road, people texting? You
No,
would.
hell no.
I see people like that. These guys are fucking crazy.
It is manly though. But if you're in the
Yes,
middle
for
of
sure
nowhere,
it is.
Madawaska, I get no cell service. You could do it.
If I had to,
Yeah.
I would. Yeah, but I would not feel super confident.
Would you rather do that and drive home 8 hours or get in the car with a Peltier?
Well, if we're gonna do bits,
Exactly.
yeah, not a great start. I don't know. I haven't heard much from Pelletier lately.
He's been out there.
Has he? Okay.
He's certainly been throwing his name.
How's
in,
that broad of his?
name
All
in the
right.
ring.
They're okay?
Yeah, Joanne, good.
Joanne's good? Okay. All right. Good. What else is going on? What else is going on with you,
So
Clever?
I was going to ask you about
You ask
Mick.
me whatever you want. What?
So with Mick here yesterday,
Mick, yeah.
you had a tweet saying he gave him like a B plus.
I think it was a B.
I thought he did a nice job.
Like a gentleman's B. Like, fine, I have concerns, but there are things that, like, there's something there, but I don't know if he's got the sense of humor for it. And I don't know if he could take a full Kirk Minahan, like, right hand.
Would you want like sense of humor like that they get the joke, or sense of humor that they're funny?
Just even like Cullinane, like, doesn't have a sense, like, it's not funny, but Cullinane, the character, is funny.
Right.
Like, I don't know if Mick, the character...
Steve Robinson was not funny when he was here initially, and
No, but the character's very funny.
Right.
Steve's not funny. Well, Steve can be funny.
but that took time to develop that character, like to find that character, find those things about Steve.
Right.
Like,
For sure. No, I'm excited to try that again. Like I said, I've never really hired anybody for. I have, but they've been. Dave. Basically gave himself the job, and Steve we were kind of partnered before. So I don't know. Montante obviously is is a character.
Yes, he is.
So but like I could see Montante burning out. And he's gonna be so political too. I mean, it's just
I heard that critique. Not really.
it's all you care about. Your fucking Twitter account's a disgrace.
I won't argue that. But if
I can't even look at it. It's so bad.
I
between
I wouldn't present political topics unless you brought it up. Then I would give my opinion on it.
Okay, good to know. So what's your pitch for the job? Let me hear the famous Justin Trudell elevator pitch,
Okay, so
which what Justin said was what, for 15 seconds or something? Remember we said what's the what?
Yeah, I
asked
forget what
him
his answer was.
when the elevator pitch was, and he's like, oh yeah, like a short amount of time, like 10 seconds or something. Justin, by the way, is now like when the golfer like gets out early, he has a lead in the clubhouse, and he's just kind of waiting. Justin's got the lead right now. He hasn't done anything, but he's kind of waiting to see if anybody's going to catch him. But your enemy, Justin, right now, I think is probably still the leader for this job, which is an insane move on my part.
Yeah, I guess that is odd. I guess the thing is, I don't understand is, didn't you offer him a job a year ago?
Yeah, but he wanted.
it was different.
He didn't want the associate job. He's like, I've done that. I want a bigger role.
Okay.
Like I mean, that thing in Chicago has kind of fizzled out. I don't know what happened there.
Well, in fairness, I mean, I think that there's I don't think right now that we're in a position where we're hiring people.
Yeah,
But even like 5 weeks ago, that it felt like that had quieted down.
Yeah, what happened with that? You don't know?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't
weren't
know.
they kind of waiting for Chicago to settle in before making the move?
I guess. I suppose, but I mean,
I will say that office in Chicago, I guess, because right now they're in the old office. I guess it's like super full, and the new one's not going to be ready till like mid-October.
oh, is that right?
I don't know. I don't know if that's what I've heard. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I've
I'll
heard.
be right when I'm out there. Jesus. So let me hear the Mike Montante 30-second pitch. Why I should hire you for the Kirk Minahan show.
So I love the show.
Great.
If I'd be in the area, if you need something, I'd be here. As quick as I can. I'd work all hours, any hours. I'd be working nonstop. There's some pretty generic stuff, like social media stuff is a given. You got to have that going on all platforms. And I would just be always thinking of new ways to grow the show and keep the show going. And I could take a punch in the mouth.
Okay.
As far as him burning out, I'll push back on that a little bit. Go
ahead.
He's
You
been
laugh
doing
at that. I mean, there's no
Just
no
the way you
answer
talk
right
makes
there.
me laugh. It just makes me
Well, I
laugh.
got 30 seconds. I got to jam a bunch of shit in there.
Yeah, for you, only 30 seconds is remarkable. Go. What's that?
as far as him burning out. He's been doing Montante's World for a long time.
He does like once a week. And
I know, but I'm
sometimes he
saying
does
like,
for 3 weeks.
but he does it all by himself, and it shows.
He's been going on with like a conspiracy guys like last
No, but
year.
he does the show by himself, and it does show a commitment. I think that means something.
Yeah, I suppose. I guess.
Thanks, Chris. That was nice. Appreciate that.
Is this Kyle thing that's like a joke? This thing, I hate shit like this. Like he's trying to be funny with his football stats. Like I have no patience for that stuff.
Possibly, yeah.
Oh God, he stinks. I actually hope he dies. We should hang him up from like Larry Bird's rafter, just drop him in the garden. I'd be in for that. Can we do that? We can do that for a live show. When I saw the garden for my 50th birthday, we're going to do that. Ryan Sullivan. Okay, 42 Everett Ave, SOMMERVILLE, Somerville. He fucking spelled Somerville wrong.
That's tough.
And that's his town he lives in?
I assume that's the same Somerville that my parents were born and raised
He
in.
must not get a lot of mail.
He gave an extra M to Somerville. How do you dotting the I's across the T's? The guy spelled Somerville wrong.
Well, didn't Nustin have a bunch of... How do you spell Massachusetts?
Massachusetts is harder than Somerville. Not
Yeah, but Nustin in defense is like brain dead. I mean, this guy might be too, but this guy is Bachelor of the Arts, University of Connecticut. Again, another coach.
How do you go to UConn but you can't spell the name of your hometown?
Mutt went to UConn. Okay, let's not
good
get
point.
out like
Good
it's-
point. Fair.
He's a sales rep for WB Mason. Okay, I mean, whatever. This guy's from Buffalo, Charles P.
How about Mutt for the job?
No, too old, has kids.
Has kids, yeah.
It's surprising.
I mean,
he hasn't reached out about it?
zero ambition.
He hasn't
Zero
called you about
ambition.
that? Like, hey, let me shadow Colleen for a week?
He'd be
Yeah.
embarrassed to ask me for that.
What? That's crazy. I mean, he's still not working. Like,
He's not a can. He's old.
I'm surprised he hasn't put himself as a candidate. You know what I mean? Like, exactly what Mike was saying. Like, hey, I'll do it. Get me in there. Like,
Would you, if you were still here, would you have done it?
I don't know.
You're not a particularly ambitious guy.
I think I am. To some extent. I honestly,
You
I
didn't
would
work for like 10 years.
That's not true.
Sure, they watch guys cut your grass
Not-
while you weren't working.
I didn't work for a year and a half.
it's a long time.
It was COVID.
Okay.
I know, honestly though, like I would not be here if it wasn't for Carano sending that email to Steve. Like, and that Carano had more ambition than I did. You know what I mean? Like, so maybe you're right.
Carano's not working though, right? I mean, he's doing.
No, he is. He works. He
counts
does
his
stuff,
music. I was there.
marketing, Bitcoin stuff.
That's what I mean, he's doing that thing.
but it's a job. Like he works and he
He is like a. He works for somebody. I'm saying.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he does well. Like
Yeah.
I don't understand what he does at all, but he does well.
Does he make money off his music, or is that just a?
Is that a serious fucking question?
I don't know. It's just. I
Yeah,
don't
he's
know.
like Paul McCartney. Yeah, his royalties
Like, isn't
coming
his
every.
stuff on like iTunes if you really wanted to buy
Are
it?
you out of your fucking mind?
It's a question.
No, that's not a question. No,
It
it's
was.
not.
Could have been a bad question.
He makes 46 cents a year in music. How's that?
Making money.
Yes. I mean,
That's
I don't mean to be a dick. I wouldn't make money on it either.
I don't know how it all works.
Do you think Matt Carano makes a living on his music?
No, I can tell you he does
a
not.
living and 46 cents are two different things.
Okay.
Has he made a dime off his music?
No.
Yes, he's had CDs before, I think, and I remember. I bought one. So there you go.
You remember what?
He had when I
You
lived in
said
New
I
Hampshire.
remember. I wanna hear this
Well, way
memory.
back when. So when I knew him back in 2011, 2010, when I met him,
Yeah.
he had a band and he sold some CDs and
There you go.
It
There
was
you
a
go.
New Hampshire local band, but
you
like
go.
he's not earning a living with his music.
Well, yeah, no, it's not.
It's like it's
Nor
his
would,
passion.
nor would he claim to.
No.
Yeah, right. Andrew Augustus. We know him, right? Was he a legitimate candidate or no, Dave?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. He's kind of annoying, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
That might be okay. I'm
That
just
is
saying,
great.
you know.
I don't think he's ever been in here. Has he been in here before?
I have no idea. Reporter anchor for 1420 AM WBSM Town Square Media. Do we know what that is?
I do.
Is that what I think it is? Or no?
I think it's a local. Is it Brockton? Is that not a Brockton?
is that right?
Like a
Okay.
local station?
News anchor promotions team talk 980 WXLM, New London, Connecticut. Okay. That's fine. If he wants to come in and give it a shot. I don't know who this person is. Live events person. I don't see what the. I don't know. There's a million of these now. What the hell?
So you have an Andrew Augustus come in?
I don't know. Should
Was
I?
he the guy that was on? He was on the show.
Yeah,
Kirk and
but-
Off, and
yeah.
they didn't want him on the show anymore.
They,
is that right?
they demoted him to like a news role.
Because he's so annoying?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, that's interesting to me. I'm not opposed to that.
But I think he's very like professional.
Yes, I think that's right. I hate that Kyle guy. Frank, I don't know who that is. He says he's not. He says he's hardworking. Oh, this guy's interesting, Dave. Nathan. This guy Nathan. That's a KMS Quotes guy.
Correct. The original, allegedly.
Right.
That's what he
I'm
claims.
interested in that.
Yeah.
Of course, he's a postal worker. He's a DoorDash guy. All right. All right.
Is he also a single father of two? Is that in there?
I didn't see that.
I don't know.
Put that on his resume.
I believe so.
Did he? Okay.
Yeah, unless it's a couple.
That's not helpful for the job. I don't mean to be a
that's-
dick.
that hurts. That hurts.
That's not good. Well, you probably think about having kids, Montante.
Yeah, but I mean, if you have 4 years left, like if I got the opportunity, I could hold off for 4 years.
4 years.
I think these boys could still swim in 4. Yeah.
Okay. Josh is in Watertown. Jeez, a lot of people. A lot of people want this job, huh? I don't know. I wouldn't want it. I mean, I'm gonna kick the shit out of it. Whoever gets it.
That's what I mean. I don't think I'd want that.
No, I don't think you need that in your life.
No.
I'm just being nice. Yeah, I don't think so.
But if I was 26,
Sure.
yeah, let's go. Like, what an opportunity that would be.
Yeah. Geez, even more. I'm a Made Minna fan. He went to Madawaska. Okay. My only ask is I start at a lower salary of less responsibilities in Colony, and he report to me. Well, okay, I'm not in the mood for jokes. Abraham Beal, Nashville, Tennessee. All right, he's an IT guy. I don't know. Where are we at, Dave? You have a couple of you looked at or no?
I've looked at a few. I think that the leaders in the club, aside from Justin, are just the people that you're more familiar with, I think.
Yeah.
So all those other people that have come through.
You still feeling awkward about this whole thing?
It's like it's getting better every day, but yes, yes.
How'd you feel with the Portnoy interrogation?
Yeah, that was fantastic. Great day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did it cause you to reflect at all or no? I'm sure it didn't.
I always reflect.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Yeah.
Didn't think that happened. Huh. All right. What else? What is going on? What is going on with you, Clemmer? What's new in your world? Are you enjoying your experience at Barstool?
Yeah, very much so. Get to do Pick Central every day, do Barstool baseball stuff, did the bracket yesterday. So like doing those shows is like a lot of fun.
They moved Pick Central, right?
Yes.
So what time?
11 o'clock.
11 o'clock. Okay. It's every day?
Yes.
You do that today after the show?
No Pick Central today because everyone's on the bus.
Everyone's traveling.
But that's why I'm taking the early train tomorrow to get back in time to do it tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Huh. Okay. Does the office still feel like it's buzzing after the Dave thing, or is it back?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, obviously when he's in there, it's a whole different energy in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely like way more people. I think even back to like last August, like before football, like it was
crazy the few times I went. It was dead. There was nobody there.
sometimes. Yeah. I mean, it depends on the day. Like Tuesdays, Mondays, Tuesday, Wednesdays, more so Thursday, Fridays. Sometimes it was just like not many people there. So it's nice that more and more people are coming in. Barstool Radio helps.
Yeah, that's true.
That's good to have that like right front and center. Like it's
It's amazing that Kevin wasn't. I mean, it's great he's able to do that now. It stinks he wasn't able to do that for years, and now he can do it.
It's great.
It's I mean, it sucks that they blocked him from doing that for years and years, and now he's doing it.
He is doing it.
Well, for now, I mean, 3 months from now, he's not going to be doing it. But yeah,
He seems to be having fun with it.
no, he is. I think he's having a good time. Well, you're shaking your head, Montante, at this.
No, just it's just crazy that it kind of took that to shake up the office. I mean, people just got fat and happy
That's what
and really
happens.
didn't do anything.
Yeah, I mean, this is what happens in a place like that. I think it's kind of happened here with Colney. Like I'm sort of inspired in some ways by it. Now it's time to, find the next person and sort of drill down and get moving. I don't know who that is. I have no idea. I don't know.
I have some questions for Dave.
Go ahead.
Like
Give the microphone to Dave.
when did you get kind of like, I don't want to say burnt out because that has like a
You do see his energy level in his face is different, right, Clemmer?
yeah, and like well
You can't have the energy level, and in this spot, there's no way to do that.
No,
I
but
don't know
like-
what to.
What are you on Mars? You're in the room.
No, but I can't like.
But you have a sad face on.
No, I don't
Yeah, it's a
think-
character
I
you're
don't-
doing now. Yeah, it's like a thing.
he,
Why do you do that? Like, if it's already over, why do you do that? Like, why do you have to?
You know
take
what?
it
You
to
know what?
that?
You know what? I'm sorry about that. You okay now? You fucking pussy.
It's not being a pussy. I'm just
Yes,
telling
it
you
is.
that it's
You're
not.
you're a pussy. You're a pussy. I mean, you are. You don't want me to say you're a pussy. You threatening to sue me yesterday with Portnoy? Unbelievable.
Sarcasm, yes.
I met with my lawyers after Dave, Mike Portnoy. He said there may be a case, so you have to look into it.
I've heard from others. Yes.
Well, it could happen. Well, what was that, Chris?
I was like, when did like because he said that after Plymouth he spent some like time like kind of
He was reflecting. He was walking around.
feeling pretty down.
Yeah,
which
he was-
I no, but I understand that. Like if you fuck up, it sucks. But like was
You know,
it?
when he was, I was actually all kidding aside when he was at his most down was before the encore for the when there's no music during the Jonas Brothers concert. It's quiet. He was pretty down at that point.
that was
I left before that.
Now some may ask why. Some may ask why Collins bring his 5-year-old daughter. I'm sure she's a massive Jonas Brothers fan.
Sings their songs all the time in the car.
Yeah. It's definitely not for the parents to go there when you bring a 5-year-old to a concert. 6-year-old, 5-year-old.
She's 6, but
Yeah. Oh yeah.
you don't think she had a good time?
No.
Okay. Well, she did.
Okay. But I think you guys wanted to go, not her.
Well, she wanted to. We took her.
Right, if she
like, we
didn't
wouldn't
exist, you would have
No,
gone.
but she sings the song, and
I
we
know,
want her to
if
have
she,
an
but
experience.
if she didn't exist, you would have gone to the concert.
She doesn't do anything like just
But
on
if-
her own.
but-
She doesn't know
but-
these things exist.
No, but your mom, if you guys like had a babysitter, like you two would have gone to that concert if you had tickets.
Absolutely not. We took her on purpose. We had a babysitter for Chase.
Do you believe that?
We had a babysitter for Chase.
That,
I have a
that's
daughter.
tough, and I think if you answer honestly, I'm not saying you're lying, only you would know, but like I don't think you would kill him for it.
I wouldn't. I would or wouldn't.
I don't think you would.
No, we're past the point. He's already dead. And then what am I going to roll? I'm going to shoot him. He's dead. I'm not going to waste a bullet. Go ahead.
When did you?
You left before the encore?
Yes.
What kind of fan are you? What are you talking about?
Not a great fan.
Okay, go ahead. I don't even know what to say.
When did you kind of realize like this was done? Like was that what you kind of
I think
reflecting
I
on?
said that. Yeah, after Plymouth for sure, and but there was just kind of a general sentiment leading up to that a little bit. I don't know. Maybe your point about all that time together is kind of like I don't know.
Were you sick of his shit?
No, I wouldn't say so because that stuff like usually just rolls off. I wouldn't say so. No, the only thing I brought up yesterday was that one argument we had, which I thought was just different than other times, but that didn't like overly bother me.
No, definitely not.
Did you have a hard time not being able to kind of communicate any like frustration with Mike or like just offline or like with just whoever.
Shut the fuck up.
That stuff. What is that, Bob? That affects people.
God, it's a fucking show. What's he supposed to say to Mike
his
about?
job.
What's he going to say to Mike about?
I don't know. Like,
first of all, Mike's a moron. What's he going to say to him?
anything you say to Mike though is going to come back. So even if it's innocuous, for this show, yes, but for someone's psyche, it can be tough.
Oh, sorry, it's a Pick Central. Who do you got today?
Mike Francis.
No, I wouldn't say. I wouldn't say.
I didn't see it. It was on Twitter. You guys should have tweeted that out.
Oh yeah. Well, I'll get around to it. Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I wouldn't say like the ability to bitch about whatever. That's not a big deal, but it is.
There's a home.
I know, but
he's
they
talking
don't
about
work.
workplace.
It's not. Isn't it nice to have like? Okay,
I say this all the time. I say this. I still think when the king leaves the room that the commoners talk about.
But they can't.
I think they do.
No, I don't think they do. And you used to do the same thing at EI. After you and Jerry were done, you guys would go in your room and probably complain about whatever, whatever.
Commercials, no question.
Yeah,
of
so
course.
But he can't do that.
Of course he can.
If he does it to Mike, it gets back on the show. If he does it to Justin, it gets back to you. If he does it to whomever,
I guarantee you there were not even bitching, but things you've said to Mike or Justin about me or the show they didn't bring up.
Not in like an overly negative.
No, I'll tell you. When I was here, he never did it. I never did it to him because I was afraid of the blowback.
What the fuck are you gonna bitch about?
Oh, just how mean you are. No, nothing.
What are you
just
bitch
like,
about?
how about this? Like, just if one day.
Were there any men left in the world?
Oh, you can.
Oh,
Jesus,
stop it. What?
No, it's. I get what he's saying. That wasn't really a factor, but it is. It is just like there was just only two of us in this space for that. So it is weird to.
We have the show to complain about that. He can complain about that on the show.
I know, but sometimes it's just nice
There
to
is a
just
boss
grab.
underling dynamic there, though.
Yeah, but you can still complain about stuff. We can yell at each other about it.
You don't like to. Sometimes
You
you
just said that yesterday to Porto. You yelled at me. We yelled at each other. Which is it?
Yeah, but I'm just saying it doesn't happen all the time. It doesn't happen like every single
Sometimes
day.
you don't wanna
when
yell,
when they're
Kirk.
in a workplace, you have like 50 people around
Yeah,
you. And
Clemmer's in now like everyone likes each other world in New York where it's like everything's great and we're running for president and everything's wonderful and fucking God. Now I'm with Portnoy. I'm the text Portnoy. Fire all these assholes tonight. Jesus Christ.
Kirk, I have a question. Like, when you're going at
you, Chris.
When you're going at him on air, I feel like he has to walk, kind of on eggshells. Like, is he allowed to kind of give you shit back? Like, kind of, or do you think that's like there's not like?
What are you talking about?
I
What are you talking about?
I feel like sometimes
If you go out, then I'll go back harder. Yes, I'll play. Yes, I'll do that
I
all
feel
the
like
time.
okay. Well, I'm saying I feel like sometimes he maybe wanted to, but was kind of like, is that too far? I just feel like maybe that.
I never got that
I feel like that kind of added to it. You never really went too hard back at Kirk. You would give him shit back, but it was never like.
Well, he's not capable. I mean, he's not. He's also doesn't. I don't, like for what?
I feel like maybe he'd feel better going home after having it out on here than taking it home with him.
He used to do that a lot more though when he first started. Remember the thrill ride shit? They would scream back and forth at each other.
But
The nice thing is you
that
can
was a while
scream at
ago.
him.
Yeah, I don't care. I mean, I might care, but it's over.
I
Once the
mean,
show's
sometimes
over.
it's nice just to commiserate after or whatever. Just be like, someone's, Kirk's in a just bad mood. Some people
we should set up a group for that now.
I'm just saying
let-
that might affect.
We have a bunch of rooms. Can we set up a safe space room, Dave, before you leave?
There's a lot of space here. You can have a nap room
We'll call it
here.
the Dave Pauly Chris Clemmer Memorial Safe Space. You guys can go in and do that. It never leaves that room. It never leaves that room. Good. Let's do it right now. Let me hear a little safe space. Just play it out. Like
Okay.
no,
I will. Yeah, sure.
no rules. Say whatever you want. Like everything that's frustrating you about me. I'm not here. I'm completely fine with it.
It's
Let
not.
me hear it.
It's not even that. It's just
Or
like
whatever.
Oh, yeah,
Right?
here's an
Hold on.
example.
Okay.
I'll do it a rope.
I'll stay out of the way.
All right. I'm like Dave. Kirk seemed like a little extra bitchy today. No.
He did. He went a little bit harder than he normally went, and I yelled back, but he stopped me. He said, "Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!"
Is that how you talk to your friend?
No, not really. It's,
God,
it's
he's
an
so
awkward.
fucking
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not
an
your-
awkward.
but I'm not his
thing.
friend.
Yeah, it's an awkward.
No. I meant he was not.
Yeah, it's a
Safe
back and forth
space is
communication.
already
Yours was
violent.
very general. Like yours was a very.
You both
easy
sound like
thing.
you're on the radio right now. This is
I
not how
did
people
too?
talk. You both.
Oh no,
Dave
that's
was
not
really
good.
like
He was really.
Yeah,
bad.
yeah,
he was
I didn't
awful
like
at
it.
it.
I don't
Yeah.
like this. I don't like this at all. He's an improv guy.
No, but it's
Good point.
It's just no, but it's a small thing. But that's something that can kind of be like, even if I want to bitch about Blind Mike to you, I can't do that because that's going to come up on the show.
Definitely, you can't do that.
Well, I have no one I can bitch about.
Let's hire an SSP, safe space person.
That's
We
not-
we need new applications.
I'm
Somebody
just
can-
telling you. I'm asking if that affected him. That's all. I asked Dave that.
This is an issue for you when you're on the show.
So yeah.
Yeah, to some extent. I like.
you weren't even really.
You know what I like
You
too?
just came in once a week or whatever, and like
you know what else I like? I like going out with people after work. I like the
Oh.
camaraderie of it.
Oh.
I like that stuff. That makes me happy.
sick to
Booze.
my stomach. That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, the boost.
I get that.
No, but I
We
like
had dinner in Mississippi. You gave me COVID. We had dinner there.
And I like that.
it was a nice night.
That's the stuff I like to do. I like hanging out with people. I like the camaraderie. I like that stuff a lot.
We had dinner one night.
We did. I like
Over
that
there?
a lot.
You drove all the way back.
I did, because I enjoy that stuff, and I think that's also like for me.
But I feel like that's something that Mike and Dave or Mike and should do.
I agree.
Like I don't need to be there all the time. Every once in a while, I can swing in for that, but they don't do that.
And I think because then they're worried about.
Yeah, but Mike is
Mike
not
is
an
not like
employee
that.
of their show.
But Mike is also not like that either. Mike's not a super social.
No.
He's
I
not-
just think his point is that it's not like your typical work.
We went to Madawaska. We had dinner together, like 3. We're. Also, we're in Illinois. Colleen wants no part of having dinner. None.
Right.
Zero. Like I offered every night.
No, but that was
Why wouldn't you do that?
Every night.
we had dinner one night, right?
No, but I'm saying every night I was like,
You asked him to dinner. He said no.
true or false. Every night I said,
What the fuck? Why?
I said I'm going.
Didn't want to.
Well, but he's like, so I go with Riggs. I go with Riggs. Well, with the foreplay guys, and he's like, I feel like it's just content guys.
Yeah, but we
Like,
also had stuff like we had to edit the golf show, we had to do all the stuff, so there was stuff I wanted.
Yeah,
to
but
do.
He was sick of your shit. He was sick of you.
No, but you're talking about one. You're talking about like one example of a week where I'm saying I actually agree with you on the overall office structure. Like that's a long term thing. There's only 2 people in this office basically, so that's like you're talking about a week ago. You're talking about a
Literally, I
week
went
ago
out with the
where-
foreplay guys for dinner one night, and the producers. It was great. We had a great time. I love those guys.
You gotta go to that, dude.
And Colin's like, yeah, I don't want to do it. I'm gonna order something in, which is fine. I
Yes, but
completely.
you gotta-
fine.
Could you
gotta
make the
do
argument?
that.
That's when could you make an argument? Maybe he was checked out even then.
No, I think he was checked out. I think he was not. There was a lot going on at that time. I'm not blaming him. But I'm saying Colin also was kind of, for all his stuff, can be a loner at times too, which is fine. I have no problem with that. As I said, you do whatever. I'm just letting you know the invitation's out there. So
Did you find
which
it a
it
little
was,
strange
right?
when he said no? Did you find it a little odd? Like really?
No, I think Colin's thought was like a couple of those nights was just me and Riggs, and I think he's.
Oh,
like,
that's
those guys-
I understand
those guys
that.
are
Not wanting
friends,
that.
it's
I
weird.
understand.
But then he's used the excuse, I don't like Mexican food. Like I'm a picky eater. There's always something you
Get
can
a
get somewhere.
hamburger there. Or
You can always get something, right? You get a taco, just meat and cheese.
Yeah,
no
I think he
onions,
likes to order his Uber Eats in there and lay around, which is on. He's on vacation.
Yeah,
He's not-
or just didn't want to go. Like that's not.
Yeah, right.
But that's part of the job. Like if it's a
No,
group
it's
of
not.
more than 2, yeah, it is. It's like network. You could share ideas.
I don't have,
part of it.
I don't have a problem with it. I'm just saying but this idea that I don't do things like that, even in Illinois, the other time or wherever, it's just like.
I think when you're away, you do. Maybe not when you're here, because you have your own family, and I get all that too.
What do you think? Have
I don't
lunch
know.
with you guys after the show?
That's not. But that's
I'd rather eat
not
my
crazy in
fucking
other
sneaker
jobs.
than do that.
I understand you hate that, but other people would like that.
They get a fucking salary.
Yeah, it's not. You're
Take
just
that!
you're talking one. You're talking like one small instance.
Chris lives in a pretend. You live in a fucking pretend world now.
probably
where
do.
you work right now is a pretend place.
I understand. Oh,
Yeah, so
I
don't-
worked. I had a real job for 20 seconds.
I know,
Even when I had
but-
a real job, I like to go out with the guy. I like that. I enjoy having friends. I like that. It makes me happy.
Who wants to be happy?
I do. I love being happy. It's awesome.
I fucking hate you. Jesus Christ. This is probably a good time for BetterHelp. Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Go to betterhelp.com /Kirk10 today, 10% off your first month. Fill out the questionnaire. Get talking. Give it a shot. Just give therapy a shot. You'll find out things about yourself, about your family. Who knows? Maybe Colin will dig in now that he's got. Well, any job updates?
No new updates. Nothing from yesterday. So
Okay.
So are you like real estate? Are you like the virtual rooms like you did before?
no, like I worked with different people, so I was mostly on the mortgage, like creating content for mortgage companies and things.
What are you
like
going to
that,
do if you're
financial
working
planning.
this new job, right? Let's play it out.
Yeah.
Busy day. Things are going well, but it's noontime. The fellas want to go to lunch and they want to talk. You got to go.
have
Like you
to
can't
go.
work,
Yeah,
right?
guys,
You got to go.
Sorry, the production.
You gotta-
if you
gotta
have-
bullshit with the boys.
No,
right?
if you have something up, but if all the guys are going out and you're able to go,
You know
you should
what?
go.
Bros before bucks. That's what I say.
true.
No,
Yeah, we're not
no.
here to make money.
No, but no, that's
One
part
my
of it, though.
parcel's
You can
bleeding
also-
money. Got guys like Clemmer having 4-hour lunches with these sales guys.
I don't.
probably.
No,
These
I
wet lunches.
I eat
Jesus.
at the office because I like being around people and it's fun. We eat at. Yeah,
Do you ever throw the food up and you having that much fun? Is it like how much fun are you having?
I'm having a blast.
Fun.
I wake up every day. I'm happy to go to work. It's awesome. I'm very lucky. I'm the luckiest
Chris, you're
guy in
also
the
a
world.
content guy with a shit ton of people around you. I'm
Yes.
a nobody.
He's here with me.
He's the guy. I'm a
He's
nobody. Like it means nothing.
But he's here with me. Like, what do you think? What do you think? Like, should I have said to Dave, let's go grab lunch?
I mean, I
Would
don't,
you have wanted me to do that?
no, not if you didn't want to. You have
No,
to.
I don't want to.
But that's you, and that's part of what makes you great.
It's not part of the job.
No, I understand that, but I'm saying from his perspective. Take yourself out of it for a second.
What did I just say about Illinois?
I know, but not when you. That's a rarity. I'm just saying from his perspective. I know from my perspective. That's something that I like to do. You don't.
So if you get a gang of interns in here, say in 2 months, like would that be something where the producer would take out the interns and kind of go over everything? And
No
Absolutely.
problem. I'm happy to pay for that. They can have lunches. Yes, of course.
Okay, so that's kind of a normal work setting lunch where you're not
Absolutely
picking
it is.
around.
Yes, I don't have any. Yeah.
That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. That's all.
That's not the way. Colleen is like, I don't think a super social guy either.
I think you're right.
Like,
I don't know him well
I
enough.
think there's a mask that he's like kind of wacky, loves bars.
Yeah.
But I don't think like he's dying to, unless I'm wrong. By the way, who cares if I
Well,
am
also, yeah,
wrong?
we're talking about limited situations. It just isn't.
Yeah, the show's over. Like, what am I going to have lunch with them?
No, it's fine.
We had before trivia. We had dinner. You found the worst place in Chicago. We had dinner that night.
sucked.
It was absolutely disgraceful. And we didn't say 2 words to each other. We looked at our phones. We had nothing to say.
We actually talked a lot, probably more than that dinner.
We did?
Before, yeah, you were chatty as fuck, and I don't really know why. It was probably just like
Probably
filling
nervous for
time.
the trivia.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's probably true. Which I did win the championship for.
Congratulations.
That's fine. That's no big deal. Thank you, Rico. BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. BetterHelp.com/Kirk10 right now. You have any other questions for Colin?
No, I don't think so. I feel I like Cullinane. I think, but then I also feel like if I lost my job, he'd be playing clips and you guys would be making fun of me. So it's hard for me to be too.
You feel like that would be happening? I can tell you that would be happening.
That's the nature of the business.
But that comes from the top.
Yeah.
But I think
Do you think we're not supposed to play those?
No, you should. No, if I flamed out and I lost my job, it's like, all right, you got to play. That's your job. But I think he would be cackling along. So it's hard for me to be too. Because normally I'd be like, I feel horrible. I don't feel as horrible. Maybe.
But he left. That's the other thing.
That's the thing, right?
Yeah, I mean, like he left. I don't know
Yeah,
how-
but there was nothing he could have said that day. I think even he made a huge argument. I think once your mind's made up, you're not going to
yeah,
change.
that's true. But
you know,
no,
so,
for sure. But I knew that he was feeling that way.
Would you have liked to see him make a pitch, or are you happy that he
No,
laid
he doesn't
down?
feel that way. No, I don't want him to do something he doesn't want to. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want. I say this all the time. Like if somebody doesn't want to be here, I don't want them to be here.
And
It's not good for me. It's not good for them.
When did you pick up on that first? Was it before Plymouth?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
A few weeks before, at least.
I'm surprised you're having him hang around. Oh, and I think
Why?
he's.
You should. I mean, if,
No, and he's doing. It's good that he. But I remember it was with Steve.
But I like
You're
that.
like, just be like. You didn't give Steve. Remember, Steve had that episode, and then he was gone the next day.
right. Yeah.
I was kind of
That's
expecting
different.
that.
Well, yeah, but not even though, because we had to finish the case. We still had the last episode of the case, so there's a lot going on. I think Steve and I were just, I'm not like Dave's leaving. It's whatever. It's fine.
And
And
he
the truth is, like, I mean, but like Steve and I were like, I considered Steve a bigger, like Dave's not as important to me as Steve is.
He wasn't a partner or whatever it was, but
No, certainly
still.
not. But I started the show with him, so
Yeah.
Dave, helped kind of kept the bridge built for a couple of years, and then we'll find somebody else.
So what's the letter grade on Dave? Looking back, on it. I know you said you think you fell a little bit short of expectations.
C+, I'd say.
What do you give yourself, Dave?
I don't know. I'd probably say like a B or B minus or something. I don't know.
I can bump him to a B minus, I guess.
Is this what you thought it was going to be? Like when you signed, is this kind of like how you expected it to go?
Yes and no. I think it was just more.
What's the no part, out of curiosity?
I don't know. I feel like when we had our first conversation, you made it like almost like that I'd just be a button pusher, and I knew that wasn't the case, but that's kind of how it came off, and then it just kind of.
There's just no way I said that.
No,
you weren't
but
going
you
to talk on the show?
No. I knew I would like talking on a microphone, but you made it seem like I don't know, something like I wouldn't just be being like, "Hey, please talk about this today, Kirk." Like you didn't make it seem like that with the job. But I didn't give a shit that it turned into that or anything like that. But it always evolves.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Are you comfortable doing this for the next month?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, you got to show people like this stuff. They can't just walk in blind.
Yeah. I'm
I
happy
mean,
to do
I
it.
think he's good at like teaching and like introducing himself.
Yeah, he's a great teacher. Yeah.
No, but like I think he's good in this role. No,
He looks defeated to me.
he does.
There's nothing.
I know you don't like hearing that. But you look defeated to me. Your
but it's
body
all-
language. I'm just telling. It doesn't.
He didn't before you got here.
I could be completely. I'm sure I could be completely wrong. I'm not saying I'm not wrong. I'm just saying that that's the. It's fine. if it's what-
I am fine, but I can understand how that vibe is being off because it's just also just
Yes, and
different.
Dave and I have talked off the air. Like everything's fine. Like he'll be in Boston. Like it's good. Like I said, I would recommend Dave in 2 seconds to somebody. It'd be nuts to hire him, but I mean, I would do it. Just get him out of here. 2 seconds. What do you think, Montante? You're witnessing the whole thing.
It's tough. I think he's handling it as well as you can.
Are you amazed that there's not a pro Cullinane wave out there?
There is. It's out there.
But not real.
It's not huge.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's not
not
like
huge.
I thought it'd be like 50-50, like when Steve left.
I was
Yeah.
surprised how angry people were.
At Cullinane?
Yeah, I
they
was
hate
like-
him. I don't know why.
Yeah, that seemed weird to me.
Yeah.
That's just the nature of the beast.
I guess, but there's a lot of pro Steve when he left. But I guess when you say you want to leave, I don't know. It's hard to then, I guess.
Yeah, but I mean, the fact that I get why he hasn't said anything like privately that he's like uncomfortable doing this, but I mean, I get why he was
Because
coming
he knows
across.
he'll tell everybody. That's why.
course. Which he didn't say. But I mean, he's doing. I get it. I mean, that thing when he did with Portnoy yesterday, that must have been depleting. I would imagine. Kind of way Portnoy was just,
Depleting is not.
is that not a great
What's the word you're looking for? Meaning what?
defeating? Like depleting. Like it depletes you. Kind of you're just kind of like
Depletes your energy?
just hurts you. It hurts your psyche.
Okay. All right.
Let's not harp on it too. Can I get away with it or?
Deflating?
Yeah, it's probably better.
Okay.
If I go back in time, I would have said that.
Yeah.
But
I'd
kind
like
of
to hire somebody who can speak the English language. Were you raised in a foreign speaking language home or no?
no, but I'm still learning English as we go.
Okay.
But
yeah, listen, it's a process.
hearing hearing Portnoy kind of explain the job and
Deplete to use up the supplier resources of. I mean, it
It kind of fits.
It's not what he's looking for, I don't think.
that's what popped up. I'm just glad I got that out.
Yeah,
but
go ahead.
hearing Portnoy kind of explain the job and how special of an opportunity is and whatnot kind of has been tough because you're on your way out but you're still here. I mean, I get why that would be uncomfortable to hear.
Yeah, I suppose so. No, I understand. Like I like Dave. I want everything to work out for him. So.
If he asked you, said, "Hey, listen, I'm willing to relocate to New York," which I know he wouldn't, but can I get a job? Would you endorse me for like a normal traditional Barstool role, producer there?
Sure, if you want it. I mean, I'd be a little surprised.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think he would ever do it, but do you think Portnoy would grant it or
No. Well, I don't know. Like where? Like if a job opened up? Sure.
like on producing the act or something? Yeah, something opened
If
up.
some job opened up and it was like I think that could happen.
Is he angling for a job not here? What's happening?
No, I think he's giving
That's just a hypothetical. Yeah, he didn't say anything
situation.
for that.
Yeah, I think I don't
Curious.
know. Yeah, sure. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I'd probably be fine at it too. I think this show is different. I mean, the show is just different. Like Dan will go. I love Dan. He's my buddy. He'll take you out to lunch. I'll say that. Dan will go to lunch with you. He's not Kirk Minahan. He's a good guy. He'll have lunch with you. I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm saying it's different. It's a different. Like the Yak, I know they break each other's balls, but it's done like with love.
Right.
Where this is just like it's a war. You jump in here and you fight for a couple hours and you get out.
Yeah, and it's also like the fact that episodes like Sunday that are uncomfortable but yet so compelling. That's
Right.
what makes the show great. Like I get it. I understand. I'm just saying from the other perspective, sometimes it can be a little bit like, oh wow, like I just have no one I can kind of go to with this.
But here's the truth. You know this. So let's just say I was like took Dave out to lunch, say 3 months ago. We had lunch. He said something stupid. Mm-hmm. What would I do the next day?
Oh, you immediately talk about it.
Yeah.
And
So I mean,
shit on him.
it doesn't really.
No, that's what you're absolutely right. So it's just it's
Do you
a
think
different show.
Mike shouldn't say stuff when he's told?
Mike shouldn't?
Like if Dave said, "Look in confidence, like I'm down on Kirk right now." Like should Mike go on the show the next day?
I mean, no. I mean for this show, no.
What would you have done?
I would not say anything. If someone
wouldn't
told me
say
in
anything?
confidence, I wouldn't say
That
anything.
would almost be like putting Blind Mike in a bad spot, though, because he knows he probably should bring it up.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So that's just the show. But if you're doing that on the Yak, it's different. This show, everything's going to be put on air and you're going to talk about it.
Who's your friend? Who's your friend, Dave, the hockey guy? What's his name?
The hockey guy.
Your buddy. What's your buddy's name? We mentioned him on the show a couple of years. The weird guy. The guy. Sully? No, what the hell's his name? You get some friend who played as a kid. I don't know.
Did you guys call him once, maybe?
Yeah, your friend is a kid or something. Who am I talking?
I don't remember the
about?
name
If it's
either.
hockey or not, but the guy, your friend.
My friend Deneen?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just a hockey guy,
Have
just
you
friends
talked to
from
him?
high
Have you talked to him about this?
No, I talked to another buddy about it. Yeah.
Who's that?
My buddy Pat.
What did Pat have to say?
No, Pat kind of gets me and could
He
hear
does?
it. Yeah, like he understands that it just like rolls off my back, and like he was saying the Portnoy thing yesterday, like that wasn't any different than today right now. Like that didn't bother me or anything like that.
No, it wasn't really.
Yeah, so he was just like commenting on that and stuff like that.
What were you saying? What a conversation this must have been.
No, I just said it's weird to go on, it's awkward to go on and talk about stuff like that, but that's part of the
I
gig.
Got you. Yeah, right. Okay, I got you.
I was wondering,
What was
like,
me? What was me conversation?
in private, was that like an eye-opening moment where you're like, fuck, maybe I should have really fought for my job? Maybe like,
I will say, if you have Kirk Minahan and Dave Portnoy saying like, geez, I don't know if this is the best move career-wise, I would at least say maybe these guys know what they're, but
Yeah, how
Dave
would you not
doesn't,
reflect on
think that way. Dave is choosing this career, which is, I wish him well. I don't, it's a weird move to leave Barstool in 2023 to go to the world of infomercials.
I think Clemmer's point is this is a little different than just leaving Barstool. This is two people in an office miles away from any of the corporate thing. We don't talk to really anybody in corporate, so there's nobody around. I think he's saying like this is a subset of the company. So when you just say like you're leaving Barstool,
Well, you are
how much
leaving- you are
I mean
leaving
technically,
Barstool.
but how much am I leaving Barstool when it's literally walking into a Watertown office with just you and me?
Well, it's closing a door on Barstool.
Yeah,
But you understand the discrepancy to some extent. Like you understand there's a difference between.
Yeah, but you
walking
understand the
out
guy.
door
You understand the guy here yesterday is like a friend of mine.
Yeah.
And the second biggest guy of the company is a good friend of mine, and like I'm a pretty big figure at the company.
No, I know.
Like, I mean, you are. Am I overstating my place at Barstool? Like I'm not
No,
I'm not an
it's
insignificant figure of the
like
company.
even taking you out of it though, like look at Dave, when Dave says like you're a crazy person basically for leaving, like that made me stop my tracks, and I'm not you, and I remember where I was when I heard it.
By the way, I'm not even saying that you shouldn't do it. I'm just saying it would give me at least, I would pause and say, geez, is Kirk or Dave, is there something in what they're saying? And if you think about it, you're like, I still want to do it, then you should. By the way, it's over anyway. But I'm saying, like, you don't think any of it's like a mistake?
I don't think leaving this show is a mistake.
Yeah, okay.
I respect you. I respect the show.
Understand that.
I respect the company.
Yeah, I understand that.
But I just think this has run its course, and there's no other way around
But
that.
I think now you're the guy, like, if you ever tried to go back to Barstool, and I would, if Dave said to me, like, let's say you wanted to move to New York and get a job, I would say he should be able to do it. I just wonder if those guys are like, oh, this is the guy who, like, just left Barstool.
But it is what it is. Like,
I get that. I know. I'm just wondering if that's what
He
it's going
can't
to be.
control the narrative.
What do you see? He left in a respectful way too. It's not like
Absolutely.
what he's doing right now is like respect. He wasn't a bitch about it. Like,
Absolutely. Well,
So-
yeah, absolutely.
Depends.
In some ways, but yeah, I have no problem with it. But yeah, but I don't think Dave thinks like that. Like once he does it, he's going to do it. I don't even know what the fuck he's doing. I don't think are you doing the infomercials or are you doing the financial thing?
Well, I'm still working toward that, but I'll be working with hopefully a lot of the clients that I worked with previously, hopefully. So.
Okay, I don't even know what the hell that means.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But also, like,
Well, it's a
I
lot
don't have
easier
my.
it's basically it's another production job for an industry outside of media, I guess you could.
Are you gonna? Is that an independent job? Like, do you have a? Are you making? Is it on your own or is it for somebody?
For somebody.
Okay,
Yeah.
So it's you're gonna work for them and
Yeah,
they're gonna pay.
Well,
you.
I mean, hopefully it's still being worked out. So we'll see.
Right. What are you saying?
No, I'm the same boat you are. I don't really understand that world.
Neither do I.
entirely.
He can make a fortune. I hope
Yeah,
he
I don't
does.
know. Yeah,
I'm
I
rooting
don't
for him. So yeah. What do you have, Montanti? What did you bring to the show today?
not much so far.
Good, I like that. I like that.
Just try to start the show on time. Got ready for the calls coming in, but yeah, no, I'm just glad to be here. Present
Stories, stupid stories.
Well, I reached out to USA to see if
No,
anything intrigued you.
you're on your own. This is you're trying out. I'm not here to help you.
I have a Tucker Ukraine clip, which I'm sure you're fired up to talk about.
Didn't you say you weren't going to do the politics
fuck is
thing
wrong
unless
with
you
you?
brought it up?
This is why I reached out to him and said, "Hey, is there anything?"
And this is why I didn't answer because I was like, I'll see how he does on his own. He's trying out for the job.
I got three more. Will Burge, I guess, who worked at Barstool. I think that was a class act.
Who I never heard of. So he got laid off yesterday or something?
Yeah. I think there were a few layoffs.
Instead of doing instead of putting
days.
out like a little notes app, hey, I'm leaving. Thanks for. He actually put out a nice heartfelt video.
Yeah, he said he has a kid and that's
so
why he
he's not
can't
with-
move or something.
Yeah, because kids can't relocate. Yeah.
Well, I don't blame nothing against Will, but I think he was saying he doesn't live. He's not in New York, so he can't be a content guy.
Correct.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
I imagine it must be a lot harder. I can't imagine trying to do this remote. Like,
It seems like I managed to get in the mix once in a
no,
while.
but you also have like it's a different situation for you.
Yeah, well, sure, I understand. But I'm saying that
You had the number one,
You're saying
radio
it's doable.
show in the world.
Sure, I understand. What's that?
You're saying it's doable. Like there's.
Well, yeah, but I'm not blaming. I don't know Will at all. It's probably really difficult. And like, if it's better for like, I thought it was a very nice video. So I don't know. I don't know what was he a blogger?
I think he had a funny video about like he reacted to a troll and he found the troll. It was a pretty funny video that he did.
You mean like an anti-show like a
Just like a troll online,
online hater,
and he
yeah.
like confronted him.
Oh yeah,
it was pretty
that
funny.
was him. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So we wish him well. No
He was
hard
brought in
feelings.
by Dante, I believe, out of the Chicago
Oh
office.
well, yeah. There you go.
And then I have the All Biz Pete rant from Portnoy, but that was put up at Barstool.
And we had him on talking about that yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yes, yeah. Well, I mean, I try to talk to Dave about that. Like, like if you're Pete, like he's trying to be ambitious. Like, do you want to curb somebody's ambition? And but Portnoy's basically like, yeah. He's like, I don't want him to fucking do anything he can't do. So, which I get. But I think now Dave is. Like, I think we were in like a weird spot for a while where people were doing things they probably shouldn't be doing. I think that's going to stop.
They're running as a business again.
Yeah.
Which
I
is
mean,
which
this
is a
like
good
look,
thing.
this thing tonight was this wouldn't have happened if Dave owned the company.
No.
Like the expense for this is out of control.
It was controlled though, like to some extent.
Yeah, but it's still.
Well, the fact that they're not paying for lodging for anyone, the fact that
they're paying for lodging for people.
I'm sorry, for a lot of people they aren't. I think if this was a couple years ago, it wouldn't be a bus back and forth the same night.
Right. Yeah. That's
So
what I'm
they
saying.
are trying to
Right. Yeah. But
control it to some
flying
level.
in, this is not an expensive night though, with no sponsor. I think if Dave, this
That's
is
big.
This is crazy.
Do you think Portnoy kind of sensed things were kind of coming to an end with Penn, and instead of coming in to fix it, he kind of let it burn so he could come back in and take over the company?
No, I don't
You don't think he played the long game on that? Like,
I think this came together pretty quick.
Yeah, I mean, talking to him on and off the air, I didn't get that. You could be right. I didn't get that.
he's a
sense.
fucking smart guy. I mean,
He's a smart, stupid guy.
yeah.
The ultimate smart, stupid guy. Like I've always said that. The smartest dumb guy I know, the dumbest smart guy I know, for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's, you know.
You guys asked, like, well, I can't imagine a Barstool. Like, imagine Portnoy just parted ways too, same time Penn did. Like, what would that look like? Would that just be Chicago running the
If
show?
Penn was still here?
No, if Penn left and then Portnoy also went separate ways too, like, what would the dynamic look like that? Like, obviously Big Cat steps in and kind of the new hub Chicago?
Well, someone would have owned it in theory.
Yeah, I mean, somebody would have bought it.
Yeah.
And it would have been a disaster, I think. I think that would have been bad. I would not have been happy.
Because then people could have left and then...
Right.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be doing that for 4 more years. I probably would have tried to get out at that point, I think. Yeah.
And that would have been the end of you doing any content?
Probably for them, if Dave's not there and like...
I'm saying you as a whole. Like, are you done doing the Kirk Minahan show? Like, are you going on radio? Or what's the next step for you?
I couldn't imagine doing radio. That's the thing.
You'd be bored out of your mind at home, though. You'd have to,
No,
stay busy.
I'm going to work. I'm not quit. I'm going to work
Main wire? Or?
10 more years, I would think. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, I would probably have gone subscription and just made an okay living. People would go subscribe. It wouldn't be crazy, but people would.
You'd make. I bet you would have. What would you charge a month? $10?
It depends on who's running it. Like I said, Steve wanted to charge $39.99 for the Supreme package for people. I remember Steve literally saying to me, he's like, "These people will pay anything."
By the way, which I think, like, I'm definitely not made of money. I would put $40 a month aside for that for sure.
What? I think you're one of those people. So if you have a couple of thousand people who would do that,
You'd have more than a couple thousand. I'd say you
pay
have
$40 a month.
I would say you'd have between
Gotta get out of here then.
3,000 and 5,000 people doing that.
Pay $40 a month.
I'm pretty sure. If you have,
Fuck, I signed this contract.
I know,
for?
Jerry. I know.
Jesus.
Jerry has good numbers. Jerry Callahan, believe it or not, is doing more than 20,000 listens, right?
Yeah,
So I'm assuming you're doing way more than that.
I think so.
What percentage of your listeners would do $40 a month? I would say at least 20, 25.
To be fair to Jerry, though, I feel like none of his listeners would do that.
Of course, I'm just saying listener wise. I'd say 25%, 1 out of 4 would do.
That's a crazy number.
You have the most like loyal. That's the thing is like
that's a crazy
your audience
number.
is
You have a
so
cult. You don't have
Colleen
an
knows
audience.
that's
You don't
a
have
crazy
you don't have an audience. You have a cult.
40 is a lot.
That's why I think 10. I think that's why I think you do $10 and just have.
I was thinking
80%
like
of people do it.
$7. You know.
Yeah. Oh, inflation.
In
10
2020, when we talked about it, which when we thought we were gone, we talked about it. We had Steve basically got that email list. He did specifically for that reason. We had I think 15,000 people on it, and so I think our argument was if we can get half of those people, if they pay $5-6 a month, we'll continue to have Miltons, we'll continue to do live show, we'll do that crap. Yeah, we could cobble together a living, I think. I don't know, but I would rather do this.
So you would continue to do the show though. So because I mean, like maybe like this time last year, you were saying when you were done, you were done.
Yeah, it was
something
probably
changed.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel reinvigorated. Like I will say this, I keep saying it. I think people are probably sick of hearing me say this.
I could change tomorrow.
No, not that. I cannot tell you how much that ovation in Plymouth meant to me.
Yeah.
I was stunned by it, Chris. Stunned. I announced I was coming back, and the place went. You were there, Montana.
Well, what the fuck? Yeah, well, of course, people are going ballistic
Yeah,
for 4 minutes.
I'm
What did
not
you expect?
surprised. That doesn't surprise me.
It surprised me because like people hear me bitch and moan, and like the people get sick of like they were like really afterwards. People were coming up to me. I was like, this is great. Like I owe these people a lot. People come up to me still. And I don't give enough attention to people. I'll get emails. People, the show keeps me going. This and that. I'm like, you can't even imagine why, but I appreciate it. So I'm going to do it for them and for a lot of money. But we'll see. I don't know. Yeah, and I love working for Dave, and I love Barstool, like Chris does. They've been great to me, like great. Like I mean, literally, I gave out the password to try and sabotage the sales. And I've signed 2 contracts since then. So I know
You became that quick. If someone from Barstool,
I'm lucky I have a good relationship with some of the bigger people at the company,
that helps.
which is lucky.
If somebody from Barstool reached out to you and said, "Hey, I'm working at the HQ, but I love the show. Could I throw my hat in the ring as a producer? I'll move to Boston tomorrow."
Well, if they love the show,
Yeah, that's the biggest prerequisite.
yeah. If they
obviously.
don't like the show, if they don't listen to the show. Nothing against them, but I just think that's a tough. That's.
Do you have any closeted, like, huge KMS people that like in private listen to the show but don't tweet about it or really express it?
Sure, a few at the company, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm only going to take the job, so I don't know. All right, what else? What other stories do you have other than that? What did you just say you had? All business, Pete?
Yes.
Ukraine?
Yes. Tucker on
do you think?
Ukraine.
I worry that his lack of like pop culture knowledge
he's
at
idiot.
all
Yeah, it's
might
absurd.
like the
I don't think he's ever seen the movie. You said, right?
yeah, he doesn't.
No, I actually did. I'm.
Oh, you caught up. You saw a couple
I have,
movies.
like, I have like
I didn't-
fucking 70 plus. I have a lot.
You see over 70 movies now.
I'm a movie buff. I was just going through a list one night. And I've
Wow.
seen
I didn't realize
everything.
that. Over 70?
Yeah,
70?
I've seen
What's
a
the
lot
last
of
one you
movies.
saw in the theater?
Oppenheimer.
Oh, did you like it?
Much like Dave, I was checking my watch.
Yeah,
to
you're
see
not
when I'm
built for-
getting
you're
out.
not- you're not
Hell,
built for
fuck
it,
no,
man.
no. And I was trying to be like.
What
like
row? You weren't sitting in the front row, were you?
No, I was the very last row.
You're
Very
an
last.
idiot. Sorry, yeah.
No.
No, it's not idiotic. It's awesome because you're by yourself. I thought you'd appreciate that. No
That
one
was a-
around you. It's great.
You were literally like this the whole time, right?
Ah, it's not that bad.
The theater I went.
Jeff Lowe was at that screening.
Yeah.
Yes, he sent me a picture of you at the
3 rows.
yeah, he's like, look at this guy. I was like, unbelievable.
Second time I saw it, I loved it.
It's a great movie.
Great movie.
Jay and Silent Bob bought the local theater by me, which is good because it's going out of business. So they now run it. They're putting no money
He means
into
Kevin
it.
Smith, right?
Kevin Smith. I don't know his real name. And the popcorn stunk, so that kind of hurt the experience too. Terrible. I mean, it burned.
Is that Red Bank? Is that
That's in Atlantic Highlands.
Okay.
Their shop is in Red Bank,
Right,
but it's like a
right.
town over.
is it the Jason
Jason Mewes, right?
He it's his ownership as well.
I have no idea. I don't know
Yeah,
anything
they
about it.
both like when the movie.
You know the other
starting-
guy actually talks, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You kind of look like Kevin Smith.
Yeah.
I guess I'll take that.
Oh, he's like skinny now, right?
Yeah, well, he had his heart-
And
he had a heart
doesn't, he
attack.
doesn't look good skinny. He looked very
No,
fat.
he's part of
Yeah.
my group. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like Star Jones.
But yeah, before the movie starts, like they're doing the whole bit, like put your phone away, like it's a whole thing. So it's kind of cool. But yeah, the popcorn sucked.
I don't get the bit.
Like when the movie starts at AMC, they kind of
Yeah.
say
Yeah.
so it's them kind of doing their how I think a lot of people found out that they actually bought it because it was pretty underreported.
I don't know what the bid is.
I'm guessing, before movies, they'll have like, shut your phone off. And I'm guessing Jay and Silent
Oh,
Bob
they come on
do
the
it.
screen.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought you meant they come out and do a whole show. Like every
that'd be
time they
nice.
bring Kevin
Like-
Smith
like
out.
Broadway.
I don't think Jason Mewes is that busy. Maybe you could do that.
Could.
I don't know.
I saw Kevin Smith toured like crazy doing Clerks 3. or
Clerks 3. He was
something.
doing a lot
Yeah.
of, because they didn't get a wide release.
Right, he was
It
doing
was,
theaters like I think he did the State Theater like a couple weeks before we were there.
it got like that classic film. You know how they like do like one night only kind of things?
Well, you should
like,
know- you should
for
know those.
Casablanca and things like
Yes,
that. Yeah,
yeah.
so they did it for this.
What do you think is his biggest movies? Would it be like Dogma or would it be the original Clerks? Or what is it, the mall movie?
Do people know him for best?
Yeah.
Clerks.
Clerks? Okay.
And my part wasn't his biggest box office movie.
No.
but
Yeah.
definitely the movie he's
Yes.
best defined by. And like he's one of those guys. The older you get, the worse his movies are.
This is the first thing I
Does
aged
not-
out of. The very
Yeah.
first movies I
that
aged
does
out
not
of.
hold up whatsoever.
Yeah, when you see, you're like, okay. It's
When
like-
you're 15, they're great.
it's actually worse when he's trying to be like smart,
Yeah.
like an adult, like chasing Amy stuff, or like you're kind of like
Jersey Girl?
Yeah, he's like very.
Jersey Girl is a great
He's a
example.
very
of that.
simple guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clerks is still kind of charming and stupid.
Mallrats is like fun and stupid if you're like set 15.
Right. Yeah. It does not age well. I was never. I liked Clerks. But I was never blown away by it.
I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
I think it's about 100th on my top 100 movies of the 90s.
Where are we on that? Like,
55, Boys in the Hood.
wow. Have you been doing it every week?
I took like it was like 6 weeks where I was just traveling a ton, but I'm back.
That's not like
back.
him.
No.
I just did it last week. It's not like shut the fuck up.
That bothered you so much.
6
yeah.
weeks. Where were you traveling for 6 weeks?
I was all over the place. I was like,
You couldn't write like on your.
I like to
Like his phone?
no,
It's like his
I like
Columbus.
to watch the movies again. I like to try to do a good job with
What's
them.
54? Give us a tease. Give us a hint.
Jim Carrey. I'll give you another hint. You'll get it right.
You already
away.
did Liar Liar, right?
No, I did. It's not on there.
Oh, okay.
Doolittle.
That's not in that. It's not in the 90s.
Okay, disregard.
Milos Forman.
Oh, yeah, not my favorite.
I like that movie.
Yeah, okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
Did you bring a game today?
Of course I did.
Go ahead, Montante. Big moment for him here.
It's not I got it.
You got it pretty quick.
It's not a Mickey Mouse operation.
I was feeling that had to have been set up previously.
I've been thinking about this for an hour, yeah.
Yeah. You're in here today. What do we got?
This game is called Spielberg.
It's called what?
Spielberg.
Okay. Did you like The Fableman?
I did. I didn't like it as much as you.
I
You
loved
really
it.
loved it, right?
Oh, I
I
loved
liked
it.
it a lot.
Yeah, I thought it was fantastic.
B+ for me.
Breaking news reported an hour ago. The Barstool 20th Anniversary Award Show will be streamed tonight pay-per-view for $49.99. Is that a joke or no? Okay, I was like, holy shit, what?
That kind of seems real, though. That's how you know.
Has to be a joke, right? Did you read it, Dave, or no?
I clicked it quick. It looks like, yeah, it's definitely a joke. I
Okay,
believe,
just
yeah.
kidding. I was like, holy shit.
Gotta make money somehow.
Yeah, because they've been advertising this on
$10
Barstool
on
TV.
pay-per-view, though, right? Is what he's saying?
I believe so. You are the second to last award tonight, by the way.
I am?
Yes.
Really?
How do you know
I
that?
just got an email about it.
From who?
The Black Man.
I fist bumped him at the mini golf tournament, which I also won. You're a Minahan. Go ahead. What did Porter say when I'm at one of these events? It goes up like by 1,000. He said yesterday when I'm at the mini golf or at the.
I think it was at least 1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait till you see the Ryder Cup. Holy moly! Go ahead.
I'm excited for that.
That's right.
So I'm going to name the third build star
Okay.
in a Steven Spielberg movie.
This could be tough.
You have to guess the movie. It gets incredibly more difficult as it goes
This
on.
is
I
from me or
have
is this
10
from
here.
This is from me or Montante?
It's for you.
Okay. Can you name a Spielberg movie?
Yeah, E.T.
Can you name another one?
No. Nope.
To be fair, that's probably he's not made many. Have you ever heard of Jaws?
Yes.
Jurassic Park?
Yes.
Schindler's List?
I've heard of it.
Okay. That's him.
Told you I'm a movie buff.
He directed all those movies.
Impressive. Good
Yeah,
resume.
he's had a good career.
That doesn't concern you? Or is that...
Yes, that concerns me. But what am I going to do? Look at that
I don't
empty
know.
face. Look at that. He's just.
I'm guessing a younger person is going to get the pop culture. You want to hire like a 26-year-old, they're not going to know what you know either with that stuff. I mean, no one knows
unless,
like the...
unless it's like just a weirdo,
I could talk about
like a
Forrest Gump.
Castellani or something.
Yeah.
yeah.
I can do Forrest Gump all day.
You can do Forrest Gump.
I love Forrest Gump.
Okay. Who directed it?
Come on. I
you think you do it all day?
I like the movie itself.
He won the Oscar
Who
for
plays
it.
Jenny?
Oh, she was a bitch though in that. Maybe I can't do Forrest Gump
Who
all day.
plays the mom?
I don't know. I know
plays-
Bubblegum Shrimp.
who plays
I know
Forrest Gump?
Lieutenant Dan. Oh, that's Hanks. The
Who plays
pedophile.
Lieutenant Dan? Tom Hanks not pedophile. Don't do that.
Oh,
Jesus God.
Yeah, okay. He's definitely not.
What is
He's not.
What is the proof with that? Like Oprah and all that. What am I missing?
It's on Epstein's list. It's the list. That's why I'm never going to see it. Hanks is on there.
how did you see it?
How do you know that?
It's been leaked.
By
by
who?
who?
The dark webs.
Do you believe that or no?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. Okay. Go ahead.
I'm going to name the third build the third build star of a Steven Spielberg movie. You have to guess the movie. I have 10 of them here. They get incredibly more
Jesus
difficult.
Christ. Go ahead.
At any point, you can yell Spielberg and the game ends. Giving you an out.
Go ahead.
Henry Thomas.
E.T.
Correct.
Who was second build? Peter Coyote?
Peter Coyote. D. Wallace Stone.
Wow.
D. Wallace at the time, I believe.
Right. Oh, I love.
Richard Dreyfuss. Third build, remember.
Yeah, that would be Jaws.
Correct.
Yeah. Was Robert Shaw? Scheider was first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
Rafe Fiennes.
Schindler's List.
Correct. Seth Rogen.
The Fablemans.
Doing very well so far. It's going to get harder.
I would think.
Julia Roberts.
Hook.
All right.
She hated him. Did you ever watch any of that?
No,
that
did she?
footage?
I didn't know that. Oh, really?
She had Barbara Walters thing. He was very critical of her because she was getting divorced at the time or something. There's some clip of her like ripping Spielberg.
Huh.
A movie I don't think I've ever seen.
Not good.
Yeah.
Very weird.
Yeah.
John Goodman.
Always.
Right.
Yeah,
Underrated
okay.
movie. I actually,
That's not a bad
It's
movie.
not great, but
It's
it's
not a bad movie.
What was it? Audrey Hepburn's last performance, right?
Correct.
Starts to get really hard now, I
Yeah.
think. Digimon Hansu.
Jaimin Hunsu is Amistad.
Good job. Allison Duty.
Allison Duty is I loved her. That's Last Crusade.
Very good. I would not have gotten. Now we're in the world where I would not have gotten these.
Yeah, I think I could see where we're going.
Two more left.
It's gonna be tough.
You're doing great.
Yeah, thank you, Chris.
Samantha Morton.
Minority Report.
Jesus. All right, here we go.
This is it?
This is it.
Oh, jeez. I think you're going to go early here on me. Go ahead.
Pete Postlewaite.
BFG? Am I in the right world or no?
Jurassic Park: The Lost World.
Oh, right. Damn it.
I don't even remember him in that movie.
Damn it. Damn it.
Nice job.
Not bad. Damn it. I loved Allison Duty.
I see. I was only 9, so I didn't have So I figured you
She
might
was
get
cute.
that one because
Yeah. She was cute. I liked her. That's a good game. I like that game. How'd you do on that, Montante? Yeah, it works better when Mike's on, stupid.
I did it by myself. I got most right.
Have you seen any of those movies?
Nope.
You never saw E.T.?
Maybe back in the day, I just know it's a thing.
It was. I can't argue that. It wasn't a
it
thing.
was. Yeah, first movie I ever saw in the theaters.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Mine was The Empire Strikes Back.
Oh,
My dad took me, 1980. Yep. Masturbated me. It's a fact.
There you go. Gee, you're very open about that. You're very comfortable
You know who's-
saying these disgusting
You know who's
things.
next to me? You know who blew me? Tom Hanks.
Yeah. How old are you?
I was 5.
Were you?
Yeah. Yep. We were on the island together.
There you go. Yep, confirmed.
Who else is on that island? Oprah.
See, some
I've
weird,
heard.
You know, a weird one people don't talk about is Rudy Gobert was on the island.
He was. Is that before he gave everybody COVID? Didn't he give everybody COVID?
that's
Wasn't
right. He was
Yes.
the guy that started COVID. Yeah.
it's
Okay.
all
He's
intertwined.
on the island.
He's there. Probably tallest guy on the island. We have Oprah there nonstop.
Definitely
We
Oprah.
obviously have the Clintons.
Why was Oprah there? So she's in the Young Boys, you're saying? Or?
She's not anything young. You know?
Okay. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. This is what is this? The Steadman doesn't know about that? Okay.
We got the Obamas, the Bushes.
Who's the biggest lock? Bill Gates, you're saying, is the...
Gates has a residence there. Yeah, he's there nonstop.
Can't really argue the Gates.
But like, you don't believe this stuff, though.
Hook me up to a lie detector. I absolutely believe.
No, I can even hear your
you
voice.
don't believe
you
the
know.
Gates stuff?
Bill,
Gates was there all the time.
I'm sure Bill
Gates'
Gates'
wife
I mean,
left
like the
because of
Tom
that.
Hanks. Like he's just rattling off names.
he doesn't
of
believe Tom
people he
Hanks.
wants.
Yes, I
to-
do.
You do not believe
I'm telling you the truth. I believe Tom Hanks has been to Epstein Island. Absolutely, and has been compromised.
Do you think it's possible some of these people went to Epstein Island and like just like had rich dinners and like flew away? Like it wasn't always that?
I feel like it's one of those things that if you get there, if you like turn it down, you might get whacked. You know, so
Why?
Because you're around shit that could blackmail you and ruin your life.
Do you think Donald Trump went to the island?
No.
Why?
That's weird.
Because he kicked. Well, it's funny.
You're
It's very
such a fucking
it's very, it's
phony.
very well documented. I don't think he has because we would have
kicked
known
him out
about
of
it.
that club?
Why, Mike?
Because we would have known about it.
Because he kicked him out of that club. Because he kicked him out of that
Yeah.
club.
No, not the club. The country club.
The country
The
club,
resort.
yeah.
Yes.
If Donald Trump was still a Democrat, would he have gone to the island?
No, he's a man of integrity. If nothing else. John, you almost got me there.
A lot of pictures with him with Epstein. A lot of pictures.
Yep.
Yeah, like I said this before he kicked him out.
Right. Yeah.
Like I said, we're not trying to do a political show here. So
No, I understand.
What's that Ukraine thing you had again for us?
Yeah, you guys want to go to that?
But the Clintons.
no.
Was Chelsea there?
No, I don't think so. She
Okay.
she looks like she didn't get much sunlight, so I'll say no.
That's true. That's true. But Hillary was there. She's into that?
Oh yeah, she's doing adrenochrome. She's doing it all.
Really?
Yeah, she's into it.
Bill, I have no problem believing Bill Clinton was there. Like none. That I believe.
I mean, at this point, Bill Clinton's like Mike Tyson zone, right?
Spacey?
Oh, please,
Chris,
absolutely.
Chris Tucker?
Yes, he's on the list. You know the list very well.
And I know Chris Tucker was on flights. But then
Yes.
I heard it was a different Chris Tucker. Are you chewing gum?
Yeah, I am. I am. Oh, well, I just had a coffee. I don't want to. I'm trying to
Why?
respect the colony. I don't want to fucking stink him out and eat with coffee breath.
5 feet away from him. Don't chew gum during this show.
I apologize.
What kind of gum?
We went with extra, nice mint extra, peppermint.
Did you see this Holly Saunders story, Colony? No. You know who that is?
Isn't she a former TV person?
Yeah, she's launched
Yeah.
a new sports league called Exposed Sports, which basically be topless women playing golf on like YouTube.
Didn't
or
she
whatever.
complain about something like
Yeah.
sexist and
I think
yeah,
she had like I think she was like in a relationship with
some athlete, right?
no, it was like what's his name? Eric Casillas. Remember him?
Oh,
The-
yeah.
the
He did like
beach-
fantasy
yeah.
sports.
He was like an ESPN radio guy
Yes.
for a while. Yeah.
The name sounds very familiar.
I think that she dated. I forget.
I
Somebody
thought it
told
was
me
someone else who he.
that. I think. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. I could definitely be wrong. But she's now with Oscar De La Hoya.
She was with one of those phony gamblers who sells us picks forever before that too. She's had a weird career since she kind of left the mainstream.
Yeah, she's embraced the sexuality. I think.
yeah.
Which,
I think
hey, I'm
she's
here
fully,
for
She's
that.
fully leaned into it.
Nothing wrong with that. but
She's 100% plastic.
Stefania Bell, I think, was with Eric Casillas. Does that make sense to you?
I don't even know who that is.
She's like did with stuff with Matthew Berry.
Oh, he stinks. What was I going to say? How was the Jerry experience the last few days?
The disaster yesterday.
Yeah.
He's in Maine at his place,
Sure.
and he has terrible Wi-Fi.
He does have, yes.
And I've told him like a handful of times, like he starts getting off to like read stuff. And
Is
the
he
more-
just doing? Is he just? I never listen to a show anymore. Is he just monologue the whole time? Are you talking at all? Or?
I get for every 1,000 words spoken, I'll get 1.5.
Shattuck must be talking today, though.
I don't know. That's the ultimate litmus test. If Shattuck can't speak, then it's just. Although he let Carano just go loose and just do whatever he wanted. So
That's true. What a weird partnership that was.
That was in hindsight very strange.
it was the most
I'm
interesting
happy to-
version of the show, though. So
Yeah, Colin didn't even pay attention to the show.
But I also was the one who said that wouldn't work out, by the way.
Well, great call there,
Thank you.
Dave.
Thank you.
Yeah, but you didn't even listen to the show, right? When you were on it,
No, I listened to the show.
but you didn't say anything, right?
I said some stuff.
Oh, you
I
did?
faked my way through the entire thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. There you go.
Do you ever disagree with anything Jerry says, Mike?
yeah.
And do you say that on air, or you just let him keep going?
I don't go on enough to disagree. Like some of his tweets, I think are just cheese dick and wrong.
Like you don't think that like these fires are real, like right in Hawaii.
I
like,
think the fires are real, the dead bodies are real, but I think maybe a little.
I can't.
Oh, you're asking the questions.
I know,
I think
What happened? So walk me through it.
I think realistically.
Yeah, realistically,
I
walk me
think
through
that lightning. I think it started.
You think lightning?
I think
Go
it
ahead,
started
yeah.
naturally, but I think that
You definitely think
I think the
lightning.
response. I think lightning started, so I don't think that it was arson or anything. But I think that the response to it was delayed
Why?
to kind of push an agenda because you're gonna see BlackRock's gonna be moving in to buy up the land.
Who's moving in?
BlackRock's a big
Oh,
fund,
the-
big
the
firm.
second
Yeah,
word. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Right.
Blackhawk is not moving in.
Okay.
All right, if so you're thinking. And then
Do you think the Obama guy died in his own?
Did you see the clip? No, I think it's a weird coincidence,
I
but
think President Obama decided to murder this guy, and then because he's so
No.
dumb, just made it really public that he died. Like in your world, he would keep it quiet. Like, no one would find
I
the
think
body.
realistically, it's a very bizarre story, but I don't think foul play was involved.
What's the dumbest, or I would think the dumbest conspiracy that you believe?
That I believe? Well, the election was stolen. Is that a conspiracy anymore?
I think people think
Okay,
that.
good,
I'm not
good.
sure I believe it. But
I'm not a flat earther.
You're not sure you believe it?
well, I mean, I think every election shit's dirt.
I'm
on
not-
both sides.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah,
I'm not a flat earther.
Yeah.
I don't have really anything. The moon landing's fake. That's not crazy, right?
No, definitely not.
You've
Of course
fucking
not.
seen that.
You think the moon landing is fake?
Have you seen the
So-
fucking
so
vessel?
Mike,
You think it was real?
You think it was a real? That's the real story.
Of course
here.
it was fake. Yeah, it was on TV.
You think you acknowledge you're not very bright,
Oh yeah, of course.
but yet
It's hard to hide.
you
big
know
theories,
all
though.
of these things that nobody else knows.
I like that Clemmer's upset about this.
It's just,
But
just annoying.
So you think that the moon landing was real?
yes.
And we just lost the ability to go back, and if you see pictures of it, the thing's held there with fucking.
Well, we
duct
did.
tape.
We did go back. though.
But there's like
It
rovers
wasn't the
on
only
Mars
time
right
we
now.
went there.
I get, but you've seen the original thing. It's held together by duct tape. You think that actually got up there? Then they walked around and
Yes.
came back.
Well, okay, explain to me like with Neil Armstrong. Like, so what happens? Like Neil Armstrong signs some contract.
It's a big movie set. Everyone signs non-disclaimers, and they put it out there.
So nobody ever says anything. Like
I
Greatest
agree.
secret ever.
Buzz Aldrin's
well
like
done.
old and crazy. They didn't say anything. He punches guys out. Like he didn't say anything.
No, keeps it to himself.
Nobody does.
Everyone on that set.
Everybody
the
worked at
makeup
NASA?
people. Everyone
Nobody's
is quiet.
ever said
No one said a peep, and if they do,
Wow.
maybe it doesn't get picked up.
By who? Why? What are you talking about?
Because if the media is very controlled, so if they don't want to cover
So somebody wanted to like talk to like USA Today, you think they'd be like, we want they
yeah,
have proof?
I think they would say that.
if they shopped around different media things, they said we have definitive proof the moon landing in '69 was fake. You think everybody would be like,
the people that
No,
control
thanks.
the people that control the media would say not interested.
so somebody who controls all these different media things? Who's that?
So if somebody went on Joe Rogan and did it, it would get buzz, but it would
Who is that?
who's the head honcho?
So
kinda
let's
controlling the pawns?
say that Neil Armstrong's son, I don't even know, Neil Jr., right?
Yeah,
Today has
correct.
definitive proof, has it written down. His dad signed something. He did the video. We have the whole thing, whatever you want. He's shopping it around.
Sure.
You're saying all these places, USA Today, New York Times, Washington Post, Wall Street Journal, NBC, they're all going to say no.
They'd say no thanks. He would go on Joe Rogan. He
Why
would
not just
tell-
go to a different country?
You're nuts. You're
like,
nuts.
and then and have that media there. It would help them if US.
Well, if you got
paid
paid,
to
if
moon
you
landing.
got paid to do a job and keep it top secret, and
If
it was a
Neil
good thing for
Armstrong
the country-
Jr. went on Joe Rogan with no proof and told that story, I'm with you. I think that would happen. But if you had definitive proof,
If he did and they showed-
he would go
I-
on the mainstream. That's
I still don't think that the mainstream would pick it up.
Do you believe that, Colin? No. Does anybody believe
I think
that?
everybody with the mainstream media thing.
See, I hate people like this. Is why I hate people like Montana, because if you doubt it, you're like, oh yeah, you're one of those guys.
Right.
Oh,
No, you
believe
could
it.
have your own.
It's
you
like
have
that.
your own
That's why I
thoughts.
hate
You're-
those
you're a
guys who
sheep.
do that. I hate those guys. The one guy tried to break in here that time. I hate those guys.
What?
The guys you do the thing with.
The conspiracy guys.
Yeah.
What's the show? Elvin and those guys.
Alvin. I didn't know that.
That one guy tried to break in, right?
Oh, that was the weed guy.
No, was it? Whatever. They all suck. Oh, Elvin's okay. He's a nice guy.
That's just what I think. If you have a difference of opinion, no problem.
I know, but it's a crazy thing to say.
Your opinion's still stupid, Mike.
That's fair. And I think your opinion's stupid. So,
But you are stupid.
I say
What an
that.
argument this is.
Yeah. I'm dumb and I have weird thoughts. I apologize.
You're both morons. What do you
Oh
want me
my
to say?
God.
Jesus Christ. All right.
saying it's bizarre. It's disgusting.
That's an absolutely terrible
Well,
drop.
I'm just showing that you can play drum. All right,
Awful drop that was.
how about this? It's more.
It doesn't
There's
make
no
any sense.
news.
All right.
I'm fine with it. It doesn't make any sense.
I kind of enjoy these drops.
Yeah, give me a couple more.
All right.
Autogynephilia.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
I forgot about her.
Gourmet shit.
Did something go? I'm not on these emails, but like Riggs just tweeted how there's a powder keg brewing, and then Ken Jack did this. Like, is there something sent out that I'm not aware of? I hate to sound like Montante, but I know they don't send me put me on emails
Check the old email here.
because sometimes you'll see like 8 Barstool people. You don't have your readers,
I don't.
You have them or no?
No, I have. They're in the hotel.
but you have them. So.
Yeah, I had to get glasses. Yeah,
What
it sucks.
Readers or glasses?
No, I can see fine up close.
Because you kind of squinted there. Chris.
I know. I have to like readjust. Something far away, I'm fucked.
We'll talk about lunch after. It's fine. No big deal. Dave, where do you want to go for lunch today? Today's Wednesday, right? Where do we usually go for lunch?
We usually do halfway. It's just the easiest.
That really bothers you. That really bothers you.
It doesn't bother me.
It does.
That to me, honestly, is crazier than Montante's moon landing.
No, it's not.
Yeah, for me, it is.
That someone would feel that way.
No, that you think I should be taking these guys out
I
to
didn't
lunch.
say that. I never said that. I'm saying what I enjoy more. I didn't say what you
If you,
should
had
do.
if you had this job over the years, would you have said to me like, "Hey, Kirk, can we get lunch?"
Because
today?
I know you.
We had dinner.
We did, and it was a very nice time.
It was, yeah, you gave me COVID, but it was fine.
I did not give you COVID. You gave me COVID.
Is that where you saw the kids movie that day?
No, it was
There's a movie theater right down that street.
it wasn't
that
a kids. It was a Venom 2 or whatever.
That was a good movie.
It was not a good movie. It's horrible.
That was a nice little town.
It was.
You stayed there, right? What
Yeah.
town was that?
I forget now. It was a great town. Had that nice little downtown. Had that nice archway.
That's where we ate the Mexican food right there. It was that town.
Yeah,
What the fuck was the name of that
really walkable.
town? Yes, I ran there. What the hell is
Very
the name
nice.
of it? I don't know. What are you guys doing? What?
Getting ready for calls. Get ahead of it.
Okay. What's on this week's double play?
There's no double play.
You're traveling. What's next week's double play?
No, I told you. I wrote a blog about it. It no longer exists.
What happened?
I think LCB is like
Jeff put the hammer down, huh?
Yeah.
Took his big dick out and knocked you down with it.
No, I'm doing the different show for them. Honestly, when Brandon left, the show just obviously wasn't the same.
I mean, of course, right?
Hey, Brandon, that was a good show.
Yeah, I listened to some of it. I was fine. I don't hate the idea of that show.
It was a fun show.
So what are you doing now?
Working on a new project. Hopefully something next month.
Jeff seems to think you're better in shorter form.
I think
15,
I think
30
it's
seconds,
like
maybe?
company,
Yeah.
short as possible. Company wide, they want stuff in shorter
Oh, for
form.
sure they do. Yeah, I mean, I do understand.
I think that's the way media is going, which
Yeah.
I don't like. I like.
I don't either.
I
but
mean,
it's the way it is.
TikTok generation. Everyone's, no one has the attention span.
Yeah, no. If you spend time with my kids or see, there is 0.0 time for that.
So are there normal movies? Are there 2-hour movies 10 years from now?
yeah, but they might be an alternative though.
Remember, what do you mean 2 hours? Oh, you mean 2 hours being long?
Yeah.
I think you'll see shorter movies pop up.
Yeah, but also there'll be guys. I mean, like I'll be in my 50s, so if there'll be 2-hour movies for guys like me,
Right.
Like now, like there's old people went to see A Man Called Otto, or
yeah.
even 80 for Brady did.
Or even like the Liam Neeson action movies. Those are made for older guys.
Yeah, they can get them on demand. But
Yeah.
yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it was like if you go see like. Although I don't know, like people aren't going to pay movie prices to see a 14-minute movie.
No, I mean maybe they'd be available more like on phones and like more
Like
like.
streaming.
Yeah, that's inevitable.
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't think kids also are going to go to the movie theaters and watch a 45-minute. I think they'll just do it from home.
Right. Well, I think it takes like now for kids with movies. Harry's different. Harry likes horror movies. Like we'll see Insidious or we'll see whatever. But like Kate and her friends, Barbie was a freak. Nothing. I mean, nothing for the next 10 years. And I can't think of anything they would go see.
They saw Barbie, you said? I'm sorry?
Yeah, that group went to see Barbie.
Oh, you saying like it was like a freak thing?
Yeah, that's like
I
a
understand.
once in a,
Yeah.
like it's. I couldn't even tell you that even Oppenheimer in its own way is a phenomenon.
Big time. They're trying to force that Barbieheimer thing.
I mean, forcing it, it's massive
I
success.
know I'm saying, but they're trying to like replicate going forward, like another.
Yeah, I was
thing
saying the
you
other
see
day,
back.
they were talking about whatchamacallit, Saw Patrol.
Yeah,
With,
not-
Paw Patrol and Saw. It's coming out the same day. Which is funny, but like, I don't know who's going to go see it.
Yeah,
Are you a B.O. Boys guy?
I have not listened. I'm sure I would.
You love that show.
I'm sure I would.
I mean, I guess on it twice. They talk about box office.
It sounds awesome.
That movie's made. That podcast is made for you.
I will listen immediately.
I have a movie podcast idea for you, actually.
Really?
Off the air, I'll talk about
I
it.
like that a lot.
How about breakfast tomorrow?
That sounds great.
You're not a big breakfast
Well,
guy.
I have a 7 a.m. train.
I'll take it with you. I'll switch. Does it stop in New Haven?
I don't know. It's the Acela.
Yeah, I think. If it did, I would just take it. I would just turn around.
I'm
and
sure
go
you
back.
would. I'm
Yeah.
sure you'd be. Yeah.
I would love that.
I-
I will take some calls.
It's not bad to like the company
up,
of other
please.
people, Kirk. It's really not the worst thing in the world.
It is though, because then you get burned in the end.
Not always.
Sure.
All right, 603, you're up.
But we didn't even say it yet. What the fuck are you doing?
603, you are not up.
What are you doing?
603 actually might be up.
Shut up. Jesus Christ. I didn't tweet it out. I hate to sound like Jerry and I got all my rules.
Yeah, you get his frustration.
Kirkman Show just tweeted out earlier. I would just fuck around Montante on the producer's job.
Taking out of
True.
context.
That's exactly what you said. But
You did say that.
Yeah, but little.
what do you miss most about living here in New Hampshire and everything?
I guess having my friends and family nearby, but I don't miss it a ton. My wife's very happy in New
So
York
the
City.
4-hour commute or no?
No, I'm in Roosevelt Island.
Okay. Yeah, I know
which
that.
is
That's not a bad spot.
It's awesome. So I'm at work in 25 minutes, which has helped out a lot.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I like those New York videos.
Thanks,
I
yeah.
watched the Ghostbusters one.
Yeah.
It was good.
How many more do you like have to go? Eventually it's going to dry up, right?
No, not New
No,
York.
New
That's,
York City? No.
that's the beauty of it.
That's
Yeah, good spot to do it.
I'll probably start doing more of them.
How much do you
You
know?
should do
like,
where I want to see where Michael Corleone shot the cop.
Oh yeah, the Italian restaurant.
Yeah.
yeah, that's a great one.
There you go.
Can we take calls?
Anything else I can do other than give content to everybody else? Jesus Christ. Why don't we have dinner there after?
We could do it together. How much fun would that be? See, I enjoy your company. I would hang out with you. You do not enjoy my company.
So
you
I
do
don't
not
enjoy your company. I don't.
It's fun to have friends.
Would you rather go to lunch with your who are your two best friends? Like men best friends.
Brian and Ethan.
Brian and Ethan.
Yeah.
Your old co-host on
On New Hampshire Cast.
Yes, Ethan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brian, would you rather go to lunch with Brian and Ethan or go by yourself with like a good book?
Oh, Brian Ethan.
Oh my god.
That'd be such a great time. Those are my best
Fucking
friends.
mind.
No, that's normal, Kirk. You're out of your mind.
I would say yes.
I'll go when I go to lunch now.
Of people
When I go to lunch now, I'll say this is a place I go. I have a nice cup of soup I like. I will bring these from my car and not even listen to anything, just so nobody will come up and say hi to me. Like I don't.
But you have to understand that's just you.
I think I'm
For
right.
the
And everyone
most
else is wrong. I know.
That's
fine.
No, but I think everybody else is like quote unquote right, but you also enjoy that. That's what you like. That's fine. Like I like playing the baseball simulator. No one else does.
But also,
I know I'm weird, but that's okay. That's what I like.
But like tonight, I'll see a bunch of people I like. I'll have a good time.
Yeah.
But
I don't want to do it every day.
That's what I'm saying.
No. I had a great time. Went to the Ryder Cup, like I said. Hung out with them, had dinner with those guys. I'm sure they're all like, geez, Kirk's like, has a good time.
Yeah. Could you do like every 6 weeks is like probably the...
No, that's too much.
Really?
Every 6 weeks.
What am I going to do? What are we going to talk about? I talk all day for this job.
I like hanging out with the guys like every week.
What guys?
The guys at the office. We all have fun.
Who's your outside work crew? Who you having seltzers with?
I don't drink seltzers.
Hard seltzers.
No.
Who's your
Sorry,
best friend at
ciders.
Barstool? My best friend at Barstool is Riggs.
I don't know. Nick and I get along really well. I'm gonna
Great guy.
miss him a lot when he goes. KB's awesome.
KB's a great guy. Hope he's doing all right.
John Rich and I get along really well. We'll start at the same
Good guy.
time.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Huge talent.
Vibs is a good guy. A lot of people there. Brandon, when he was there, we had a lot of fun doing baseball. He wouldn't like hang out, but he'd do stuff in the office.
He's a weird guy too.
Tommy Smokes is awesome.
Great guy.
They're all like really good people. So it's awesome, and I
Who is Vibs?
enjoy hanging out with him. Vibs is lowering the bar.
He's good.
Oh yeah. I know him. He seems like a nice guy.
Yeah, he is.
It's a nice little thing to have and a creative idea that's kind of gone well.
What's that?
Lowering the bar thing, they eat gross stuff.
So like eat weird food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't
Although
do
that's
that.
kind of, I feel like they're kind of running low on that because now they're like doing like candy and shit.
No, he does. He
we
does a lot of.
don't need a deep dive.
We just did like pig knuckles.
I don't. Nobody cares. I mean, people care there. I'm saying.
No, it's good.
Nobody
It's a good
cares.
show, yeah.
He's a nice kid.
Yeah.
Hello.
All right, 6:03 you're up.
Jesus Christ. Lowering the bar wrap up show with fucking Montante.
Marty's a good guy.
Hello. I mean, he took him a while to reach out to me.
Billboard chart guy, how are
Just
you?
saying.
He was. That's one of the first things he said was, "I appreciate Kirk" when I got hired at Barstool. So
Yeah. Well, you better kiss the ring tonight. Hello. Who's this? I'm sorry.
Billboard chart guy, good morning.
Oh, good morning,
Wow.
Billboard Shark Guy. How are you?
It's great to talk to you guys again. I wanted to wish Dave all the best and thank him for all the support, and I hope that he stays in the world in some form.
It's very kind of you, Billboard Chart Guy.
I don't think he'll be doing that. It seems like he's moved on, Chris. To me, I don't know.
who, Dave?
Yeah.
Well, he said he kind of said he has.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
in fairness,
okay.
and you say you have.
Yes,
too.
but I'm saying
So
for him to stay in the world, I think is difficult.
I could see him coming back in a few months in ways.
I hope so.
I wanted to stay in the world, and you threw me out of the Wilbur. So
Well, you're in the world. Yeah.
am I back in the world
Yeah,
now?
for now, you're until you
For
fuck
now.
up again.
What am I going to do that fucks us? It's so bad.
Trivia.
Trivia's a fuck.
Yeah. So if I get used as a lifeline again against you,
Against me, you have to say no. You have to say
why?
Because
I
have
get
the-
used against Dave.
Chris,
I get used against Kevin.
Chris,
no
yeah,
one else cares.
But I'm the reason why you have that job. like legitimately
1000%.
Like that's not even an argument.
Not even an argument.
I'm not saying you're not doing a good job, but like without me, so that's
I would never have had that chance.
That's why. There's your answer. There's your answer.
But by the way, you can not say no, but you have to know what's coming for you.
There's your answer. You want your answer. There's your answer.
So that would,
Like, hey, for that, I said it the day after. I said on the show, I said, what you should have said was, Brandon, I get it, but hey, listen, I know this means a lot to Kirk. I'm on my own now. That's fine, but I owe Kirk this at least.
if that means that much to you, I will do that moving forward.
You must know that means that much.
I didn't know you were going to react like that. No, I didn't.
I was going to react like that?
No, that's crazy. You know the scouting report on
Chris,
Chris.
you're nuts. Then if you don't think that, you're fucking crazy.
You know,
you're
you
fucking
did, you
crazy.
did know that
You're
because
fucking
that's why you were nervous to answer in the first place.
I wasn't nervous. I didn't know the answer, you dumb fuck. I heard you say that on here, too.
You were fucking if you know I was going to react like that, you are.
I knew. I thought you might be upset. I didn't know you were going to threaten to kill me and then kill yourself. So that I didn't expect that. I'll say that.
Those are the rules going forward.
That's fine. If Kirk, I would not.
You did
even be able to sniff having a job there. I can't.
No shit.
I would. The idea that I was even here at all was awesome. If
Correct. That's what I'm saying.
If that's the thank you want, I will gladly do that. But
Shut up, Montante.
Shut the fuck.
Fucking retard.
Moron.
Jesus Christ, you're so dumb.
But
what's that even do with anything? What's the news?
It's big news. You got him the job. Big news. No kidding.
Fuck. What is fucking wrong with you? What is the worst drop of all? The only drop you have? Just play another drop right now. Go ahead. Hold on. Don't do it. Chris, say the thing again about how 1,000%.
If that's what means so much to you, then I will do that moving forward.
No, that's not. No, it's a different drop. Do a different drop.
I just did big news. You want to get sexual?
That means not talented.
Is that good for you?
That's one of my favorite drops of all time.
I mean, that's a fair complaint.
I just like that Jim Browdy is so. He's so disgusted by Mutt. He's just not talented.
I don't know that's who it was about.
Are you enjoying hearing Mutt on the show again?
Yes.
Yeah, it's fun to have Mutt.
I've never met Mutt, which is bizarre.
Right, you've not been part of the. All right, yeah. That's the thing with the show keeps rolling.
I want to meet him.
No Julie, no Mutt.
I met Julie at a Mets game.
Oh, you did?
Yes. One of the Barstool to Parks, she was there. There were a few Mets fans there.
Did you say she was a fan of yours?
I think she was a fan of mine.
Were you and I in a good spot at that point?
She did. It was right before we taped.
Wait a minute.
Well, hang on.
Dave, you getting this or no?
I'm listening.
Okay.
All right.
Just get the dates down.
So she came to
do
Mets,
something, Dave. Yeah,
she came to the Mets thing in a Kirk Minahan shirt with two other Minifans.
Okay.
They said they were representing the show, which is it's fine. And then she was very pleasant. She did not know that we were going to tape the thing that we taped in New York.
Right.
It was right before that.
Did we make some bet about the Mets this year where you said they were going to be great or something?
The year before that,
Gotcha.
which in theory you lost that bet, so you owe me something.
Okay, we went double or nothing. Go ahead.
Yeah, no. And
team.
yeah,
Jesus.
but she said, it was a very nice conversation. She was very pleasant.
She's very nice. Yeah. All right. Anyway, go ahead. Billboard Shark Guy.
He's gone.
Did you hang up on him?
I dropped him.
Why?
What?
His call went stale.
He plays a game, you shithead.
Call back, Bill. That's my apologies.
Dave, what's
He went stale for 3 minutes.
Dave, what grade would
we
you
were
give?
talking.
What grade would you give Montante so far? Honestly.
C+.
Okay, you know what that means.
Better than I did in high school, so I'll take it.
That's like hey, you were last year class, right?
Dead last. It was a star-studded class for what it's worth.
Hey, who was it?
Charlie Puth, superstar,
And the girl from Superbad, right?
She was a grade above me.
Oh, okay.
Which girl?
We had
One of the girls who
Midori.
not Superbad. I'm sorry.
Bad Boys or whatever.
No.
Not Bad Boys.
Yeah, Bad Boys. You got it. Good Boys.
Martin Lawrence. Yeah,
Exact
Good Boys.
opposite. Yeah.
Yeah, my pie.
You were close.
And then we had a
So
silver
hold
medal
on.
swimmer.
Okay, hold on.
then-
So you are officially saying fine. You are not a caller friend when you play against the. Can you tell the commissioner that?
I'll tell everyone that.
No, just tell if you.
I'll tell Jeff, I guess. Yeah, I'll tell everyone. I will not be using phone for anything. And with that, now is that enough?
Yeah, till next thing. Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah, that's the thing. It's going to keep.
Of course
I feel
it
like
is.
distortion is going to keep.
Of course it is.
I'm only going to bend so far. I mean, it just.
You're nipping that in the butt. Let it happen organically. So he's put in the spot, and he actually has to turn it down.
Oh, that will happen.
And I'll say no.
We'll see.
If that's the thing, but
There are people.
there's
at
not
Bar-
any
there are
multiple
people
things.
at Barstool now. Chris feels like he owes more to than me.
That's not true.
It's fine. Don't worry.
That's not.
I won't get
that-
it. It's
so
fine.
no, this is
It's fine.
once again
It's
what you
fine.
do. You say these weird things that aren't true.
It's not going to bother you. It's fine. Let's
It's
keep
not
going.
true. It's a fucking lie.
Okay,
You know it's a lie.
that's what you think.
You know
Fine.
I don't feel that way. You're full of shit.
You never said anything to me privately about it.
About what?
Just to thank me. Right?
Yeah, because you don't want to associate with me privately as I throw the mic in the
That
ground.
is true. Hello.
914.
Karama really hates us. Jesus, that was an awkward phone call.
I don't think he's
I
happy.
just want
with
to
that.
say I love Clemmer, bro.
Yeah,
Thank you, Clemmer, for coming on.
Thank
That's
you.
it.
Thank you.
we all love him. Of course, he's always welcome here.
Until I fuck up again.
Huge part of the show. Big part of the show history, Clemmer. Hello. John, before Carabas came back. Jesus
Hey, Kirk.
Christ. Fucking, what shows he going to be on today? Jesus, Ellie Schnitt? It's unbelievable. Will she be there tonight?
I don't
I think she's in enemy territory.
think so.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't heard anything. I haven't heard too many other.
Jared's going to be there.
Yeah, I heard that. I don't know if I heard anybody else.
I don't even know where I'm sitting. I don't know anything.
I don't know. I guess there's a red carpet and we walk in and then
Right, there is. Yeah,
our seats labeled.
I think Pat and Joey are doing the red carpet, I was told.
Okay.
Which is good.
That'd be funny.
I
Joey-
love those
yeah,
guys.
Joey and Pat are
You
very
kind of
funny.
look like Joey, too.
I'll take that. He's a good-looking man.
People
Yeah.
often say Joey and Dan look alike.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. I love those guys.
You could say
Joey-
that Joey probably saved Pat's career.
Oh, for sure. Joey showed me how to rig the air conditioning in West Virginia. In my hotel room. He's in my we shared some time together. Hello.
Hey, Kirk, little trivia question for you.
Sure.
All right. What do Kendall Jenner, porn star Lana Rhodes, and Dan Rappaport have in common?
I can't believe those two have fucked Matt Fitzpatrick. That seems impossible to me. Oh, Blake Griffin. They blew Blake Griffin.
Yes, they've all had Blake Griffin's penis in their
Yes.
mouth.
Good. I knew I got there. Thank you. I will say this, Dave. I'd be curious for you to take this. Are you loaded up, Montante?
Load it up.
What's your take, Dave, on the foreplay guys? Where I think justifiably upset at, pardon my take, for the Breaking 100 thing. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't now the foreplay guys kind of taking pardon my takes Blake Griffith territory yesterday by doing that video? That's a pardon my take guy.
That's
right?
a new project who's in the Barstool world. I feel like you give a little leniency to that, just because they're trying to build something new.
See what I'm saying, though?
Yeah.
If they wanted to be
That's
petty,
definitely-
I'd be petty.
You
They're
could
not,
be petty about
they're
it.
not going to be petty about it.
You could be
At least
petty
not publicly.
Who do you hate the most at Barstool you're going to see today? Besides K. Marco.
I mean, I hate K.
No, remove K. Marco. It doesn't count.
I don't like. The enemies are kind of gone.
I know.
I don't like the young lady who is the microdosing trivia team.
Oh, Maddie.
What's her name?
Mad Dog.
Yeah. Was like humorless during the trivia, and then when I saw her last time, she pretended to like vomit. Like she didn't see me. Like she did that thing.
Yeah, I don't.
And I beat her, and I was like, "Hey, great job."
I
She's
saw
like,
that.
"Oh yeah, for a woman."
Yeah.
Oh, did you see that?
I saw that. Yeah.
So
I like her a lot, but like
I'm sure
that's not like that whole thing wasn't great. I don't know. I'm guessing she's never listened to the show.
Oh yeah, no, I don't. I'm
so
not
it's
saying,
like, how can you?
But you're asking me a question.
No,
I'm like,
no,
I don't like her. Like she doesn't
no,
like me.
I mean, I wish she'd listen to the show and give it a chance before she judged.
She's a zero. Like it doesn't like matter.
If she listened to one show, it wouldn't change her opinion. She would still have the same.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
By the way, I get along really. I was at the golf thing with Arian Foster. He was great. I almost called him Deshaun Foster. Arian Foster. He was great.
Yeah,
like, he's a nice guy, and the other kid seems super sensitive too. But on that team, the
Matt
fat
Pearson.
kid.
No, who else is on that team? I forget.
Yeah.
Oh, Big T. Yeah.
Where are you at with speaking of Big
He's in
Ev?
Chicago now.
I don't.
Was that overall playful, or was he actually kind of pissed off?
No, he was definitely pissed off. Yeah. No, I'm fine. I have no issues with him. I liked it. He let it out, and then we're good. If I was trying to say, I'd be good.
And you respect that he kind of actually he
No
didn't take
problem
it.
at all.
Good.
No problem at all. No. Great move to trade him
Yeah, definitely good move.
on the title. I got to think we're the betting favorites next year.
Well, one of your teammates is retiring.
That's
So,
true.
I mean, what are you going to do there?
That's true. It's true. Sad to think of him on that bus today.
He's taking the bus, right?
He is taking the
Yeah.
bus. I feel like he's bigger than that. Maybe not. I don't know. Hello.
Well, it's not about big. It's just like who can. It's some. You had to pay your own way. I guess was the thing. Some people didn't want to do that.
They just turn around after.
That's a bad look, though. I feel like you got to show face
Show face where?
at the event. Pay your own way to go to the event.
If you live in like Oregon or something,
People are.
No, but-
I don't know any. I only know of like two people that aren't going. Both have very valid reasons.
Okay, so no one's just choosing not to go.
No, people are going. People were just choosing to do the bus or pay their own way.
Gotcha.
I'd pay my.
I chose to pay my own way.
pay my
Yeah.
own way.
But
Good move.
some people. I'm also 43 and don't want to sit in a bus for 10 hours.
Stu Finer's like 80.
I don't understand.
He's insane. He'll be-
Stu Feiner does things very differently
He'll
than
be
I
on
do.
drugs.
Yeah, he's smoking weed.
Yeah.
Be party
Is
bus.
Frank on the bus?
Yes.
Jesus. You said that. That's a wild bus.
I-
Although Frank could be super quiet for a
No,
while. too.
Frank is-
Where
yeah.
Stu's going to be like, running around. Like
Frank and I did a 20-hour road trip back and forth, 40 hours in the car with him to back and forth Miami. He's perfectly fine in a car. He's good company.
Is he a chatter?
Not as much as you think. And you actually like it a lot. He knows tons of 80s movies, tons of 80s music.
Are you in?
Frank doesn't like me. I don't know what that's about, but we have no.
Well, you've been mean about him.
Couple heart attack jokes.
You made fun of Frank for like 2 straight years.
No, but like, I don't
that
think
guy's speaking German.
I don't think he even knows that though.
I don't know. I'm sure he's more aware than you think.
Yeah,
I mean, he's tagged in clips. Like,
I know, but
he
doesn't-
sees shit.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I mean,
I think you guys would actually get along. You guys have similar memories with nostalgia.
Yeah, he's doing great. Hello.
Kirk, it's Dan. What's up?
Oh, geez, Dan, you just a tough call there, buddy.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. What a bunch of absolute losers you have in that studio today. Huh?
No one's denying that, Dan. Nobody. Think he'll be there? Are you gonna be there tonight, Dan?
Fuck yeah, I'll be there.
Okay, good. Go ahead.
Bringing some Molly. You want to get down?
No, I'm okay at my age. I don't think that's great.
I just want to talk about what an absolute pussy Cullinane is.
Sure, Dave. Go ahead. Do you want to respond, Dan?
Imagine him trying to exist in the real world.
Maybe. Well, we're about to find out. I think.
Yeah, it's been done before.
I mean, has it really been done? Have you ever gone to an office 40 hours a week?
Yes, I have.
I don't know about that.
You fucking cunt.
Oh, see,
Go on, but go on, Big Dan Dick.
See,
Big Dan Rappaport.
Did you just call him Big Dan Dick?
Big Dick Dan, whatever his name was.
Over and fucking
Have you been
do
listening?
have a
Have you been
little
listening
fight
how
in
it went out? How it went on? We basically said that I said it ran its course. So I agree with a lot of things Kirk has said. So rolling over to you
Your
is
trigger to you,
absurd.
though?
No, but it's
Oh,
yeah,
Kirky,
but we've been doing
give
it for
to
3
me, Kirky,
days,
give it to
which
me,
is fine. But
Kirky.
he's not listening.
Oh, Kirky.
I feel like he's also able to get some anger out that maybe he wouldn't have
Toward me?
No, toward the callers.
Yes, right.
Like
yeah.
now, well,
Callers.
no, but I
He's
mean,
Big Dick Dan Rappaport or whatever.
but
That's
no,
like
but
his
now,
shtick.
well, you just made my point for me.
Yeah, but you're not being playful though. You're angry.
yeah.
Oh, but it's like fun to be a dick.
I get it,
Big
but-
Dick
oh,
Dan
no,
Rappaport.
yeah.
But you're also
But I
angry.
wouldn't be a
But
dick
you're-
to Billboard chart guy.
But that's what I'm saying.
He's
Not
kind.
real anger though. But Billboard Shark guy would be like that toward you though.
Right.
But
Being
you're
aggressive to
scared
the
of
mean
Kirk, so
callers.
You're willing to come at
Oh,
me.
well, I think it's like I don't care. I
Well,
guess.
the Big Dick Dan Rappaport, you
Okay,
can't be
go on.
sensitive
Yeah.
either though. You can't be sensitive. You're gonna be an asshole. You got to take it.
You roll over, you let Kirk rub your belly. You say, "Oh no, I'm sorry, Kirky."
What happened to you being funny, Dan? What happened? What's wrong with you?
I didn't help the situation.
Why are you so mad at calling?
I'm in a tough place.
Yeah, what's wrong with you? What's going on?
I'm a little down. I'm down in the dumps, Dan Rappaport, lately.
I'm sorry, Dan. Well, hang in there. Your video with Blake Griffin was tremendous. Hello. You met Dan Rappaport yet?
Yes.
Good morning.
Yeah. Hello. He hates me, by the way. Hello.
Does he really hate you?
Quick question for
Yep.
you, Kirk.
Can't blame him, though.
Before that, though, you notice a little hostility from Clemmer towards Montante?
Yes. I don't know what that.
I don't pick up
I think
on
that's-
that at
I think
all,
that's
definitely.
about.
I think-
I think it's about that chat that you talked about. What was that?
Yeah, you got very mad. I'm like,
What happened? There was some.
Yeah, so we're in the fantasy baseball thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which Clever's too big for now. Right?
No, not at all. I joined it and I played.
Right.
did you play?
I did. I beat you one week, so the thing actually this is a point for him being a producer.
Okay.
He showed really good snake producer tendencies there. It's
important.
He leaked that.
Yep.
You know, it was like, hey, this is happening. When it wasn't about being friendly, you could have just like DM me and be like, hey, man.
He is
But like,
Jesus.
but that's why he might be good for this job.
He seemed very upset about it.
It's just a group with friends. And it's like, all right, I guess everything's public. All right, fine.
One of my favorite.
You left all these Minifan groups though.
I've left all of them, I think, now, because all of them would like leak shit. It's like, all right, I guess.
Well, you have to. You turned your back on the show.
I
That's how
never
it
turned my
works.
back on the show. You turned your back on me.
Yeah, but you make it seem like because I said that you turn your back on the show that those people then feel the same way I do. I'm sure they have their own minds and their own thoughts.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, no, I don't know what.
It's just what remarkable coincidence, I guess.
What were you saying?
Of course.
Montante?
No, I was saying I like Chris when he gets mad.
I think it's funny when he gets
people.
mad.
People like you. DM like, "Hey, you're a cocksucker. Fuck you." He's like, "Hey, you're really weird." Like, all right.
That's your message?
Yeah. When you
Hey,
really
really
call
weird.
people strange,
Well,
or
he
weird.
is really weird.
I'm like, you're a really weird. Yeah, you're a really weird person.
No
I
shit.
think
That's a hat. Like, no kidding, Montante. Look at him. He's fucking
Yes.
30. He looks like he's 90.
I just want to remind him.
Okay. Are you aware now that you're weird?
Yeah, I'm fully aware.
Well, the
Not
bad-
the
you
bride
don't
is
like
a little
Montante.
strange.
No, I do. I
You
like,
don't. You can just say you don't like him.
No, I do
Yeah.
like him. That's what
Do you
pisses-
believe that or no?
I think he does.
No, that's what
Do you
pissed
like
me
him?
off.
Yeah, I like him way more than I did a year ago.
Clemmer's all right. He's
Why didn't you
okay.
like me a year ago?
Huh? Because I know, like I said, it's group think here.
Yeah, no shit.
You know, boss says don't like
How
him.
do you
I'm
feel
out.
about that? Not having your own mind.
Oh God, he spun that back into
Wait,
the.
you want
that was good.
to find some old tweets?
You absolutely did not have your own mind when you were just a Minifan.
You want to find some old tweets of Clemmer? I'm sure tweeting at the Globe saying "fuck you" or whatever. I'm
The
sure.
Globe did
Yeah.
something wrong. I wasn't going at people. The Globe did something
You just went
wrong.
after Pete Abraham the other day, didn't you?
Fuck him.
What happened? What was that?
He was saying, why does Twitter want to
like Jerry
charge
Seinfeld,
more
right?
money for this? And I was like, you're literally working for something that has a paywall. Like, and then he came back,
Bam, bam.
No, but the best was he came back just, I'm doing a service. Like,
is
we're
doing a
doing a
service.
service. And then I just went after him.
Jesus.
But that's different than going after someone that I never had drinks with Pete Abraham, never hung out with Pete Abraham. Like, I felt like some of it was so personal, people that I thought were my
Drinks with
friends.
Montante?
Yeah.
We actually have, and the
Oh,
first one,
of course, the two
live
of you.
show
Yeah,
in,
that's just the law of averages. Yeah.
That was what made me upset. Like, when people I thought were my friends did it, it hurt. If it's a rando, like, anonymous
This is after
person,
the
I don't
trivia
care.
thing?
After the trivia. No, before, I think. Oh, no, what?
When you gave Brandon the answer, is that what you're saying?
It was before. Whenever it's post Wilbur, it's all runs together in my mind.
That's a great. You getting booed at the Wilbur's a great moment, though.
I don't mind getting booed. That's funny.
Yeah,
but
that's
like,
what I'm saying.
you
It's a great
screaming at me bummed me out. I was like,
I didn't
that
scream
sucks.
at you.
It's on tape.
Dave, did I scream at him in that room? I definitely did not.
It was not screaming,
No,
but
I
it was
said-
it was
no.
severe
No, it
disappointment.
was get out of here. It wasn't screaming.
You were mad at me.
Oh, yes.
But you're lying. But you just said I was screaming. I was not screaming.
I did. Well, I interpreted it wrong, but it is on
Interpreted
tape.
it-
You yelled at me.
No, I didn't. I said just get the fuck out of here. I did. Honestly, when I'm quieter like that, I'm angry.
I've never seen you like that way, and that made me really sad. I know, I sound like Dale Hunter. And then I said, fuck.
And that made me sad.
And that made me sad. But it did, though, because I was like, I like this guy, respect this guy a lot, and I admire this guy. This guy got me the job. The most important
thing is even during all that stuff, when Portnoy ever reached out to me, I was like, he should have the job. That's all that matters.
Well, I'd already been hired at that point.
I know, but even if somebody was like, is he, whatever, I was like, oh, I'm sure he's doing a good job.
I don't know. That bummed me out.
I appreciate the honesty. Good.
Pussy. Hello. We're talking about Manscaped in a moment. Hello.
So my question is, the other day when you said Alicia reminded you of the cousin you hated, is that cousin Danielle?
I mean, that might not be the worst guess you've ever had, but I'm not going to get specific.
All right, thanks. Enjoying the show. Montante's great.
Well, leave everyone alone is my advice for that. But yes. They loaded up Montante, I presume?
They are loaded up. Eat full.
All right, Manscaped 1 second. What? Well, hold on, Colby. That's fine, Montante.
He's gone.
You don't have to hang up.
You don't have to hang up.
I did. I got a quick trigger. Call back.
Call back.
I don't think you said
Today wasn't his day, okay?
Who, your day?
Well, 2 people's day.
2 people's day. Is that a national holiday?
It might be.
2 people's day. Manscaped, you get 20% off free shipping at manscaped.com. Where's the code? Code Minahan, M-I-N-I-H-A-N-E. I thought the other day, Clemmer, my son Harry was doing some work for the plays at school, and he was doing some behind-the-scenes stuff. He said, I might want to do that for a living.
Oh, wow, like my dad.
I said, I know somebody. I almost said I have a friend, but I actually corrected myself in my head. I did.
You could say that. It's okay.
But I like knowing that I didn't. Yep. I remember thinking of you then, thinking of me correcting it, so it felt good.
And that made you happy.
It made me happy. See, I was happy. Don't you like when I'm happy?
I do, I guess.
Well, I was happy.
Yeah.
So the guy I know, his dad did that for a while in big shows in New York, right?
Yeah.
Like what? Like
Marriott Marquis Theater? In New
yes,
York?
Of course.
The very first show they opened, it was Me and My Girl. And my dad worked that show until we moved to New Hampshire, which is a long-running show. Won Tonys for Best Actor, Best Actress, but and he was at Radio City Music Hall for 15 years.
Yeah. And what would he do?
Stagehand, pulling rope at Radio City, and also just helping with concerts that came in the 80s.
Yeah.
So like sets like for Grateful Dead or
So I could have hired him basically from
Starship
live shows.
He would have been incredible. Yeah. He's he might not return your calls now, but
he would have got a bigger screen than Colin Day with it. Is your point?
Yes, he would have. Yeah. I have questions about the Plymouth Theater.
We'll get there in a second.
Okay.
Manscaped.com, code Minahan, 20% off. Oh, Montante's a beard guy. How about the male private area?
I'll show you if you ask and you want me to prove it. I'm
No,
clean.
no,
I'm clean down there.
I was asking.
I'm clean down there. I can
Thanks to
prove it.
Manscaped, right?
Yes, correct. I actually do like Manscaped.
There you go. What do you mean you actually like it?
No, it's not one of those.
Hey, what was that head
It's not.
shaking right
It's
there?
not a fugazi ad. I'm being honest. I have Manscaped and I like it.
He's the producer's not afraid to tell the truth.
Yeah, edgy.
Jesus Christ. Manscaped.com. Use code MINIHANE, 20% off at Manscaped. Hello, caller. We'll take a couple calls and then we'll go back and forth. They'll load up the clamorous questions of a Plymouth. Hello.
Kirk, how's it going? I think it's your fault that, the whole Plymouth show. I think there's got to be more responsibility on your end.
I said that. I said that ultimately the buck stops with me, but I'm not going to plan all of it out. That's not my job. Like Bruce Springsteen's not planning it out.
That's not Dave's job either, though.
It is actually his job. It's actually his job. Part of the job.
Well, like with Steve, you made him do 2 jobs. You said, okay, you're going to be the producer of the Kirk Minahan show. Now you're going to be the producer of the Cake. You just kind of pile on.
All right, now I'm hiring. No, you're right. And now I've corrected that. So I'm going to have somebody else handle that. But Colleen said he's burnt out. He said he doesn't want to do the show anymore. And I happen to agree with him. I think we're moving on. No Facebook post for 6 months. No Instagram post for 3 months. I mean, what do you want me to say?
That's fair. If Colin had any fight, I'd be fighting for it.
But I'm with you. I absolutely have responsibility for it, of course.
If you pay the third guy lower than the previous 2, they're going to be worse.
I don't know about that. Maybe, but if a younger person has more ambition, is into it for a year or 2, I'm not sure I agree with you.
It'll be more problems. It'll be more content, but it'll be more.
You might be right. Well, maybe we'll find out.
Well, good luck.
Thank you, buddy. Maybe we'll find out. What did you have about Plymouth? I'm sorry.
It seemed like a odd location choice. So, from my understanding, and if I'm wrong, correct me, but there was no alcohol provided, so you guys had to handle all of that,
right?
Which seems like that's a lot of extra work.
Yeah,
I think
a lot more money.
And then And then the
Colleen was walking around with $50,000 in cash after the show. Like,
yeah,
fucking
and
idiot.
I guess I guess I understand that aspect, obviously. But and then the other thing is just it didn't seem obviously the screen, but it just didn't seem like when your other places
I
you
thought
guys
the venue as a physical venue is actually pretty good. Like the way it looked, we were walking around that day. We're like, this is a good it was a good looking place.
I guess every other place you guys have gone is someplace that I just knew like off. Like I'm very familiar with. I think people around here are very familiar. This seemed the least familiar, and I'm not surprised you guys had some of these problems just because it just didn't seem like a.
Yeah.
It's not Wilbur. It's not State Theater.
Right. But big group. I mean, Lyle Lovett was there right before. Like people play there.
Yeah.
So
I would just not be familiar with it.
I get what you're saying, but
the one thing I think Colleen Cotty got a little murdered for that maybe he didn't deserve. So didn't he say, unless I'm misremembering, that he brought initially a much bigger screen and it got poo-pooed by the...
No.
Brought a screen that was like almost double
that
the
day.
size.
You mean
that day? But it couldn't get up the
that day. The one I told you to order after.
Oh yeah, it happened like on the fly, calling as many people.
That day, Montante.
Okay.
Yeah. It was that day. I said this isn't going to work. Get a bigger one.
Disregard.
And it couldn't come in time, or I don't understand.
There was a security they didn't want to do it. They could have makeshifted it to make it work, and from a security purpose.
But I will say the screen at Plymouth at least has purpose, as small as it was. Like we still have it here. We brought it back. So I mean, it's good. We use it.
Nice.
Yeah. So it works out. Yeah.
So would you? Okay, I have two more questions about it. Whose idea was it for Plymouth?
Colleen pitched to me first because he finds the locations, and I signed off on it. Though.
And would you ever go to a theater that I don't say like?
You make it sound like it's like.
I mean, I also don't know that area, so maybe I'm way off base. That's fine.
You're not looking at it the right way.
Okay,
I know what you're saying.
That's fine. And I might be that. I'm a North Shore, Massachusetts, or New Hampshire guy, so I might be way off base here. So
yeah, I think it's somebody like almost somebody lives in the Cape, like, I don't know what the Cabot Theater is.
Right?
Something.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I think
if you could go back in time, obviously there's a lot of different outcomes here. Like, would you redo everything because it kind of came to Colleen's end and it kind of showed his true colors, or would you have saved the day previous and he'd still be here?
Oh, have it be like the sound work great and everything.
Yeah, let's say it had a perfect show.
Oh,
because
it's good seeing Colleen. It's good seeing Colleen squirm around like this. No,
okay, so it's worth the failed show in your eyes.
Yeah.
Okay.
The sound was fine. I was fucking around with it. No, it was fine. It was no issue. Yeah, I manipulated it. Hello. What kind of question is that?
Question for Kirk and a question for Montante.
Go ahead.
Are you concerned about the Clemmer complex of Montante that he's just using the show for exposure?
I never used the show for exposure.
John Pelletier, I don't want to say, he was here the other day. If you heard him, this lovely...
I did.
He did say that you were going around bragging that you were going to get a big Barstool job. Is that true or false, Dave? He was saying that.
That's what he said.
I did hear. I heard him say that.
I'm just saying. I'm not. Look, I'm just saying.
So you could say I'm the luckiest person in the world. That's fair. But the idea that I somehow got on this, I was sitting here because Matt Carano sent an email to Kirk or to Steve, and I'm
just saying
here.
you're denying it. Forget that.
I'm denying.
You're denying it was ever said to John Pelletier, a man of.
I don't remember ever saying that.
Do you think Pelletier's a liar?
I don't remember thinking that.
Not.
Do you think?
Did I ever tell you that, Mike?
No.
Do you think maybe Pelletier just got it wrong?
I could see him somehow, getting that wrong, or just making it up for content. Yeah. Either or.
I just don't. The logistics don't make a lot of sense because I also got voted off Barstool Idol. Then Dave saw a video, the whole thing, and then Kirk had to fight for me to get the.
Nobody ever mentions that part of it, but that's fine.
I just did.
It's fine. Until then, it's fine.
That was the last part of the story.
Before KMS.
Of course, it's your part.
What's that now?
Of course, that's Clemmer's last part of the story, least important part of the story. What's that?
Who was Clemmer before KMS? If it's not
nobody
as a springboard to
Smoky Boy.
Sports.
I was right. Nobody. So, but you say I used it for exposure. I came in here because I was a fan of the show, and Kirk was nice enough to have me in.
That's exactly what exposure is, though. That's
but what's up?
But I didn't use it.
But he got the job. What's the problem? I'm on the family guy.
I don't think Clemmer was coming in here with this grand picture.
He is not. Believe me, this is no mastermind. Trust me.
Well, I mean,
trust me. Jesus God.
For Montante too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Montante hates Jenny so much from Forrest Gump. I just want to know how he feels about the sequel.
There's no Forrest Gump
Philadelphia?
sequel. Oh, where you got the HIV? Yeah, no good. We saw that in health class.
You did?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, in high school.
Boy, what a weird world. Hello. You know what? You know what song won the Academy Award for that year? Or no?
What year would that be?
The year the movie came out.
Does it matter?
No, I don't know the song, believe it or not.
You know the artist? You've seen his penis.
Oh, Bruce, Born to Run?
Yep, Born to Run.
Yes. Because at the end of the movie, if you remember, Tom Hanks is just running as
There's a
fast as
ghost,
he
he
can.
runs
I don't know. What song goes good with AIDS?
What's
I
the
don't
name
know.
of the movie?
Philadelphia you just referenced?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh. I was about to say walking in Memphis. That wouldn't make too much sense. I don't know. I don't know, Bruce. I don't know.
What?
I don't know. That's why I stopped myself.
It's great. I like that song.
That being said, I will be at a Bruce concert in about 12 days, so I look forward to it.
Didn't he get shot? Was it Mark Cohen? Didn't he get shot?
He had some sort of
weird
I think
thing
he was
happen.
married to Elizabeth Vargas too.
Yes.
Is it kind of like stolen valor for me to go to a Bruce show? Like, am I taking it away from a person who actually like enjoys his music?
It's like 70,000 people there, right?
Yeah.
You know, I think it was like one of those like serious shows or like an acoustic tour. It
Yeah.
was like 1,000, 2,000 people. No, you're fine. You just play there a couple of nights. Who are you going with?
Durand and his entire family.
Who?
Justin Durand.
The
Florida Drip.
With the fucking, you're going with the
We're
Virgin Mary.
We're gonna go to church before, go to Sunday service, and then we're gonna go see Bruce.
Oh, jeez. Why wasn't I invited?
Yeah, because we don't want you to kill yourself. Okay, we're sorry we like you.
Wow, that's quite a night.
How many Bruce shows have you seen?
So
far?
my 70th coming up.
Is there a chance you got the number wrong?
No, I have them all. I have a notebook with all the set lists and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, no, what are you talking about? Getting all wrong. Hello.
Hello. Bravo, Kirk. Of all the Machiavellian strokes over your glorious
I don't think
career,
no.
somehow to convince Cullinane that he quit this job when you fired him is unbelievable.
This sounds like a conversation I had with a high-level Barstool person on the phone yesterday. No.
Oh my God!
This is a mutual decision.
I've never seen anything like. It's one thing to convince the fans, but I'm
Thank you.
genuinely starting to think
a lot of
you
work.
turned Cullinane into thinking that he quit this job. Everyone keeps asking him when did he know it was over. 8:30 on Sunday night. That's when he knew it was over.
Caller, go 1 second. No, you're wrong. Dave and I at the exact same time came up with the exact same thought. So I think you're no. Definitely not.
And I just had one question for Cullinane. Have you had a hard-on since you were fired on Sunday night?
Have you masturbated since then? That's a fair.
Thinking about losing your house, thinking about losing your wife.
I have not
you had a hard-on
masturbated.
since
I have
then?
not masturbated, actually.
People hate Cullinane.
They really do.
Yeah.
Which,
Finally.
Okay.
it's kind of surprising.
Master stroke, Kirk. Bravo.
Ah,
Bravo.
yeah, that's ridiculous.
I'm over here bowing.
That's
I
ridiculous.
bid you adieu.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day. It's absolutely absurd. Is that person coming in tomorrow, Dave? Yes. I think we have Jeff Lowe, Brandon Walker in here tomorrow, I think.
Ooh.
Yeah. Well, Brandon and I are friends.
Oh, yeah.
That's like somebody, one of the guys crossing the T's, right? Who's this?
She works for a major company. What's her name? Tiffany or something?
I don't know. Okay.
First name.
She's here. Oh, what you going to do? Sit there?
Yeah,
You'll be producing the show tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
You ready for that? Can you handle that?
I think I can. Yeah.
Okay. Hello.
Hey, Kirk, I don't know how you can sit there and look at Klimmer. I mean, he's so gross and decrepit. It looks like you could tie a string to him and attach it to the Barstool headquarters as like a
Is this pizza guy or
flying
no?
banner or something. Yeah, it is.
Your voice is that's impressive.
I'm good. Well, he had a bitchy tweet at me the last day or so, and I was like, fuck this guy. What was a pizza guy? I forget.
Oh, no, I was just saying that Mick is just like a shitty Cullinane. Like, please do not bring Mick in.
Oh,
That's really it.
Yeah.
Who do you like?
Not you, Klimmer.
I know. I asked you who you liked.
I like dude, shut the fuck up. I like Montante. I think he would be great.
Oh, perfect.
Justin, actually, Justin would be fucking awesome. I think Justin should get the job.
Are you worried at all, pizza guy,
no doubt
that
about
Justin might not be built for real negative attention or a Kirk Minahan rant or that kind of thing? We might break him.
I think he maybe has grown out of it a little bit.
I hope
and,
so.
You know,
We'll
if
see.
he has the actual producer job, it's not a ceiling. So I think he'd be good. Just not Mick and not Tommy Quinlan. Tommy Quinlan is so fucking boring.
He seems like a drip. I hate to say
I
that.
think he'd be the safest choice.
I'm not interested in that, though.
I know. I'm just saying.
He
if
just
you were
seems
to-
like he might be a bore, though. No? I know you're friends with him. You're
Yeah.
friends with everyone, but we can.
Yeah,
You produce the show right now. You're the producer of the Kirk Minahan
Yes.
show right now.
I think. Well, he loves the show on air. I don't know. I have to hear him riff with you. I don't know. Maybe it'd be good. He talks a shit ton about soccer, so he doesn't really.
Oh, good.
So I'm saying there's no sample
Barstool
size.
can hire him. They got-
There's
the
no
soccer guy
sample.
left.
There's no sample size to know how he do talking about this stuff and having his balls busted.
He's very serious. Another serious email yesterday. So is he producing Sunday night, Dave? We're doing the show.
Yes. Yeah, if you're doing it.
That's fine.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, great. What a moment that'll be. All right, goodbye, pizza guy.
That'd be great. Just kill
Why
Clemmer.
do you hate Clemmer?
Oh,
There
you
go.
said okay, pizza. Oh, he's still here.
I
Fucked
don't
up.
know. He's just gross. And when we were in Magnolia, he was kind of big time and everything.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Who
People
did
were
I
saying
big
that.
time? How did I big time anybody?
People were saying that, Magnolia.
I was big timing anyone? There was like there was 50 people there. I said I was,
So what? You
I was
treat everyone-
drinking with all of them.
What does that mean? You treat everyone the same.
I was out with all
What
of
was
them.
that supposed to mean? Only 50 people there. You treat everyone the
No,
same.
but like I was talking with everyone there.
Did you hear that, Dave, or no?
Dave was there too.
I heard the vibe, but he did give off an aura, but he's also a part of the show, so it was a weird
Right,
connection at that
right,
time.
right,
but
right,
people were complaining about it.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck him.
Jesus.
I mean, I was
It's not
out.
the Barstool rule. When you see somebody, you treat them with respect. Take pictures.
I would never say no. I'm nice. I try to be nice to everyone. I
Pizza
mean,
guy, I'll tell Portnoy tonight. Don't worry about it. We'll take care of that. He's not going to do that again. Better not do that tonight after the show.
I
You're paying a lot of
try
money.
very
You're too
hard
much-
to
you're
be
being an asshole
nice
to
to
these people.
everybody.
Yeah, maybe she's not in you. That's all.
It might not be. I try to be nice. If I fail, I fail. But I definitely, I will apologize. If you thought I big time, that was the word going around, then I do apologize. That was not my intent.
It was rampant. It was troubling. Hello. It was spread more than the COVID there. Hello. Which you
Ni
started.
hao, Kirk. It's
Did not
Dan in
start.
Wolfboro.
Hey, Dan. How are you? Harry Minahan's least favorite caller.
I'm doing. Okay.
That is true.
I think I should be a crossing the T's, dotting the I's guy. I really do.
You're
I'm
annoying.
sick of,
You're very annoying.
Alicia's a
though.
nobody.
You're very annoying, though. Nobody likes you as a caller.
What do I do that's annoying?
You're just kind of a. You know what I'm saying, Montante?
I don't remember too much of his calls, to be honest with
Montante
you.
doesn't know who
You're
I
just
am.
kinda- Harry doesn't like you, Dan.
But he doesn't like me, and I think it plays into it because I think in a way you're afraid to admit that you think Harry has really, really bad taste in music.
Oh, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that at all. I mean, first of all, I'm his dad. I'm older. I'm not supposed to like young music, but there are a couple of Boy With You songs I like.
Yeah, but does that work the opposite way? Because I'm young, should I not like old music? Like that argument sucks.
No, but that's
music is music.
But that's a
It doesn't
tale.
matter
But
if
Dan, it's a
new
tale as
music
old
or
as
old
time.
music.
Older people don't like younger people's. That's how it works. Mom and dad don't like their kids' music. That's why rock and roll was born. It's a rebellious thing. It's a rebellious act.
Yeah, but Boy With You is not rock and roll. Kirk.
It's music, though. That's what I'm saying. You are now that guy. I am with you. Would I rather listen to Boy With You or Bruce Springsteen or Bob Seger or fucking Christopher Cross? Of course I'd rather listen to those guys.
Neil Young.
Neil Young. I like those guys. But that's how it works. My dad liked Roy Orbison. I happen to like him as well. His dad didn't like fucking Elvis Presley. You know, Harry, when his kids are running around, is not going to like that. That's how the world is supposed to work. That's why it's great. That's part of the reason why kids like it too, because their parents don't like it. Pat Minahan, I hate to say it, sometimes that goddamn bitch, all due respect, would tell me, don't play Van Halen loud. So I'd go in my room, I'd close my closet door, I'd put my record player, and I'd fucking crank up 1984. She was a good woman, but she was bitchy about that.
You crank out Van Halen and crank out a nut in the closet as well.
I was 9 years old, Dan. But yeah, I may have.
Okay, well,
See what I'm saying about him being annoying?
You're not even going to give me a shot?
What?
I'd be in crossing the T's, dotting the I's guy.
What is your qualifications, Dan? Do you don't like Boy With You?
My qualifications are I don't have any kids. I do not I own a second home in Wolfboro. That's why I'm Dan in Wolfboro. But that's neither here nor there. I live in Massachusetts, close by. I've worked in every fucking industry you can think of. I have connections everywhere. I'm a big Barstool guy anyway, but I only listen to KMS and I listen to every episode.
You're a big
at
Barstool
least
guy, but you only
twice.
listen to KMS?
I would rather, even if you left Barstool, I would still want to work for KMS. And I have a full-time career, and I wouldn't even want to get paid. I just want to help out in any way I could.
I don't want to hire somebody who doesn't want to be paid. That to me, then you don't work after a while. The answer
But
is
I
no.
already make a shitload of. I don't need.
Congratulations on
your
your big money.
Save your
You're out.
money.
You're out.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that philosophy. Like you have to pay them, or else they're going to lose it.
Mixed negotiating yesterday for the salary was interesting. Just kept going down and down.
First he said free, then he said 50,000, he said 20,000.
Yeah,
I mean, he's a young kid who wants to. He
That's
probably never
different.
negotiated that in his life.
Darren Wolfbar, if he's really rich, he's like, hey, I'm really rich. I'll be willing to do this for free. Oh, I'm sure after 3 weeks you'd be willing to do it for free. It's bullshit. That's just bullshit. I get where he's coming from, but yeah. I'm sorry, Mom. I didn't mean that. But I really wanted to hear Panama. Hello.
Kirk Johns here from the Keg House. How you doing?
Hey, Johnny. How are you?
Good. Tell that dweeb Clemmer to keep his mouth shut. He's badmouthed the greatest television show of all time previously on this show.
You did now 2-0?
And,
Yeah.
you know,
What are you talking about?
We've had arguments about
he
this.
hates it.
Is that why I hate you? What did you say?
No, I don't think it's that. I think it's like wildly overrated. It's fine.
Sorry, it's
He was in
not.
Newark in
Sorry, it's
high
not
school and couldn't
telemarketers.
relate to the material. That's what
Telemarketers?
He was a
Is
kid
that the
who
new
got
one
stuck
that
in a
Rico's
box.
talking about?
I have not seen that.
Starts on Winning Time. Terrible.
Winning
show.
Time sucks.
Brutal. Jeff Pearlman's a
So,
loser too. Did you see him
Dave
on Twitter?
Cullinane leaving the show.
Begging for viewers?
What type of exit is this? Is this Jack McKay exit? Or
didn't
is this Tony Marchette?
Well, Jack McKay, of course, came back, John.
Correct. That's why I said it.
I would say this is more of a Tony Marchette one. I would say, yeah.
It's not a Brandon off into the sunset?
You know what it is, honestly, is it's more of a Josh Richland. It was it was just a truck running over a car is what it was. And then a big explosion.
A person who wasn't really qualified to be president of that university anyway.
Josh Richland? Well, yeah. I mean, Brandon basically stole the campaign from him. But yeah, I would agree with that. Thank you, John. Good to talk to you, buddy.
I think our debate was Sopranos versus 90210.
Not even the debate.
Yeah, I agree.
I will say this. Jason Parisi is much nicer than Michael Imperioli. If had both on, much nicer. I had James Eckhouse on. He was terrific.
I saw it, yeah.
Terrific.
What a miserable prick Imperioli is. That's disappointing.
Ugh. To pretend to be like, I don't think Christopher was dumb. Like, what are we doing? Like, that's just, what are we doing?
Libs.
You say it's not a great question. Like, so what? How are we doing with the other guests, Dave?
Nothing back since I responded back to them, so I'll check in on them.
Trying to get your guy on Montante, Christopher Cross.
I could, yeah.
You know what that is?
I could get down with that. That's my
sailing.
guy.
Do you like sailing?
Of course.
Hello.
Never Be the Same is an all-time song.
Yeah. Do you like Arthur's theme?
Oh, I didn't know that was him. So I was listening to Mr. Cross for a little bit, and then that came on, and I was like, I looked down. Who is
You
this?
could tell
I
that
love
was
this
his
song.
voice. It's a pretty distinctive voice.
No, I looked down.
Or Ride Like the Wind.
Yeah, it's not one of my favorites, though.
All
Arthur's
right.
theme, not one of my favorites. I would go Sailing, obviously one.
Great song.
Second, we go Ride Like the Wind.
Great song.
And then, I don't know. I'll get back to you later on my third.
Okay.
I'll leave it. That's called a cliffhanger.
It is. Hello. Definitely hanging. Hello.
Hey, Kurt. How you doing today?
Fine, thank you.
I don't know about you, but if I were in your shoes, I'd be looking up the train schedule after spending 2 hours with those three foods today.
Oh, I'm having fun.
Hey, I got a question for Montante.
Okay. You waited on 17 minutes to say that? It's my Francesa.
Let's not. Yeah,
All
let's just we'll handle it.
All right. Sorry.
Chris's friends are Francesa.
He's laughing. At least I made him laugh. That's all.
Are you laughing at that joke?
Laughing at your reaction to his joke. That's what I'm laughing at.
I feel like Francesa's like now kind of acting like
I don't know
Francesa a little bit.
I think that's who he is.
Yeah.
I thought he was pretty comfortable in there with them. I don't think.
I think it's good he did it.
Yeah.
His son said that they'll be in the kitchen and they'll just like fight about sports for like an hour.
Oh God.
I think it's just his life.
He's starting to shrink too, though. I know. This.
He was much shorter than I would have.
His
teeth look great.
They look good.
Great hair.
His
too.
hair's unbelievable.
Hair was incredible.
He's always had good hair.
Great hair.
Hello.
Dropped off. 781.
Thank you for telling me that, Mike.
Yep, no problem.
I got a question from Montante.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
If given the opportunity, would you suck Michelle Obama's dick?
See, this is the kind of
For what?
crazy right wing.
For what? Is there any payoff, or is
I
it
just
just?
I just can't have that kind of right wing talk in this.
If I get to blow Big Mike for the job, I'd consider
she's
it.
not. That was the big rumor, of course, is that the guy who was killed knew that Michelle Obama had a penis, right?
Yeah.
Yes. He finally found out that big news.
Yes.
And that's why Obama killed him.
See ya. Can't have it.
Like they don't believe
No,
that.
but
They have fun talking about it with their friends.
No human being believes that. Except for Montante, obviously.
I don't believe it, but I bet you when people say they do, they actually do.
No way. Hello.
Check out the kid.
Okay, we don't need the second. We know the second point. That's Dan Katz caller. Yeah. Hello.
Well, it's nice that the shows run long enough, Kirk, that the callers who were hung up on can call in.
Oh, wow.
I told you.
There
See,
you
there's
go.
a method to it.
There you go. Yeah, why did you hang up on him?
Okay, itchy finger.
Okay.
You know, ready to get rid of him.
Anything going on in the world, by the way, before we take this in the last couple hours, Dave, or no? I mean, you're busy sitting there.
Not really. They're just people are talking about the Barstool Awards and stuff like that, just debating the seriousness of the $49.99. But
I don't think it is.
no, it's not.
Okay. $10, I think, right?
Yes, it's a bargain.
I mean, that I can get. Do that. I would
$10
say.
for 2 hours?
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be. I don't know what's gonna
And
I don't know anything that's going to happen, but I mean,
it's worth a shot. It's $10. I'm sorry, Billboard chart guy. Will you say something, Dave, or no?
No, that's just $10 to basically. The guy said the company was losing millions of dollars. You could, if you're a fan of the company, you should fucking buy it. Basically.
That's true. Yeah, I'm sure people feel bad for Portnoy. Hello.
Yeah. So, Kirk, I have a.
Was that Billboard chart guy who we hung up on again?
No, it's him again. It's him here.
It's him here.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Oh, okay.
I haven't done the dozen yet today.
You want a one-hit?
Did you?
You want a one-hit wonders
got
quiz
7.
or a baseball quiz?
Well, Clemmer's here. We'll do one-hit wonders. Why not? We did baseball. We did Immaculate Grid earlier. That's true.
Okay. I have 5 groups here,
Jeez.
all between the years 1986 and 1990.
Right.
They only had one top 10 single. I'm going to give you the artist. You're going to give me the song.
This is the
and
weaker
year
half.
that it hit
This is
the
my
chart.
weaker half of the decade, if I'm being honest. But okay, go ahead.
Fully confident in you.
Yeah.
The Georgia Satellites.
Oh, that was Jesus, not you ain't seen nothing yet. What the hell was it? On time, do you no help?
No, I'm thinking. Got nothing. Useless.
Yeah, it's the. When was there? What year was that? 87? 86?
86. It got to number 2.
Is that Keep Your Hands to Yourself?
That is correct.
Wow.
Okay. Impressive.
Number 2, Swing Out Sister.
Oh, was it Breakout? Is that right? No.
It was 1986. Got to number 6.
Okay.
Boy Meets Girl.
Oh, Jesus.
It's terrible.
It's a slow one, right, or no? Am I wrong?
No, it's a little upbeat.
Boy Meets Girl. Which one is that?
Waiting for a Star to Fall.
Oh, right. Yep. I know that one. Where did that get to?
88. Number 5 in 88.
Right. 88's not a great year for me. Yeah.
EMF is the artist.
EMF?
EMF. Got to number 1 in 1990.
Oh, see, by 90, I'm already out. You said to 89. You didn't say till 90, did you?
You said 90. Oh. Is it like that's incredible or something like that? Or it's a...
You're close, Chris.
Is that unbelievable or no?
Yes, you're unbelievable.
Yeah, right.
And the last one is the Fabulous Thunderbirds.
Oh, Tough Enough?
Number 10 in 86.
Right.
Thanks, Kirk.
There you go.
I struggle with. I'm better with the 90s, the 80s. The 80s, I struggle.
No,
There's so little.
Not me. Oof. I can't say what I did because we can't say anything. But boy, I put a clinic on something.
Oh.
Clinic.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. Hello.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up?
Hey, Montante, this is that New Hampshire State Trooper that you were boozing with at the bar after the Plymouth show. Remember me?
You asked me to hug your wife.
What's going on? Yeah, dude. Yeah, my wife's got the hots for you. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I can't believe a guy like this listens to my show. It's so depressing.
So the only problem I have with Montante producing the show full time.
Who cares?
And I love him.
Who cares what problem you have with it?
And
what do I care?
Just shut the fuck up and let me talk for a second. Jesus Christ.
I'm not George Floyd. You gotta treat me like I mean, what are we doing here?
That landed.
George Floyd.
All right, see you later,
I was trying to buy him.
We're good. We're good. I hate this guy. I hate his voice.
He really wanted me to hug his wife. I didn't know if it was a bit, if she's gonna fucking put a note in my back.
You're a sex symbol. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, fair.
Hello. We have a moment of silence for George Floyd tonight because it did shut down the company for a month. I would hope so. We should do that.
Maybe we should all put our profiles as black circles.
I think we should. Hello. Clemmer would have done that if he was in New York in 2020. You would have jumped. If your friends were doing that, you would jump.
I would not.
No, you fucking.
I wouldn't.
I'm not saying you would have felt. I'm not saying you would have agreed with them, but you would have done it.
No, I wouldn't have.
You believe that, Montante?
Not for a second.
No fucking way.
You almost had to at that time.
0 point. I didn't.
I did.
I know, but
I didn't.
You were working there.
No, but I still had a job.
You didn't. Wow, good for you.
I didn't have a job. I lied. I was unemployed. But I also had like a social media, but I didn't change anything to black.
Yeah, but that's different. If you were working with everyone there and you felt the pressure, you would have done it because you're a nice guy.
Yeah, I don't think I would have done that. I don't know.
1,000%.
I don't think so.
1,000. You've been crying. You put a blog post. You had some blog post. You're like, hi, this friend of mine in junior high school. Now I realize all these years later with that, you would have wrote a letter to him, a picture of him. Like, I'm so sorry. You would have been that whole fucking thing. It would have been. It was at Montante's point. There were no rules at that point. Like nobody knew what the fuck they were doing. You're a Floyd guy, right?
Yeah, big fan of Georgie.
Hello, buddy. Montante's afraid to talk about this stuff.
Good morning. Good afternoon, guys. I've been thinking a little bit about the downfall of Dave, as I'm sure many Minute fans have.
Yeah.
And I think this time's out. I think Dave said he started to feel stressed out and in a weird spot, as he likes to say, about a month ago. Certainly, you could attribute some of that to getting ready for the Plymouth show, but I think it goes back to when he slandered the greatest place on earth, Market Basket,
yeah,
the DeMoulis family.
There's something to that.
And it's all coming back to that. That was the downfall of Dave, right then and there. He alienated most of the Minifan community.
Yeah. I think also my theory is when Colleen got in that Julie group chat, it feels so good in there. When he leaves there and comes somewhere like here, it makes this place feel worse.
Ooh,
it's like the equivalent of, it's the opposite of swinging two bats on the on-deck circle. Like when you get here, I think things were even more negative in your mind. Because everything there, I bet you've got messages from there like, like we the past couple of days,
fantastic
right?
support,
like hanging
job
in there.
offers, yeah, everything.
Critical of me, I'm guessing.
Oh, of course.
Yeah,
nonstop.
Yeah, I believe that.
Well, the good news for the DeMoulis family is Dave will soon find out how great Market Basket is.
Oh, I didn't mean to step on your punchline. I apologize. I didn't realize it was that obvious of a punchline, but well, okay. Where do you go grocery shopping? Like in the city, if you live in the city.
I was at Shaw's.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Can I get my word in about Shaw's? I've been thinking about this.
Hold on for a second. But I'm saying, first of all, I hate going to HQ because like there's nothing around. Even though it's New York City, there's nowhere around there to eat.
That's why Roosevelt Island's the greatest place on earth.
Okay.
Like
Where do you go? What
there's a supermarket there called Food Town, and it's huge. And
I know Food Town.
Most New York supermarkets are a disaster. The aisles are super
small,
narrow. Right? Everyone's pushing, but because there's only 13,000 people on Roosevelt Island, it's a giant
movie theater there.
No, but there is one right off the tram. It's a 3. You'd love it. A 3 screener. It's perfect. It's a great theater.
What's the last movie you saw in the theater?
Oppenheimer.
Oh, you haven't been since then?
I saw Oppenheimer twice. I haven't been since then. I was like, everyone says the Turtle movies is like Ninja Turtles is fun.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen Barbie yet. I'm gonna go. It's not like I'm not in a rush to see it.
You're not gonna see it.
Why?
Because you haven't seen it by now. You're not gonna go see it in the theater.
I mean to.
You see Scorsese in the theater?
Oh yeah. I don't think I've looked forward to a movie more maybe since Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
See, that's where I was for Oppenheimer, and then it actually landed for me, which was stunning. I was staggered out of there. I'm still thinking about it.
Have you seen it again?
No.
I recommend it. You like characters, motivations, things like that. You see little things.
We'll see it today, Montante. You in again?
Yeah, I'm in.
He looks so much like Dan. It's fucking crazy now. I can't get over this.
You can imagine,
like right there, that face right there.
Yeah,
that looks.
I think it's the eyes.
Like
you know what the problem is? You don't see his mouth, or at least I can't.
It's like, that's what I'm saying. Nose and above.
You have, this is very similar to Dan.
Between the two of you guys are worth like hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yeah, well, yeah, I appreciate that. Can we get back to Shaw's?
Oh yeah, sure, right, of course.
We talk about you guys are slandering Market Basket. Shaw's.
I was not slandering.
Shaw's.
I was not slandering.
Shaw's is low quality, right? I've been in there twice now. It's just
super
average.
Shaw's to me is like I would never go there.
How many of them are around here?
Not as many. I remember. I'm sure I've told this story before on the show. The 2013 World Series, Red Sox Cardinals. One of the games at Fenway, we were in a box. We had to go. So I was there with Mutt. We had dinner before. Because we're friends. We had dinner before.
It's nice. I'm sure you guys had a nice time.
And we went into the box, and some regional guy from Shaw's was there. And Mutt was like talking to me, and then they were like, "Oh, there's a regional guy from Shaw's." And Mutt turned and like, it was like he got like shot in the neck by a guy. He's like, "I have to tell you." He's like, "I was there the other day. The grapes and the produce is so fresh." The guy at the beer is like, "All right." He's like, I just want to watch this fucking game. Like, you want to talk about like EEI or something? And Mutt's like, "Yeah." He's like, it's unbelievable. He's like, he's like, I've had grapes at like Star Market, but like the grapes here are fucking like unbelievable. Guy's like, I'm sure they're fine. Like, I don't know. Get the fuck away from me.
What's Jerry like in those situations? Is he miserable or is he having fun?
No, he does this. He like gets overly like he did when we lost Dunkin' Donuts. Where he gets overly sells it too much too. He's like, yeah. He does that the whole thing. Yeah, and I don't get to worry about that anymore.
No, definitely.
Hello. Let's see me with like the gold guy or something.
Turkey.
Yeah.
I've got a couple yes or no questions for you relating to baseball.
Sure.
First one, last night did Mike Clevenger get over 17.5 outs?
I don't know who that is, but I think I know where this is going. I'm going to say he did.
Incorrect. He did not.
Who would think he would have? I mean, I can't.
Sunday, I know, it's crazy.
What happened on Monday?
It's not what he's asking.
All right.
He's asking questions. Go ahead.
I didn't get Monday's thing down. On Sunday, did Jordan Lyles go under 15.5 outs?
Chris, you tell me. I don't know.
He did not.
He did not. Nobody thought he would, right?
No, I did.
Oh, did you? Well, listen, he's swinging it.
I mean,
Clubber's the master of the minus 160 bet.
I am. That's not true. I've never done that.
Mike?
No, it's
I've never done that.
You do minus bets.
Not by itself. I've never done a bet.
You were critical of him for
the
this.
craziest thing that he was doing.
Fucking full of shit.
The craziest thing that he was doing when he'd be doing like Aaron Judge, no doubles, like minus 700.
To get it under a... That was part of a parlay. It wasn't by itself, you fucking moron.
I understand.
I
understand.
Well, he's always chirping about this. He thinks he's this great... He thinks he's this great gambler because he's been gambling online for a couple years. He thinks he's this great...
I'm sure he's a terrible
mastermind gambler.
On the best football, 13-1 against spread in the playoffs. But no, Chris, my thing is, and what we got on you for
Did you really do a minus 700 bet?
Well, it was one of the legs. It was one of the legs.
Of that's funny. Come on, that's funny.
The funniest part is he'd actually hit the hard part, like the guy
get
over the outs, and then somebody
missed
hit double.
Really?
So it's like it's just But
I mean, I am up 5 units for the year.
I give you
credit. That's fine.
I give you credit for that. But you also tied 2 other gambling things, and they went under 3 or 4 units, and you stopped them.
Because I didn't have the right system to do it. Like having Che there helps me a lot. Like I need to work with people. It helps me a lot to work with people like that, and Che's been awesome.
It's like Aaron Judge won't get an arm amputated, like minus 47,000. You put that in there.
I don't. Like I said, I'm up. How are you doing with the golf? How did you do for the season?
I'm down, but I do big. But I take
that
big.
Was aggressive.
I'm just asking.
I take big swings.
So do I. The one I just did. The one I just did.
I think Montante himself has praised me. I go for the long shots.
That's it.
When they hit, they hit.
I go for trying to get as many units as possible, trying to make money for the people.
We're taking a break.
If you went, if you lost 14 in a row, next thing you know, you're under by.
I mean, you're going to be under at some point.
No, I won't. I'm going to do it the rest of the year. I guarantee.
If you were under 8,
I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that.
Actually,
not allowed to say that. I would be very confident. I'm going to do
You're actually allowed to say that now.
Maybe I am.
So if you were down 6 units right now, you'd still be doing it.
Yes, I committed to Che for the rest of the year.
You really? You're guaranteed to be over 500?
I'll be over units.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, but you can be. You know what I mean? Like
Billy Walters over here.
I do take pluses. Well, your record's probably horrible, but units aren't so bad because you take big swings.
I'm up 58,000 units.
That's not true.
The show, Dave. True or false, Dave?
You're rounding up. You're close.
No, the one account the show has tweeted out in the last 4 months.
Professional hater though.
Was someone who's kept track of your
professional hater.
All right, I'm just saying.
That's a professional. Yeah, that's a.
I saw that one.
That's a Merson guy. Yeah. No, we're way up. Me and Riggs are way up. Way up. We're taking the time everyone takes off the playoffs. We'll get back next season.
That makes a lot of sense.
You ever played Tobacco Road in Pinehurst?
No, but I know it's funny you said that though. When I was there with Riggs, we were looking at it. It looks pretty nice. I'm telling you, Pinehurst is what a fucking great place that is. Jesus.
Yeah, I just got back.
Oh, nobody needs to hear your story. All right, thank you.
Tobacco Road.
Yeah, nobody needs to hear about your golf trip. Right. Nobody cares. Thank you. Goodbye. Hope you had a good time. Hello. Minus 700.
Kirk.
It's a leg.
So
it's embarrassing.
That
is embarrassing.
You're pretty wealthy.
Right? What? The minus 700? That's embarrassing. I'll just say I've heard you on several different shows being critical of Clemmer about that. Now you're on here, you're just kind of like, well, no big deal.
Well, no. I'm saying it's an insane thing.
You've been very critical of Clemmer's betting, and now he's here.
What you can critique about what
True
he
or
says.
false, Chris?
Oh, true. Well, I got pissed at him.
He talks like a college kid who just figured out gambling. He's calling his buddies, "Hey, I got a new system that works," and then that
is never.
Hey, I got a new system.
Is that not happening?
Hey, I got a new system.
The system is.
You invented something?
No, I did not invent.
Are you like Oppenheimer himself?
Nope, not at all. None of those things are true. He's so stupid he can't understand anything.
Well,
what happened?
That's probably true.
I simply just changed how I'm willing to bet 1.5 units to win 1 unit.
Okay. What do you get today? Give us a free one.
The lines weren't out when I got here.
Hasn't crunched the numbers yet.
Yeah.
I crunched the numbers last night. The lines aren't out yet.
What are we leaning toward? Give the people out there something to.
There's a Rays pitcher named Savali who I like, but I haven't seen the line yet on the out, so I don't know.
It wasn't 80,000? What is it?
No, it's
throw one pitch. What do we got?
No, it would go 6 innings. The line didn't have a line yet, so I don't know.
Running of that, Montante.
Listen, he's way more angry at me than I am at him.
Because you've been no, that's not true.
You're so triggered. What's happened to you?
Well, this motherfucker.
Was he always? Were you always like this?
Yeah, this motherfucker has been doing this for like years. He also had this weird rumor out there.
What, years go after you for gambling for years?
Oh well,
what are you talking about? For like 10 years?
I don't know, like a year and a half.
Okay, years.
No. I have to ask you about this.
Years.
So you said you were telling all these people, even I had Nadeau reach out, that I had signed an extension or I got re-signed from Barstool when it had not happened.
You haven't re-signed?
No, I have.
I thought you had.
Well, but he was doing it like months before. It was very weird.
Yeah, I was also reporting that.
Why?
I was also reporting that he'd be resigning. I'm kind of an insider.
No, but who told you that I had re-upped? Like, where did you get that?
I thought you re-upped. I wasn't just making it up. I thought you re-upped.
Yeah, who'd you hear that from?
I thought maybe you were hinting towards that. I wouldn't overthink it too much.
So you made it up.
It might have been me on the show because you told me.
No, I didn't.
Somebody told me.
Oh no, I didn't re-up until like months after he said it.
Legitimately might have been me because I remember saying that somebody told me that you were. I thought somebody told me that.
Maybe it was in the moves to renew me, but I wasn't renewed.
I can't pinpoint one thing that.
But in negotiations, it was.
Oh no, it was their option. So like my contract was 1 year plus an option,
right?
And they could pick it up or decline it. They picked it up.
So you're in your last year now.
Correct.
When's that end?
July 12th.
Oh, so you have a long way to go.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello. You feel like you resign?
I mean, it's so far away. I'd hope to, but they also just laid off.
What are you hearing, Montana? Forget you. What are you?
I'll let you know right now.
Not good. Yeah,
it's looking bad. That's tough.
Hello. So Clemmer looks.
Recognize this one, maybe.
What's that?
Well, Montante didn't recognize Billboard Trash Boys.
We know this voice.
All these voices, all these crazy voices. I just want to make sure he knows who this is.
Are you?
He made me wait.
Are you a Clemmer guy or no?
Can I just say he's making everyone wait 17 minutes?
Nobody cares.
Clemmer knows how I feel about him.
I don't.
I don't actually, Jay. How do you feel?
I don't want him. I don't want Clemmer to talk to me right now. I just want him to dwell on this thought.
Ooh.
Just recall Madawaska and recall that you were around the table telling 20 of us that we knew you from Quantum Week, and we're gonna leave that alone. You don't need to talk to us.
Is that true?
Madawaska? I said you knew me from Quantum Week.
Jay, go ahead. Jay, you know what, Jay? I believe you. Go ahead. Let me hear you make some sense.
So, and your wife was paying for all your drinks.
Well,
so
she wasn't at Madawaska.
But you were.
She wasn't at Madawaska.
All of us.
I think he means Magnolia, maybe. No,
it wasn't Madawaska. You stupid fuck.
No, it wasn't. She wasn't there. You stupid fuck.
Well, you said Madawaska, so which one?
Magnolia.
That's a different place.
She was in Magnolia.
She was.
She was in Magnolia. Did she get COVID?
Yeah, she was in Magnolia.
No,
so
I asked.
Worse. That's worse for you. That's more recent, you fucking idiot. Shut up.
It's worse for you because you know where I was.
I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to Kirk.
Right go ahead. Please, go ahead, Jay. I believe you, by the
way. Please.
Yeah.
Ask McFuss. He's just too stupid to remember.
Yeah, okay. I believe you,
Kirk,
McFuss.
The only thing about... I have one thing about Montante.
Sure.
And it's kind of related to Kirk. It's like... How Steve from Providence has been through hell with you.
Mm-hmm.
Jerry's consultant. All these people have gone through. What have these two idiots done to earn a Barstool job and a seat in Steve Robinson's chair?
It's a reasonable question. I don't have a great answer for that.
Neither do I.
Fuck off.
Okay, goodbye.
Always good to hear from Jay.
Oh, concise as ever. I believe that, though. So Clemmer, was that what you heard about Magnolia too, Dave?
I think I know what he's talking about, actually.
You're telling people they knew you from Quantum Week?
No, it's not what happened at all. It's fucking Jay, reliable narrator.
What's the story?
No, someone's like, you don't like movies.
You don't like movies.
That someone said to me. I said, I do a show. I said, where did you guys first hear me? Quantum Week. I asked.
Were you drunk or?
Oh, I had a couple of drinks for sure.
Yeah.
But it was like, I do a movie show.
Mm-hmm.
That was how that came from.
Well, half movies.
Yeah.
The part that people listen to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello.
Sure. Well, they like music part too. But that's what Jay's referring to. So I did say something like that.
Was Colin never on Quantum Week?
No. Oh, no. Yeah, I don't think Matt likes Dave. And Dave does like Matt, so.
Hello.
Yeah. There you go.
Dave hates Matt. Hello.
Hi, Kirk. Has anyone asked where your seats are for the Springsteen show?
No. I'll be sure to tell you, though.
I'll be sitting in the 300s looking for you.
Oh, I'll be there. Yep. Enjoy it. Have a good show. Hopefully Bruce is alive. One or two more there. I almost called you Dan. Hello. Clemmer's busy.
Hey, Kirk, it's Clemmer.
I'm not.
You probably know me from Quantum Week.
It's who?
That's
Chris Clemmer.
Hey, Chris, how you doing? We had a good Clemmer impression this call.
I'm good.
You hear that guy or no? You hear that?
I heard one guy a while back.
One guy was good.
He was really good.
Really good. Yeah, I think we.
Go ahead.
Montante, play the music, please.
Oh, we have a game. Of course, you can play this, man.
All right. It's exciting.
Were you going to do the Hall of Fame until I criticized the Hall of Fame game?
No, the last day didn't really hit.
I like the Spielberg game.
Yeah. Started that a couple of days ago.
Rotten Tomatoes. 1 second, Chris. I got to talk to Chris. 1 second. Rotten Tomatoes has a daily, I didn't do it yet today, has a daily thing like this where it's a movie.
Oh.
And it's like, title is 5 words, and you get 4 or 5 hints, and each one is easier.
Oh.
I've played like the last 4 days. I just found it.
On Rotten Tomatoes?
Yeah.
I'll try.
Look it up, Montante. Is it like Rotten Tomatoes Daily or something?
Oh. All right.
Look it up. See if we can do it. Dave as well. Go ahead, Chris.
Okay, so the game is called Barstool's Brewster. Excuse me, Brewster's Bolsters.
Whatever happened to that game?
It didn't take off. They didn't seem to want to move forward with that.
Is that the shitting game, or is that... No,
that's Texas Poop Hold'em.
That doesn't happen yet either?
That I want to happen.
Sure. We
25 Daily Tomato, yep.
What's that?
Yeah, it's right here.
All right,
Are you guys familiar with the 1985 movie Brewster's Millions with Richard Pryor?
I've seen it many times. John Candy and Jerry Orbach is in that film. He's the manager of the team.
It's an okay movie, but the concept really is quite good. And the concept of the movie is Richard Pryor inherits $30 million and he has to spend it all in a month. So that's something I think that we could do here, where you bet on a matinee game. Barstool stakes somebody the money. They bet on the game, and then they have to spend all that money without an asset to show by the end of the night.
Does it sound stupid when you hear it or no?
I can't believe they hired me.
Well, they hired you because you're weird looking.
That's for
Happened to work out, but yeah.
They hired me. It's ideas like this.
All right, thank you, Chris. Is he gone?
He's gone.
What's today's Daily Tomato? Do you see what I'm saying or no?
Yeah, it says clue number 1, 5 words. It's 56% on, I don't know what that is. It looks like a little clover. And then 65% on popcorn.
Oh, that's audience. So 56% critics. So they give you that.
Okay.
So, okay. How many words is it?
PG-13.
Yeah.
What year is it? Montante can't read.
Oh, no, I got here. Let's see.
Okay,
1988.
Okay.
And the movie was an hour and 36 minutes long.
Okay. How many words is it? They tell you how many words.
5 words.
5 words. 1988 comedy? Drama?
Comedy.
Comedy. 1988 comedy, 5 words. So hold on. So can you get it without any, you know what I'm saying? That's the thing. I don't think I can.
What was one of the, remember those movies that came out, like Kirk Cameron became Dudley Moore, Fred
It's like
Savage
Father,
became
like Son,
like Father Like Son. What was the Judge Reinhold one with Fred Savage?
That was Double
Dream a Little Dream? Dream a Little Dream? Only 4 words. I don't know. I guess anymore.
That's not a comedy, I don't think either.
Yeah, all right.
Not really. And I don't think that Judge Reinhold one's a 5-word title. So let's skip that. Let's go to the first hint.
All right, next clue. Clue number 2. It is awfully hard to knock
I'll
out
give you like a review in this next one.
It is awfully hard to knock out a lowbrow laugh fest centered around a strong, explicitity. Oh, yikes. Sexual woman.
Explicity?
Yeah.
Is that Felicity's sister from that?
Yes,
is that a prequel to the Kerry Russell show?
She is related. And then it says Christopher.
Remember when Explicity got her hair cut? That was a big deal.
Oh, that was a huge. I was very disappointed.
I don't know what this
I'm saying when
means.
Explicity did.
Oh, yes. Equally disappointed.
Below it says Christopher Whitkey and then Gay Community News.
That means that's a reviewer in the.
So what was the review again? Could you read that again?
Oh, you cocksucker.
Ideally in English?
Sure. Well, it is awfully hard to knock a lowbrow laugh fest centered around a strong, explicitly sexual woman. Yeah, that word's a tough one. I mean, I could do it again. If you want.
Take a right. You had to do explicity.
Yes.
Explicitly?
Explicitly would be the word, I guess. It
sounds like
you could pronounce it that way.
Sort of a body, sort of female-driven comedy to me, right? Explicitly sex-driven almost in a way.
Yeah.
88?
88 sex-driven.
88.
Oh, this is going to be.
I might actually have it.
Really? What's your guess?
This can't be right. I think it's that the error's right.
Earth Girls. What's your guess?
Elvira, Mistress of the Dark.
Oh my gosh.
I think that was 88.
That was around that time.
Let's do it.
Elvira,
Mistress of the Dark.
I would never even guess that.
This is my error, though.
If you were to spell Mistress of the Dark. Let's see. How you spell Vira? VIRA. Mistress is throwing me through a loop, Kirk. How do you
do
spell
this?
mistress?
You're gonna do this? You gonna have this guy in your life?
Hold on, wait. I want to hear you
Use it in a sentence. You want to see what I got right now? It's not working.
Spell mistress for me.
Mistress. MIST. Oh, that E shouldn't be there.
What?
Let me get this E out of here. There's an E.
What E? What are you talking about? Where's the E?
MISTRIOUS. Mistress. Okay. So how do we spell it? We need answers here. We need answers.
You're not even close.
I know how we don't spell it. Okay. I know how we don't spell it. I don't know how we spell it.
First of all, it's Elvira with an E.
I understand how you can misspell that.
Sure, of course. Yeah,
The
you
name.
don't know who that is, right?
No.
You'd like her.
What's that? Okay.
ELVIRA. Is it coming up or no?
No. Here, I'll let Einstein here take over because we're having some disconnect here with the spelling.
I'm just gonna do this.
So many vowels that didn't need to be there in mistress.
Is that really how you spelled it, Montante?
Oh, it's one word. Oh man, that looks much better. I don't think that's it.
It looked like it accepted it, but it didn't.
Let me see. I'm going this.
Yeah.
What is it? What's the site? I'm sorry. Daily.
25 daily. It's Rotten Tomatoes Daily.
All right, let's see here. No, it's exactly right. That
was the answer?
It's correct.
Oh, all
answer.
right.
Yes, correct answer.
That was a great guess.
Lucky. AVA, I was just thinking females. For some reason, I was thinking her. I knew she was in the movie. All right. We'll go with the calls, Montante. Jesus Christ. This is this. You don't know how to spell?
Not well, apparently.
How are you gonna how's he gonna write the show notes?
Oh, we don't have
I could do that. I could do that.
What's that?
It has the autocorrect underline.
That was two words, you thought?
Which one did he think?
I don't know. You said
Elvira. Yeah, Elvira. He did ELVIA.
Oh, that's fine. But mistress, though, if he spelled the way he did,
Yeah,
he would not.
that threw me through a loop.
He would never get the right answer, though.
And that's why you go to the Siri, spell mistress, and they tell you.
Oh, is that what you do?
Thank God for.
Have you ever read a book in your life or no?
No.
Never read a book.
No.
Why?
You're looking at it. I'm not a great reader. I'd rather
read
watch
like
something for
like a
fucking
Ben
30
Shapiro
seconds.
book or something, or
No, I'd rather listen to audio form.
Michael Savage. I don't know, like Ann Cole. I don't know, like that world. Not even those
No.
things. No,
I don't mind. I
That'd
don't
be the
think
last
it's
thing I'd want to read.
Like some people poo-poo people who listen to audiobooks. I don't mind that.
That's not the same as reading a book, though.
I
did my famous 100 books reading last year. No,
You read all of them?
Of course, you can't. That's not reading a book.
I bought a Mike Lupica book at a fair in 7th grade. I never got through it.
One of his kids' books he does there.
Yeah. The book fair. Book fair is a good time.
He was always nice to me. The famous Lupica asshole stories, but whenever he was at EEI, he was super nice to me. Like when I was doing weekends, he was really. You turn off the phones, would you, Montante?
Sorry.
Do you think he had an underwhelming career? Like he was so young. Remember, like he was.
Yeah, I think he's timing. Like
Yeah.
I think it was he was like a big sports reporters guy. He loved Jerry. I don't know. Like, what was he going to do?
I don't know.
Did he go to the National or no? He did, right?
He did, right?
Yeah, he did.
How do you know that?
I remember seeing him. I used to like the sport reporters. I remember I kept up with
Do you know what the National is?
Yeah, wasn't it kind of similar to like The Athletic? Kind of similar?
Yes, yeah, he's not wrong. Amazingly, he's kind of right.
Yeah.
Of course, you just call it the sport reporters, but that's okay.
Yeah, it was a newspaper that came out every day, but just sports.
Yeah.
It was
You
like
were-
1990.
But you were like 2 years old.
I'm a smart guy. Yeah, I'm well read.
How do you know that?
I don't know. I like sports, so I
know,
remember.
But what year were you born?
92.
It's before
It was before you were born, though.
But I know. I guess I like.
What are you, fucking Scott
I'm a
Bakula?
fan of Mike Lupica. I guess I don't know.
You are?
I like Lupica. I used to like that
Loopy.
show.
Well, Jerry, you talked to Jerry about him.
He doesn't like him.
No, he loves him.
Does he?
Yeah, he said he was great to him.
Okay.
Because Jerry would do the
surprising.
sports. Jerry was on the sports reporters.
Really?
Yeah, he was.
Did not know that. Don't think that's happening again.
They would fly you. No, they would fly you to. He was always talking. They fly you to New York on Friday night. You get to stay in a great hotel in the city. Give you a huge. I think you got like $1,000. It was like 93 or something.
It's a lot of money now. That'd be like $5,000, $4,000, $3,000.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, just for. And I think he said he did probably 20 times.
Yeah.
So Jerry was a good columnist. Should write more. But he was actually I thought a good columnist for the Herald. You probably didn't read him, right?
I loved his stuff. He
Oh,
had
yeah.
what's it? Tunnel vision, and he had like this is what he called his column, and he had like kind of his. But they were great. He used to do great spots on Channel 7, like 11:30s on Sundays.
Yeah, before he was on the radio.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I like, believe it or not, back then he was like the young guy.
Right.
And it was great when he come on, like, oh, finally someone who's a
Even
little
SI.
younger.
Yeah.
Which is crazy to think of Jerry. It shows you how old I am, I guess. But
I mean, Jerry's 61 maybe now. He sounds 80. No? Were you surprised at that?
I thought he was like 64.
I don't think so.
Just turned 60. I remember that.
Yeah, because he just turned 50 when I started doing the show, give or take. I think. Yeah.
Like him and Tony Maz were the young guys.
Oh, I know it. Yeah.
Which is crazy to think of now. But
Yeah, Dan just turned 70, I saw the other day. It's crazy. Everyone's,
Shaughnessy?
Yeah.
He looks half dead. He looks fucking horrific.
70.
70, and he's still doing it. Jesus.
What I think, I mean, I know the Globe. I was thinking this the Peter Abraham back and forth. The Globe, I can't emphasize enough how great that sports section was when we were kids.
I wonder if that's true if we romanticize it more as we get like
Peter Gammon had a whole page of notes.
I know.
Will McDonough stuff. Those guys were good, right?
Ryan was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Even Jackie, I would agree. I'd agree. Even Borges when he was kind of like, restrained.
I always liked Will McDonough.
He was great.
A lot
a
more.
million sources. I
Yeah.
mean, he was, but he made him, Yeah, but now I don't know who the fucking beat writer for the Patriots is for the Globe. Who is
No
it?
idea.
I know
And
Volan. But Volan's like a columnist. So I'm saying like who does like the game? Not that it matters, but
Sullivan?
no, she's a columnist. Oh, it's the ODI.com guy, Chris Price. But it's amazing. The Patriots will play a game. I think they open with Miami or whoever. Let's just say it's Miami. I don't even know this year. Do you know?
No, I do not know who the Dolphins open up with. Oh, no, are they playing the
let's just say it's the Patriots, whatever.
I think it might be.
Whatever. So they play. I think it's actually the Eagles.
Okay.
So they play that game. Like someone's going to go there and like write the game story. Like the next day in the paper, people are going to read it 18 hours after the game. It's crazy. That's crazy. They're wasting money on that. Like notes I get, stories I get. I get that.
I miss
game
newspapers
stories?
though. I know I understand it doesn't work. It's like the milkman. It's gone. I get it, but I do like newspapers. I miss that.
I go to newspapers. I read old stories all the time. All the time.
I miss holding. I miss even like the ink on my finger. I miss
They
that.
exist.
I know, but they're worthless now though. You
get
see
the Post in New York, reading
It sucks.
reading the train like there's other people. Get your bag of beer. I could see you doing that.
Bag of beer.
Yeah, sure. I could see that. What do you take? What train do you take back? How long does it take you?
15 minutes on the train.
15?
Yeah.
That's pretty great. That's not bad.
And I got to walk
Then you go in
3
that-
blocks.
You got a hellhole though.
Yeah, I'll say this.
Terrible location.
The
Terrible.
area where the office is awful. Like
Awful.
touristy.
No, it's
It's just-
not. It's,
no.
it's drug.
What's
addicts.
funny is like Madison Square Garden is like 2 minutes away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like Times Square is like 4 minutes away.
Yeah.
But that block, that is a rough
Have you been
scene.
there like at night? Like the guys are just shooting up in
Yes,
the street, and you're like,
a couple
"Oh,
of times.
Jesus."
Yes, it's
It's like,
terrifying. But then you go a couple blocks, it's okay.
it's New York though.
Yeah.
I do love the city. I love the convenience of it. I love where I live. And I'm able to get away from it. Like,
Yeah.
but I'm still close enough. Like I'm in the perfect spot. I would not want to live
There's
midtown.
no movie theater right near there, though, is there?
Near the
Yeah, there is.
office
Yeah,
There is. I know that there's definitely a movie theater within 6 minutes walking of the.
Really?
of the
yeah.
office.
Yeah.
Where? How the hell do you know?
Huh? I used to. My ex girlfriend used to work in Manhattan, so she was like 10 minutes from Penn Station. So I have a general idea where the office is, and I used to walk past the movie theater.
I don't know. The one I go to is the one on Lincoln Center, the IMAX.
Yeah,
it's
the IMAX one.
incredible.
Is that
That
where
is
you saw Oppenheimer?
Yeah, biggest theater in Northern Hemisphere.
Yeah, it's a great. I've been there. It's a great theater.
I feel like seeing a movie in like the middle of a city would be different than like middle of nowhere.
Why?
Once
is
the
that?
lights go off, it's
I don't know. Just vibe would be
I feel the way by the hotel. It's weird. I do.
Yeah.
I feel like when I'm in the city. I feel claustrophobic.
Well, the rooms are so much smaller in New York.
Yeah, I just don't
Hotel
like
rooms in New York suck.
I just don't like being in the city. Makes me feel claustrophobic.
Yeah.
But who cares? Anyway, all right. So Clemmers, tonight you'll be at the.
Yeah, Barstool 20th anniversary.
Well, anything else you want to promote while you're here?
No, people like Pick Central. People like hearing my picks. Even Montante. Pick Central every day at 11 o'clock.
Okay, where are you going? Where's your next video going to be? Or is that a surprise? You
You
already filmed them or no?
No, I have not. I think I'm going to do the second tallest building in New York City.
Which is?
I don't know. Haven't done the research yet.
Okay.
I was going to do it on the train ride home.
Who films it with you?
Various people. The last one I did was Michelangelo, who's awesome.
Oh, I know him. I like him.
He's such a talented guy.
How about the video where you pretended to be outraged when somebody whispered to you start?
I was outraged.
Okay, that did happen though, right?
That did.
Was that the lovely Mrs. Clemmer?
It was.
What did she say to you? Begin?
She said, "Go." That way I know the camera's
Why weren't you
on.
angry? Why weren't you angry?
I
Before she said
wasn't.
go?
I was furious.
Did you see the video? Did it seem like you were angry before?
I don't care. I know I was bad. I just got out of the Comedy Cellar. I had a text come up saying he's going to do it.
Who's that? Oh, what are you talking about?
It was a gambling pick, and it looked like he was going to do it. And then as I'm looking at it, the very moment I turn on Game Day, pitching change. Aaron Boone takes him out with 67 pitches. So it was Clark Schmidt. I lost my shit. Yeah, I was pissed.
What take was that?
It was the only take. I was pissed.
Third take? Did you say or no?
No. I know you think everything's a lie, like everything's like this weird construction.
Why do you think so
You
worked
always
up
do
about?
that.
What are you getting so worked up
Because
about?
you're accusing me of lying.
Well, no, what I'm saying is your lovely wife, who I've met a few times, very nice in Mississippi, said, go.
Yeah.
And then you're like this. You were like,
well, I was mad. I had to stop, wait for her, turn the camera on, and I got mad, yes.
Why were you just mad the whole time?
I was mad, but I had to tell her, all right, here's the camera, shoot.
Did you scream at her before to get going?
I wasn't screaming at her, I was screaming at Clark Schmidt. Oh, no, Aaron Boone.
Aaron Boone. That's the other thing. Like, if you lose a bet, you don't have to be like, oh, I'm so upset. It's
I
gambling
was
for a
upset. I
reason.
also had a few drinks, just got the Comedy Cellar,
Hard
so
to
I was
believe.
all revved up. It was like a...
Real professional.
Because Aaron Boone hasn't been fired yet, huh?
He will at the end of the year. I think they're going to keep Cashman.
They'll scapegoat him, yeah. Cashman will stay.
I saw that...
They're going to hire Don Mattingly.
That could happen.
No, I'm just telling you that.
Yeah.
I know people. I'm
Bench
just
coach
saying.
in Toronto right now.
Yeah, I'm just telling you. Keep an eye on that one. My favorite player growing up, Donald Arthur Mattingly.
They lose...
Why?
Because I just
He was
I
MVP
was
in
a Yankee
85.
fan growing up. What?
I couldn't tell if that was one of your like kind of bits or you're actually being serious.
Ask me a question, but I mean, yeah, I love the Yankees. My dad would take me every year. He hated it because he was a Red Sox fan, but he'd take me to Yankee Stadium for a series every year.
Are you
a couple
watching-
of Broadway shows, as a matter of
Are you watching over under 5 minutes of baseball a week? Like if it's on, will you like watch like if it's a close
No.
game? If it's a
Why?
close,
Well, Harry Minahan I watch, but
But why not, like, the pitch clock, it's fun now.
it's passed me by. I don't know any of these
That's
guys.
too bad.
It's passed me by.
Like, I was going to ask, if you go to New York, would you ever go to a Yankees game and, like, check out the new stadium or whatever?
Is that an invitation?
I would go with you in a heartbeat.
Great. Can we do videos? Can we do...
We can do videos, not do... I'll keep score. You can help me keep score.
Did you read Bob Ryan's book? It was different... Yeah, the book just come out of all the different...
I have not read it yet.
Score books he's kept over
Yes,
the years.
you told me about that. Was it you?
Did
told
I?
me
That seems like a,
Yeah,
that
someone
seems like
did,
a
yeah.
Ryan thing to do. I like Ryan. Never buying Bob Ryan. What was I going to say?
Yankees lose today. It's 10 in a row. First time since 1913.
Jeez, I don't even know.
It's 93 right now. Is the long right? Isn't this longest since 93?
93, and if they lose today, it's the longest since 1913.
Jesus Christ. Well, I mean, that's probably good, though. You need to get that bad to get that, I guess, but they shouldn't be that bad.
2 Hall of Famers in the team.
I think baseball is better when the Yankees are good. As much as I hate them.
It's a bold take.
Thank you. Thank you.
Do you think so? Yeah? Because being more
absolutely.
important than like the Rays to Major League
Yeah,
Baseball?
believe it or not, I
Pirates,
think
yeah.
so. Yeah.
Give me your all-time Yankee team. Catcher.
Posada.
Okay.
Yogi
I'm
Berra.
not a fucking historian.
Yogi Berra.
All right.
Bill Dickey? No? Okay, fine. Posada,
This
first
is my-
base.
whose team is this? Mine?
Yeah, first base.
All
Go
right.
ahead.
Teixeira.
Okay. They have a more famous
I
first.
understand.
Okay.
I'm not a fucking historian.
Who are you forgetting?
Let's see. Where did Lou Gehrig was outfielder? No, he was
He was
outfielder.
outfield,
right?
yep, center
okay,
field,
okay.
yeah.
First base.
You at
Mattingly?
least-
Mattingly?
Okay, give me Mattingly. Okay, you want Teixeira Mattingly?
I'm gonna stick with my original answer.
Okay, but you put Lou Gehrig in center.
Yeah, I'll give him.
Center field Lou Gehrig over Bernie Williams.
Yes.
Fair. Okay. Second base.
Soriano.
Okay, it's actually not a bad pick. Am I forgetting something in history?
Second base?
I mean, Joe Gordon.
I was going to say Joe Gordon.
But
Willie Randolph?
No, I'm fine with Soriano. He's probably actually his peak was probably better. Shortstop.
Yeah, the captain.
Okay, that's no problem with that.
Yep.
Third base.
Aroyd.
Okay, that's fine. I'd take Nettles.
I was going to say great, but A-Rod's probably better. A-Rod's probably a better choice.
You can pick 3 outfielders.
I want doesn't. Give me. I
Ruth?
like the lunatic O'Neal.
Yep. Sure.
And then
Makes a lot of sense.
then Babe.
Babe, Gehrig, O'Neal.
So no Mickey Mantle.
No.
No DiMaggio.
Not in my lineup.
You're taking O'Neal over DiMaggio.
Yep.
Over an Italian guy like that. You're taking him
Yeah,
out.
listen, I'm sticking to my guns.
You want to use one as a DH? Okay, who you want? Mantle or DiMaggio as a DH?
Give me DiMaggio.
Okay. Starting pitcher? Give me a rotation.
Ooh, Mussina was a good Yankee.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I'll let Babe toss it once in a while.
He didn't really pitch for the Yankees. But okay.
We'll
Once in a while.
let him throw the ball once in a blue.
All right, so Ruth, Mussina.
It's good rotation. Murderer's Row so far. We'll go. I like El Duque.
El Duque, clutch.
I like
Clutch?
El
Who's clutch?
Duque.
He's a big game pitcher.
I like the Dukes there. Is Gosselin a person?
Goslin?
Yeah.
Well, Goose Gosselin was an outfielder in that.
something?
Are you talking about like John and Kate? Plus
No.
8?
No, he's talking
Disregard.
about Rich Gossage, I bet.
I think,
All right.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
no.
I'll take-
Oh, he's talking about
I-
Rich Gossage. Yeah.
He's talking about Rich
Yeah,
Gossage,
yeah.
I think.
He's your closer or your starter?
We only got 2 starters so far. 3. We're at 3.
Yep.
Give me.
You want Goose Gossage in your rotation?
I won't do Pavano. Pavano's not making it.
I would say in the Yankee history, no. I would
No,
say. I
Pavano's
would
not
put
going
Carl
to. I'll put Randy Johnson in there because I'm low on names.
Okay, he was
Not
a
a
great
very good
Yankee.
Yankee,
I'll
but
let RJ in
Okay.
there, and then my 5th.
Montgomery?
Give me a sober Domingo Herman to round it up.
Okay, that's fair. Your closer.
I don't know.
Do you want Gossage or Mariano?
No, you gotta go Mo.
Okay, that's a good
all
pick.
right, that's fair.
Manager Torrey.
Yeah, you gotta go Torrey. Gotta go. No,
Well, him,
I like
Stengel.
Joe. I like
I'm saying
Joe.
him.
I'm going Torrey.
But Torrey's not a bad pick.
Torrey. Okay. All right. Okay, that's fine. That's not a bad team.
Make some
Lou Gehrig in center is strange.
Well, the rotation's not as strong as I think it
No.
could be.
No, definitely not.
El Duque. I liked El Duque though. He had the
awesome delivery.
He had the whole. He was a great postseason pitcher too.
His brother's probably a better player, when it's all said and done. But El Duque was fantastic.
I don't know if he was best. I don't know if he
Levon
was.
had a little more durability.
He had better career.
Longevity.
Yeah, longer. Well, he's younger too when he came over. So
El Duque was like 90, wasn't he?
He's very old.
He came over like a float, didn't he?
Yeah.
Was
He
like the
floated
story?
over from Cuba.
That should be like. Why isn't that like a movie, like a
I know.
Disney movie?
Should be.
What'd you take on the Michael Orr thing?
Yeah, I mean, it's scummy. Those people are absolute scumbags, and they're obviously donors to University of Mississippi. So they had this long con going, and they knew they was going to get blown up. And then the kid went on, had a horrible appearance. Yeah, I mean, but I don't think Michael Orr. It's probably a good thing for his life that it happened, right? Because it could have, if they didn't do what they did, he could have went a different way
for sure.
So I get why you.
Did you see the film?
The Blind Side? No,
I didn't. I did. Even
Movie
the time
stunk. The book was good.
Yeah, but although Michael Lewis is looking kind of shaky.
I like Sandra Bullock. She's
He went to high school with the dad in that thing. They're buddies. And now, by the way, he made like Billy Bean fucking totally put the wool over that guy's eyes. He made Billy Bean like he was Jesus Christ.
I think a lot of this stuff. I disagree.
That movie Moneyball, fucking. I don't think it even says Zito.
But that's not the story.
Are
though.
they allowed to?
Yes.
They say, of course, if guys played Scott Hatteberg in the movie.
Yeah.
If guys played
not
David
that.
Justice. No, I agree that he was ahead of his time. But like that in the book itself, that trade, like he makes every other GM like they're like legitimately like brain dead. Like, and like Billy Bean's a genius.
Yeah.
It's like they're not that dumb. Like I agree he was ahead of the time, and like Bill James and on base. I get that, but he wasn't that much smarter.
Were you bothered by Seth Rogen's role, or not Seth Rogen? Who the fuck's
Jonah Hill?
Jonah Hill's role.
Don't let you get how this works. You let him
Sorry,
answer.
sorry.
Yeah.
Well, Chris, I appreciate it. Yeah, I didn't like him in that role.
It was weird. He's like not JP. They couldn't use JP Ricciardi's
No,
name.
it wasn't. It's Paul
Peter Brandt.
Tabesta. It's
What'd I say?
supposed to be. You thought it was Ricciardi, but it wasn't.
Oh, right. But who I think worked with them as well, right?
Yeah.
But they called him Peter Brand or
Yeah.
something. That was obviously.
D. Podesta didn't want to be like associated with the film.
Yeah, that's weird. Isn't
I know. It was like a.
Didn't he want to be like the GM of like the Browns?
The Browns.
Yeah,
I think
the
he's still
Browns
there.
had that shitty movie too.
Draft Day.
Yeah,
that movie was stupid.
Yeah.
Awful, dumb. Like not even that didn't make double play. Or
That was
did it?
that was Costner.
Where was the
right?
other movie?
I forget, but we definitely did double
The
play.
football one?
That was the bad movie. Of that.
Is that Kevin Costner?
Yes.
I like the rookie.
Yeah, he's not in it, but yeah, that's nice.
That wasn't him.
I think it was Dennis Quaid. I don't like Kevin Costner's never been in a baseball movie. I don't think.
Disregard it. So
Right? I don't like it. Has he? Okay. Yeah.
Costner baseball? No.
all white people look the same. Yeah, no,
That's true. Okay, there you go. Wow, what a journey.
You're gonna do this every day with him?
I'm upset about the way I spelled this whatever word. I fucking butchered it. Mistress. That was bad.
How do you spell?
Oh, not the fuck me. Red.
Architecture.
R A R A R. No. A R C.
By the way, I'm a bad speller. So
Yeah, Are you? no.
Yeah, I'm not great with spelling.
You never have any misspelling on your tweets and stuff.
Well, I take my time with them. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm also not like I mean, I can spell fucking words like this.
I couldn't spell architecture.
I can get closer. He started with R.
I know.
Well, I was looking ahead. I got had my skis.
Well, overall, Montante grade, Dave. As we wrap up the show, it's gone over 3 fucking hours.
Technically, I would say Mick did a better job than Montante today.
Content-wise, though.
Content-wise.
This is the Montante debate. This is the dilemma.
Content-wise,
he's-
Montante. Yep.
I also don't want to get hijacked by his idiocy.
Also, Clemmer was here. I thought Clemmer did a great job today.
fantastic.
obviously, So I think that helps him. I'd give him overall. I'd probably say I'd bump him up over Mick at this point.
But how bad is he technologically? Just be honest.
Not as bad as I thought he'd be.
I know he's
I
very.
saved him a couple times.
He's very stupid. We all acknowledge that. But can he learn? Like, can he learn this stuff?
I think he can learn it. He's got to be quicker with it, and
He's good with the drops.
Yeah.
He's really good with the drops. I'll say.
But even phone calls and all this. Yeah. But he'll pick it up. Yeah.
What is your take? Because like I need while I'm going forward with this, like it's fun to have here, but like is this a real? Do you actually want this job? If you're doing this for fun and like,
No,
hey, my girlfriend, I'm not going to move. That's fine.
I
I don't mind
absolutely
that.
want it. If you came to me and said, "Hey, listen, like after discussion and weeks of tryouts, I actually want you to be the guy. This is the number, whatnot." I would say, all right, give me
What is your number?
68 to 75.
68 to 75. Okay.
That's pretty. Like for living in this area, that's pretty reasonable. I think,
agree.
right?
I agree. No, I think that's fair. I think that's
And
a
I
fair
would say,
ask.
just give me 24, 36 hours. Let me speak to my mother. Let me speak to Alex, and then
What?
I'd say, give me like 24 to 36 hours.
No.
Well, I'm saying
Well,
I haven't had this conversation.
Why is it
because-
24 to 36, by the way? Why not just 36?
It would be 36 hours because I haven't had this conversation with them because it's.
Like, you've had no conversation with them.
I've thrown out flyers.
You've done nothing.
I've thrown out
You've said
flyers.
this before. You've done nothing.
I've thrown out flyers to Alex.
Do you believe that, Dave?
flyers instead of
Can we talk to
feelers
Alex?
is a real move, but
She's working right now. Thank God.
She fucking vacuuming a car right now.
No, she's selling parts right now. Not far off. Not far off.
But she would get a job here, you're saying?
Yeah, her job is she could do her job anywhere.
I listened to his show one day. He was yelling at this.
I heard that.
It was like
I didn't like
abusive.
that.
No, it was abusive.
That's love.
Yeah. She's a woman.
7
right?
years.
What?
Yeah.
7 years
together.
Yeah, she's like Brie Larson in a room at this point. Montante's loud. You have no idea what I'm talking about.
No clue.
Let's get that empty.
I'll fake laugh if you want. Yeah.
All right. So Dave, I don't know what time. Like, what time should Colleen get there today?
They say that the red carpet begins at 7:15.
I know, but like,
I'm meeting at the hotel at like 5 and just taking the bus over with them at that point.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I don't know. I'm so in the dark on this, so I'm just gonna follow everyone else.
I think I know where. I think right.
You know, if you're doing a run through and stuff, then
I think I know where the hotel. I think I know what that hotel. I'm not doing
I
it.
can tell you off air, but
Yeah, I'm
sure you. It's
not
on
far from the
emails.
marathon route, is what I'm guessing, right?
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for the help. So I'm gonna get there at some point. I don't know this afternoon. I don't know, like late afternoon. I don't know. I figure you want to do behind the scenes, maybe. I don't know.
we'll try. Yeah.
I don't know. What's that, Mike?
Milton?
We'll do Milton. Take it easy. Jeez, you're gonna work with Jerry. It's fine. Show's 55 minutes today. What's Jerry talking about today? You put the show up yet or no?
Him and Shattuck going today. So who knows how that went? Probably a bunch of Biden
So is
stuff.
Craig still doing? I don't understand. Is Craig
He's on vacation for a week.
Okay.
So I filled
Does
in.
Craig say anything on the show or no?
No. Like I said, at this point, I don't think you could really hold
Here it
against.
is. Today's Tom Shattuck joins the show. GOP debate preview. Is that tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Okay. But no Trump.
Trump's thing is with Tucker.
Right.
Which is a coward move.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. Fauci is back. Media covers for Biden's Maui disaster. Trump is the ultimate debate winner. And
See, that's a wrong take.
there's a new Oliver Anthony song.
See, that's a wrong take. That's where I would disagree with him.
Would you ever consider Craig? All kidding aside, like I know that you hate Craig, but like, was he even on the list of someone you would even begin? Is it because you don't want to poach him from Jerry, or you just think that lowly of him?
There are 40,000 people I would pick. Let me do the Daily Dozen before I go. I haven't done it yet today. Go ahead. Set it up for me. We'll talk about Milton's. You did it already.
Yes.
God damn it.
I got 7. You can try to beat me.
See what I do. I'm not great at the phone. You agree that Collins and Chap saying they get 9 and 9 is just that's Google.
I don't get. I've done it every day. I've gotten a perfect score twice.
Same. Twice. Me. Twice.
Me twice.
You. Were you an all-star or no? Even?
No, I wasn't.
Rookie of the year?
Second place.
Who won that?
Was it Gia?
Gia
won.
She was good, right? Yeah. She was good.
My teammate.
By the way, that girl played well in the playoff game against us. That's
Maddie,
what I said to her.
Maddie played really well.
I said you did really well.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a girl.
I know. I heard. I was like, I think she's young and
I don't care. You're there. You're content. Like you're doing it. You're not doing it. I'm not going to treat anybody.
Do I ask you what categories you want to do, or
we'll start. Well, Chris can do it if you want as well.
do
I guess.
MLB?
I'll
MLB
go.
to start?
Sure, whatever. Chris, go. Oh, both of you. Chris, go ahead. Go ahead. Miltons.com, by the way. We'll talk about Miltons in a second. Go ahead.
Am I asking you the questions?
Sure.
I'm sorry, it's loading up. Oh, want to ask the first one there, Mike?
Mike,
all right.
MLB.
So,
we'll start MLB.
So,
will I get this MLB one or no?
I got it.
Yeah,
I know, but you know modern
this
stuff,
is right
right?
around. This is right around when he might have tuned out.
All right.
Jeff Francis, Aaron Cook, and Josh Fogg.
Colorado.
That's okay. That was a risky word.
Francis is the easy one. That's a pretty easy one.
I got that. That was really easy.
Yeah.
So let's see here.
That was a group against the Red
You
Sox.
got it. You got it.
Thanks, man.
Confirm. Yeah, confirm.
Appreciate it.
You want to do music, or are you loaded up there?
Do whatever you want.
Music.
I did not get this.
Oh, this is up Dave's alley.
Dave.
Bon Jovi released what song in 2000 with the lyrics, "I ain't gonna be just a face in the crowd. You're gonna hear my voice when I shout it out
It's
loud."
my life. It's now or never. Right? It's my life, right?
I don't know.
Right, Dave? I just want to live where I'm. Yeah, it's my life. I know that one.
Here you go.
All right,
It's
two for two.
Rare music one for me. Rare. I got like 4 of those in
How
total.
the fuck did you celebrity mashup over audio? So we're not gonna do that. Snacks and candy.
Celebrity mashup would be tough, yeah.
Pull
Did I
it-
know celebrity mashup or no?
I got it, but I don't usually get them.
All right, good.
So
I'll look
two
at it.
two
I'll
people
look at
you
it.
would know, I think.
Pull and peel is a variant of what candy brand, allowing consumers to pull apart the product into individual.
That's a
string-like-
Twizzler product.
Nice job.
Final answer.
Twizzlers plural. Yes, correct.
Enrico would say there. Yeah, I knew that was Twizzler. Yeah, that's Twizzler.
More than Pat. History.
Find interesting. Rico's not calling. Oh, I guess he's on the bus.
Yes.
He wouldn't call in regardless.
Oh, he hates you. Right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
In 1935, this man became the first director of the FBI, serving under
J. Edgar
6...
Hoover. Okay. Do you know that, Montante?
Fuck no.
That's a pretty easy one. Huh?
Very easy. The history ones are ridiculously easy.
Yeah, when you have history.
Correct.
Thank you, Montante.
Yep, you got it. NBA. At age 37, The Truth, Paul Pierce hit a game-winning buzzer beater in Game 3 of the 2015 Eastern Conference Semifinals while playing for what team?
What year?
2015.
2015.
All right, he already left Boston. He already left the Nets. Wizards.
Got it. I had to think about it. I almost said Nets.
I've seen that clip on YouTube.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
I watched the game live. It was yeah. I was excited for him.
We'll go. We'll finish strong with movies. We'll have that in the back pocket. NFL. Playing from 2004 to 2013, this running back was a first-round pick out of Miami. That's easy. And had 1,000-plus yards rushing with the Bills, Ravens, and Broncos.
McGahee.
Yes, Willis.
I know.
I got that one wrong.
Who'd you guess?
I didn't guess anyone. I was doing it in the car over here. I didn't know it. I was so frustrated. I'm like, I knew I should know this.
I'm feeling it today.
You're good. Television.
Uh-oh. Is this a good one or no?
I got it right. You get it.
Sacred Heart Hospital was the primary setting.
Scrubs.
All right. You don't want to hear the rest of it? All right.
Have you ever watched me on Trivia, Montante?
You're good.
What are you fucking dealing with here? You think I'm dealing with fucking chaps?
Correct. All right, we're going to movies. We're going to finish on the movies. I don't know what to do about the mashup. Movies starring Charlie.
We'll figure it out.
Hunnam and Idris Elba. This 2013 Guillermo del Toro
Pacific
movie.
Rim.
Oh, fuck.
Right?
I think so. I couldn't think of the name.
Correct.
I got it wrong. That's one of the three. You might. You're in business.
Yeah.
What's left?
Celebrity Mashup.
So I have to look this up then.
Yes.
Okay. By the way, I'm not a Pacific Rim fan. I just know he directed that.
I couldn't think of the name. It was driving me crazy.
Jesus. Ben Affleck. Adele.
Yes, you did.
I get it?
Yeah.
Can I tweet on 9 for 9? Yes. Let's tweet that out.
Way to go, Kirk.
That's my, but that
Correct.
That has to work out. Thank you, Montana. That has to work out perfectly though. Like the music I knew, that's like just, because if it was anybody else 2000, I wouldn't know. Like unless it's like Bon Jovi, I know that song. Still, that's like the end of my baseball, Jeff Francis. Like it has to, for me to go 9 for 9, 4 things have to work.
Same with me. There was one a couple days
Even
ago.
like Pacific Rim, I could have easily got that wrong.
There was like Barbie Girl was the question.
I didn't know that.
Well, I was like 17 when that came out. And I hated this song, so I remember like if there's enough stuff in the 90s, I was able to get a perfect
like
score.
that. I don't know. Like that one, I did not know.
But other ones I completely miss on. If it's too recent, I get
like
fucked.
McGahee was easy for me. I knew that.
Should have known that.
And
the baseball one you nailed.
History's easy.
Can you give me 2 other backs in McGahee's backfield, or let's see how far that
Where?
when he was at Miami? That team was loaded.
I mean, running backs on the team.
Yeah,
not Frank Gore.
Frank Gore is there.
Okay. Like over the 4 years, not in the actual.
Yeah.
Because they lost to Ohio State, right? Wasn't that team?
Yeah, that's when McGahee got hurt.
Dorsey was the quarterback, right?
Yes.
They have a good wide receiver or no?
That team was loaded. I think Moss might have been on that team. Santana Moss. I think the kid from the Browns, Andre Johnson, might have been on that team.
The Texans?
VD. Yeah, I think he was on the Miami team.
Yeah.
Team was loaded. Greg.
Who's the other running back?
Shock. I think Najee Davenport. I could be wrong.
Oh, really? I don't know.
Yeah.
Shockey was a tight end?
Yeah, I believe.
Jesus, they lost to fucking Ohio State?
Christ. Yeah, I could be wrong. It could be a couple years off, but I'm pretty sure
Who's
that's the same team.
Ohio State, who was their quarterback on that team?
I think it was Caucasian gentleman. I didn't think he'd do anything in the NFL.
I don't think so either, right?
No. If I saw the name right now, it would... Santonio Holmes was on that team that one?
Larry Coker? Is he the coach?
He's a coach.
Yeah. He was like an old kind of confused looking guy.
Yeah, right.
So those are all Butch Davis's players, right?
Who was that Ohio State?
Oh, is that before he went to the Browns?
I think, right?
Yeah, who is that Ohio State quarterback? That's annoying.
There's no way to find out, Montana.
No, we'll never know. We're going to have to go to the...
All right, anyway. All right, so Miltons.com, of course. Get all your clothes there. Tommy Bahama, Vineyard Vines, all that great stuff. Bill will be there tonight, as a matter of fact, Dave, he told me.
Oh, really?
Got the invitation, as he should. Not just the original sponsor, first sponsor of Barstool.
That's wild.
It's Milton's, me and Barstool, which is crazy.
Craig Krenzel?
Yes.
Got it.
That actually shows that they know what they're doing. Like, they
Hell
pick
yes.
things that last a long time. Like, that's pretty good.
What's that, Montante?
I was just letting you know that was above board. That was just from the brain. I didn't look it up.
We're talking about
for what it's worth.
Nobody cares. We're talking about Milton's now.
Okay, go ahead.
What have you contributed to society?
Not much.
Milton's backed me. Has backed Barstool through some tough times. So thank them. Go to their great store. Buy one, get one free. Suit event. Social Plaza, Breakthrough, Chestnut Hill Square, Chestnut Hill, Burlington Mall. If you see there, seatbelt tonight, thank him. Get some great savings right now. Last chance, final summer warehouse sale going right now. 70% off. We're back tomorrow. Dave, this show has been 3 hours and 19 minutes if I started at 9:30.
Would you have predicted that you would have done a 3-hour show with Chris Klemmer 6 months ago?
No.
Yeah.
But since I'm reinvigorated without you now. The shows are longer.
Oh, definitely. Absolutely.
This is the longest show we've done in forever, right?
God, definitely.
Old school. Yeah, they're back to the
4 shows this week.
Right, 13 days.
5 shows this week, counting Portnoy.
Wow, it really is an old school week.
Jesus, we used to do this every day with no calls. I don't know. Well, anyway. All right, so I'll be there tonight. If you see, certainly say hello. Give me a nice cheer when I go up and present that at the works. I'm sure I'll get booed by all the friggin' Barstool people, is my guess. Clemmer will be there as well. What is your role there?
Stand there and not get yelled at.
Okay. They have dinner there?
No, I don't believe so.
You're just getting food on your own?
I really, I can't emphasize enough how little I know about anything. I'll eat something before I go to the hotel just in case they don't have it. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. All right. Anyway, Chris, thank you. We'll see you down whenever you're around. You're always welcome here, of course. Well, currently always welcome. That can change.
I will no longer be used as a phone a friend against you. I can promise that.
Right. And
I'm sure I'll do something else that'll make you mad.
How are you doing with Montante? You okay with Montante? You feel like you've...
I think Montante did a great job content-wise. I guess...
I mean, as a person, you guys don't like each other. You feel
I've never not liked him. I don't like how he can be a snake.
He's a worm, but that's his job.
But if he's a producer, that's like a good thing, right?
Right. He clearly is lying about... It's a producer move. He's never told his girlfriend or his mom about this trip.
No.
Never.
He's a liar. He's very stupid.
I'd say, like I said, my mother... I threw a flyer out to Alex.
What does that mean?
What did you say exactly?
I know she likes Boston. I said if I got a job in Boston, I didn't say what. I said, would you be open to it? She said, I don't know. We have family here. We have to think about it. So okay, no problem. So she wasn't.
Sounds like she's on board.
She wasn't crazy about it.
So you're not.
She wasn't anti.
I'm wasting my time then.
I didn't make the fucking pitch. It was very soft. Like I said, it was a flyer.
You need to talk to
them.
them.
A hard pitch for this job.
Well, I wouldn't. I agree, but I'm saying, why have the hard conversation if there's a small chance that I get the job? If I get offered, I can say.
But you said okay, all right. Okay.
No, you should cross that bridge now. Don't wait for it.
So Davey's above Mick in your rankings.
It's close though. It's very close.
Who would you pick if the only two options left? They're both staring at me.
Montante.
A hybrid would be great.
They both have very different
technical
strengths.
versus
or hybrid would be awful potentially.
Yeah, if you get the worst of both.
Or great, yes.
Right.
Well, but Mick on air, I think would get better.
Yep.
Who will get better? Who will get again? I'm not saying these are the only two choices.
Mick would improve the most.
Who's going to get
the most to improve?
But Montante's got a ways to go technically.
No, he'll pick that up quick. Yeah.
Who will be better in a year?
Tough to say, but I think it's close. But I think Montante.
I don't know if can
That's
Mick
close.
handle a year of it.
I don't know if Montante can handle a year.
I think he can.
Physically,
mentally, he's so
though.
dim.
I might
he
drop
could
dead
die.
at any moment, but if I'm still kicking, I'm here.
I need you to be fully vaccinated too.
All right, I'm out.
I
love you. I love the show.
I want you to get 5.
A man stands for something.
How many shots have you had?
0.
You have not had one.
No.
Your work never asked you to do that.
No, they did, and I found a new fucking job.
Jesus Christ, that's great. Yeah, I gotta like it though. You gotta like it. I had no problem with that.
The one time the guy cares about his health.
I know.
It's so true. You treat your body like shit.
His body's a temple, okay?
Yeah, why do you care about
I'm
that?
not putting that fucking junk
Why
in
do
my
you
veins.
care about that?
Huh?
You do all this other shit. What do you even care about that
Because what's
for?
more behind it.
It's a principle.
Yeah, it's the principle.
It's what Oliver Anthony's singing about.
Goddamn right.
Yeah.
Beautiful
What's his new song called?
Oh, fuck. I don't know. Yeah. It's a good one, though. It's a banger. Check it out.
All right, we will do that. So we're back tomorrow, I think, with Jeff, and I think with Brandon, and with whoever I don't know, and then Sunday, and then on we go in the spiral toward the live Sacco show. And we're announcing that, Dave,
they were still trying to build towards. There's a couple complications, not on the event side, but Barstool's got to do something on
Have
the
you been to a
ticketing.
Sacco show? I imagine you have.
Yeah, I've been to a bunch of them. I think I've been to all of them.
Have you? Okay.
Yeah.
Good. What's
Yeah,
that?
Very close. Very close.
Okay. All right. Chris, I'll see you tonight.
Yes.
Montante, we'll see you down the road, I hope.